all the rage on TikTok.
Cool.
Mike is the hippest of all of us. Oh, hey, everybody, I didn't see you there. Hip Talk. Welcome to the Dice Tower Winters Spectaculars. My name is Z. Garcia.
I'm Camilla. I'm Camilla.
I'm Mike Stelicios.
I'm singular.
I'm multiple. I am many. My name is Legion. I'm Chris.
Use guys.
Use guys.
Anyway, welcome everybody. Today we're going to be diving right away here into the A.R.T project, which is a cooperative game about us coming together and stealing, reclaiming art back, and taking it to where it rightfully belongs. But
Art imitates life.
We're Robin Hooding. Right?
I have stolen so many pieces of artwork.
What?
Really?
This is not the time nor the place.
Are we rolling? Hi there, everybody. I'm Mike Delicio.
Before we jump into it, though, let's give away some stuff. Let's give away 2 copies, in fact,
I like it.
of this piece of art right here. If you want to enter the contest, go ahead and email us at contest@dicetower.com. In the subject line, put the word project. And in the body of the email, make sure you let us know your address. This is worldwide, by the way. So feel free to enter. 1 entry per person, of course. And we'll be picking some winners. So there you go.
And please, if you could, give us the location of any valuable art that you own.
Mike
What
is
else
only
is interested to know?
No.
Along with your address.
So please, the address, yes, but no, don't send it to Mike. Contest at dicetower.com. Concerned.
He's committed. This is fantastic.
I'm concerned, Mike.
How long till I have to blink? Oh, he got it.
All right, guys.
If you have a few Rembrandts at home,
Right.
Yeah.
keep it to yourself.
Got a spare Monet?
No.
No, I'm just saying.
Spare Monet. I like that. It's walking around Monet.
No! Like that? It's a Monet joke.
It's fine. It was fine.
It was all right. Yeah.
I'm excited about this game, though.
I am too.
Oh, I see how it is.
Let's talk about stealing.
All right, here we go, guys. We're going to break it down. Let's take a look at our round structure. First, the mission. We each draw 2 mission cards, and we each play 1. If we get 3 identicals, we find some art out in the world. Next up, we have movement, where we spend fuel and move around. Then we fight the baddies, the White Hand. That's our nemesis. And then at the end of the round, we check if any city becomes lost. We don't want that. And then we've got collecting all the pieces of art is how we win. If we lose all our health, anyone does, or we run out of time, then we lose. So here we've got a map of Egypt. What is happening right now?
2 each, right? That's 3 each. 2 each, right?
Yeah,
what you
but
said.
you should let people pick them from the top of the deck because
Why?
there's a little strategy to that. No, don't worry about it. It's fine
No,
now.
I got this. Fine.
Oh, boy.
It's good. I was just
Okay.
shuffling.
This is cooperative, even though we're
Great.
already fighting.
Shuffle. Did you
Okay.
stack the deck? Is that what you're upset about? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
All right, so I went ahead and grabbed 2. Anyone who wants to go next can go ahead and grab 2, and so on.
I'm not touching.
You got me questioning.
One other thing I want to mention is we're playing. There's a bunch of maps in this game, and they do get a little bit more difficult as you go along. But they basically give you different layouts and different rules on which to play.
So pretty.
There we
Hawaii.
go. What's this one? Oh,
What
like
is
this.
that one?
That is Brazil.
Brazil?
Yeah, Brazil.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, Rio.
So there you go. There's that one, and then 2 more over here. Another one on the back of this. So quite a few maps. We're playing here in Egypt. So special rules for Egypt. You're traveling up and down the Nile River, so it's a single road. Normally, there you saw that it sort of had a web connection. So this one doesn't. So we got to be careful about losing cities because you can't go through them. And then also, if you travel down the river, take the river down, that's free movement. If you make your way up the river, that's going to cost you normal movement, which is fuel, which we begin with none.
None fuel.
Got it.
All right, I got 2 cards.
All
Who's
right.
next?
I'll go next.
Oh, you don't want that one. You fool.
I'll take that one. And the next one.
All right.
I'll go next.
Bada bing.
And now we can discuss who wants to go. So the cards are going to have 3 pieces, well, really 4 pieces of information, something you lose at the top,
Yeah.
new white hands that come out on the board, and then something we gain, as well as a symbol, which is also seen on the backs of the cards here. These symbols, once we have 3 of the same that we've played, we remove those cards, and we add a piece of art to that location, like that. You'll notice we begin with 1 up here.
And is this...
Where is?
This is, so like the different cities have symbols that match the card. This one will never have another one added to it, right?
I don't think so. Yeah.
Because it doesn't have one. It
It
just
doesn't
shows
have
this.
yeah.
Okay.
I have something that adds no white hands. And how much can we talk about these?
I think you can
Think
talk
fully,
as much
yeah.
as you
Okay.
want. Yeah.
That would give us a gun and a walkie-talkie, but one of us would have to lose a heart.
Yeah,
Unless someone's
yeah.
giving fuel, I'm gonna have to lose a heart, or put 2 hands out here, which is gonna put us at 5 on the book.
Yeah, I have one that doesn't add any hands.
All right, well, let me go ahead and play mine. It only costs a gun, but it gives us a bunch of fuel. It gives us a walkie-talkie. It does
Okay.
put out some
Okay.
hands, but it won't take
Yeah.
us over the edge.
All right, if you give
that's
fuel,
good
that'll
then.
be good
All right,
for
so I'm
me.
going to go ahead and do that. So this is what this looks like, okay? So the very top thing here is spend a gun. Let me go ahead and, from the board here, we remove 1, okay?
And that's a shared supply for
That's
all
a shared
of us.
supply right here, yeah.
And that
Then
sick A-team van.
this
Yeah.
over here is the white hands. So we take some white hands and we add them to that location on the map,
That's fine.
which is boom, boom, 4.
No
We
bueno.
gotta take those out.
Then the bottom thing is what we add. So I put a walkie-talkie on here, 2 fuel, and then this card gets flipped over and added over here. It doesn't matter if it gets flipped over. We
Yeah.
just account for those symbols there.
All right, I'll go ahead as well here.
And then
give
the
us-
other one's discarded. Sorry.
Okay. We need to keep that separate. Yeah, so I'll be discarding this one here. I'm going to play this one, so it's going to be a gun and a fuel. We'll put
Another one,
a
fuel.
glove on the book, and it's going to get us a walkie-talkie. And it's going to give us 3 books now. Or do we resolve that round end?
Yeah, we do that right
now. So 3 books, which is going to discard these.
And then we put a piece of art right here.
In Book City.
However, that's at 4.
Yeah.
Yikes.
It is.
Hi.
And we can play in any order.
Yes.
All right. Who wants to lose a heart?
I'll be a
I
team
got
player.
it. I got it. That's
All right.
fine.
Okay. We don't put out any hands. We get a gun and a walkie-talkie.
Ooh,
Very
how many does
good.
that give us? 5?
We have 5. We need a
All right.
walkie-talkie.
So
Come
here's
on,
the
Chris,
thing.
don't disappoint.
Here's the problem, right? I'm gonna have to spend one of these 2. I think we're good on like I want to get the walkie-talkies. Once we get 6 of them,
We get a die.
we get to permanently add a black die, which gives us a lot. But unfortunately, it means I'm spending this. So
Oh.
I think that's a small sacrifice worth it now, right? Oh shoot!
Wait,
that's
how's that get us a
5.
walkie-talkie?
Yeah,
That's not good.
That's yeah.
No,
No,
anything
That's-
no,
that's-
let's
Use guys.
basically you lose the game right there
I forgot that there were 4 gloves. in there.
Yeah, because I added one.
because you couldn't get enough
I'm pretty
art.
sure Chris is the traitor. I'm going to call a vote. Anyone? Yays, point, and shoot.
All right, yeah. Thinking it out loud, I'm gonna do this one.
Oh,
unfortunately.
Chris is the
Two of them.
Picasso.
Yeah, here's
Oh,
the thing, right?
wait.
I was dealt the traitor's hand.
All right, we put this out here.
So one goes up
All right.
there. We get 2 guns out
I
of
think
it.
we need the guns more than we need the other stuff right
'Cause
now.
Right
we're-
now, yeah.
I think so as well.
Load it up.
And so that gets added to Chom.
We're definitely
And we got
gonna,
2 of
that's
those.
2
2 of
bucks.
those. Okay.
All right.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay, that's phase
Level
A
up.
there, the mission. Now we do the movement. And again, it's however we want to do this.
And thankfully, going downriver
It's
is
free.
free right now because we don't have that much fuel.
But we also don't have extra black dice, so we probably still want to at least be in
Right.
pairs so that if we're fighting, we're rolling more dice, right?
So right now,
I
if
agree.
we were to go to the places that are in danger, here and here,
And
You know,
here.
so
And
the
and
Here.
which
here,
has art.
which has art in it, we're looking at 10 that we would have to beat with 2
Gross.
dice. But we have guns, which are +2.
Yes, you can commit the
I
guns
think-
after you see
After
the
you
die
see the roll.
Okay.
I mean,
You
I
can
think
also spend the card and re-roll a die
Yeah.
per symbol. So
Per symbol. All right.
I'm thinking these 2 are better to prioritize because to lose one of those mid-board would
Yeah,
split
it
the
would
board
be-
in half. I mean, this one, yeah, just looking at what's out there, these 2 we probably need to protect.
We
early
probably
game.
also, do we want to have someone to come up here really quickly so that if one of those cities do get cut off, we don't lose the
That's
game
true.
immediately?
we
That's
want to
interesting.
spread out also. I'm thinking maybe this one and this one just because it's free to go from here to there later next
Okay,
round.
that's a good
Whereas
call.
from here to there,
Right.
it's 4 fuel.
So some are shooting
Okay.
this one and the.
Yeah, I would say
All right.
2 of us here, 2 of us here is what I think I would do.
I'll
I
go
think that's a
here
fantastic
since I made
idea.
that mess.
Now, just to clarify, what happens if a city becomes lost to the people in that city?
I think you get pushed, right?
So
I don't know. I'm
If
not sure.
mistaken, I thought you
I think just next time you move out of it, perhaps, and then
think,
you
yeah.
can't enter again.
You drown
I'll
in the
double
Nile.
check. You die. I think you die, and
you
then
drown in the Nile,
You're tortured for
and-
asking questions on
Correct.
camera, and then you never make it back
On this
again.
card, can
I'm the
Cyrus,
traitor, by
yeah,
the way.
yeah.
anybody can spend that heart? Like, or do you have to?
No, I think anyone can spend the
Okay,
heart.
that's what-
Yeah.
For what?
Like on his, you had to pay a heart. Does it have to be him, or can anybody? Spend
Anybody
it?
can pay it,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
And
They
that's
asked-
why
they
when
asked
we
in the
get
chat,
one,
so-
anyway.
No,
yeah.
no,
perfect.
sorry, no. If
Oh.
you pay a heart, you pay a heart.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so
Oh.
it's not
If
then, yeah.
you gain hearts, they go to anyone.
Got it.
I
Got it, okay,
I
okay.
And the card that
back.
Chris played, they
It did not. No, he just took
costume
away.
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha.
Wait, did I?
It's in.
Yeah,
it's here.
I got the two.
Yeah, no one
I
gets
got
a
two
heart.
pistols out of
Okay.
it.
Okay.
The first one I played gave a heart, but we
Yeah, it
determined
just
that was
says
a
you
bad idea.
must move out of the city during the next movement phase.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
no move is possible, because you're surrounded by lost cities, or I guess you can't, then you lose
You
the game.
lose the game.
I just wanted to try to
Cool.
plan what happens if we
And what's-
lose
I'm gonna
one.
go
What I
right
guess
here.
is nice that it would be a free movement actually to go there.
Yeah.
Oh right,
Because you're
yeah.
going down
If
the
you don't have
Nile.
the fuel, then you lose the
Right.
heart, and then yeah, it's true. Good call. Good call.
Stick me in whatever city Chris doesn't go to, basically.
I'll
Right,
go
yeah.
down
Split
here.
us up there. Sorry. Okay.
I'm gonna go right here. All right, then we do this in whatever order we want to. Ideally, this one first, because if we do that one first, then this fight's harder.
Right.
Oh, yeah, because we would rescue this treasure right away. I call it treasure. It's art.
So you and me,
Yep.
right here.
And
So our total is 6, plus 1 per white hand there, plus 1 per white hand here, which there are none.
yes.
0.
So it is 10.
10. We got to beat 10, and we've got some guns.
I'm doing great.
That's a 5. That's a 5.
Oh, fellas.
We nailed it.
Ding.
And then
Wow.
these are gone.
Oh man. Too bad we don't. We got to get some pictures out there.
Degal is a
Coming up
punk.
next time.
Dick.
That's a-
All right.
All right, Chris, you ready?
All right,
We
let's
gotta
do
do better
this.
than that.
Wait, you got to pick a leader also. We should have done that.
Oh, so because the leader's the one who takes damage if
Yeah.
we mess up.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Sucker. Okay, so we can lose this card and we
yeah.
can both roll.
dice.
And both re-roll. I think
Can you
so.
re-roll both or one?
Yeah, both. It's one
Oh,
per
okay.
symbol.
That's a 4.
That's a 7. You need 3. You can
Okay,
spend-
let's use some of these then.
Two of 'em,
Two
right?
of 'em, I
9,
think.
10, 11.
Perfect. I did great.
Okay, so these hands are gone, and now you're in a city with art that is not being guarded. You rescue it. It goes right here.
We win.
Hey yo!
That wins the game,
Hey,
right?
yay, yay.
Almost.
We are 1/8.
okay.
Is that right? 1/7.
1/7 of the way
1/7.
there.
All right.
You guys are doing great.
Turn 1.
Yeah, that's because
Yeah.
of teamwork.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I did great.
My teamwork.
I did fantastic.
My teamwork. Okay, I like that. All right, what do we got? No city becomes lost with 5 agents. We're good. We go back to the top. The mission.
Yes.
Who wants to draw some cards?
Sure.
That's right.
So I think we want to prioritize if we can get the 3. Oh, that's good. Well, that's
That
not
is-
good.
that is
I'm
good.
going
We
to get
have-
at least 1 out.
Right.
Hey, that's
2 books.
2 books right there.
Yeah.
You draw, Michael.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
And 2.
Ideally, this one. Oh,
skulls.
Snakey. That's a bad one.
Ooh, the Cinema Town, huh? No. Music Town?
Does anyone
All right.
have one that'll give us a heart?
I can
100%.
I can do 2 hearts, but it's going to put 3 people out on this location.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Well,
I can do
okay.
this easily.
All right. I'm only saying that because I've got one that I could spend that would add a heart.
I'm going to do that. I lose a walkie-talkie.
Okay.
Put a 1 white hand here.
Okay.
And we
Alright.
get 2 hearts. Who wants the heart?
Wham!
Can you go
Can-
over?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Hey,
I wouldn't mind one.
No.
how about I take it because I'm going to lose one.
Anybody else going to lose one?
I mean, depending on what card I play.
There you
Oh.
go. Done. And then this card goes here. And
Okay.
this one gets discarded.
All right. All right, I'm going to go ahead. I'll just go ahead then. And do this one, so I'm going to lose a heart.
Yeah.
And then we get a fuel.
Okay.
That gets us that Mona Lisa out there.
That Mona Lisa, though.
Gotta get that
So-
Mona Lisa.
Do we want 2 walkie-talkies and a fuel?
Two walkie-talkies on a
Yeah.
field.
I'd have to lose the heart I just
Attack.
got, and we'd have to lose a gun, and it would add 2 to here. But I don't hate losing or putting 2 there because if we lose that city, it's not a huge
That
deal.
city's not too
Right.
problematic. I would love to get to 5 walkie-talkies.
I can
At
get
the
us
end
to
of this
5.
phase, if we're
Okay.
at 5, it's between phases that you
Okay.
can do it.
Okay.
All right.
And I can
So
buy a die.
let me play this then. We lose a gun, and I lose a heart.
I just gave you that heart. I just
Ah.
cleaned
Oh
in
my
here.
gosh.
Hearts are fickle. Let's put 2 white hands in the movie city.
The
famous-
white hands in the movie scene.
The famous
Where it's
movie
at.
making part of Egypt. And then we gain 2 walkie-talkies, and we get a fuel. And now we have 2 books, and then this goes in the trash.
All right. Ooh, can we get 3 of anything?
I
don't know.
I can't. Not
Oh,
with the things
wow,
that
that's a
we
rough
drew
one.
into.
Okay.
Well, you've played. Have you played already?
I played.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
Next round, we
last.
might be able to get it.
So here's the thing. I think I'm going to do the option where we can keep a gun because that's good insurance, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do one.
Yeah.
Damage to myself.
Good call.
But
But now
2
we
walkie-
lose that city.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard myself. Camille's like,
It's
good
fine.
call.
Good
we
call.
do lose that city. Are we okay with that? Oh no, we're not. I
No.
thought that there was.
No, there's no
Got
white
it, got it.
hand.
It's
Yeah,
just it's
Yeah.
just that simple.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
Fantastic.
All right, so that's the end of that phase, and we can now
Okay.
spend 5 walkie-talkies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2 spare.
And we gain a
Bam!
common die there.
Yes.
That gets rolled in every combat from now on. And the cost of those goes down as our threat goes up.
So that number there, that threat is what we have to roll to defeat white hands.
Yeah, it's
right?
white hands plus this number. And if any city's lost,
Like,
any further white hands that would go there, go here, and become a
The constant.
communal, basically, addition to that.
Right. All right. So we're in movement step, aren't
Okay.
Movement.
all right.
There's a little few. We have a little few. Are we going to let
Yeah, we
this
have some
go? We're not too worried about it?
we? It is. I mean, we could still end up putting. It would be one less place we can put art.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And every white hand adds to the
Right.
combat everywhere. But
We might.
What would you think about us two moving down here and just kind of keeping the middle clean, but not moving very far?
I think so. And then again, go there next and try to get that one.
Do we
I
spend
think so.
2 fuel and go down
we
there?
could
Zeke?
back up and fight.
Let's do it. Let's
Okay.
do it.
All right, Mike and I are going to do that. We're going to hoof it.
Yeah, we're gonna swim upstream.
We're gonna lazy
Okay, we
river it right
call
here.
us the
Yeah.
salmon of the salmon of Egypt is what they call us.
So here's a little history lesson that you didn't ask for.
Here we go. He
So-
was a history
Oh.
teacher, folks.
If this is south
Yes.
and this is north,
Yeah.
shouldn't the Nile be flowing that way?
No, doesn't
No.
the Nile goes north, doesn't it?
It goes into towards
It's
the
the
equator.
only river that flows that direction.
I didn't know it was the only.
It goes towards the delta. You can
You
fact
just
check
earned your
me.
paycheck.
Wait,
Look at you.
prove me that
I'm
right.
waiting for the history lesson. 'cause
That's the
also-
history.
Did the flow change?
Because that sounds like magic.
No,
Yeah, that sounds
That was
like
magic.
current.
no, that's history.
The current.
I taught it in class, therefore it's history.
I like it.
All right, who's gonna do the battling first?
We should do. No, it doesn't matter. You guys are staying there.
Oh, we moved one.
We moved one now.
Yeah.
We did move.
You didn't go for the thing, so it doesn't matter who goes first.
Yeah.
There's only one gun.
Yeah.
How are we doing with health?
I'll take the
3.
health for me and Chris.
Well, you guys go ahead though.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
cool.
let's
Okay,
do
you,
that first.
so I roll that.
This one's
then.
more
Go for it.
important, so they should do that one
Yeah,
first.
I agree.
Yeah.
So that's a
8.
5.
9, 10.
Okay, we
What do
need.
we need?
And you need 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So
One
one
gun
gun.
would do
Yeah,
it.
go ahead.
Or just
Or
a
just start a
reroll.
card.
Why don't we just do a reroll? And
Well,
I'll reroll the 2.
You do need only 2 more.
Right.
You need to roll a 4
So
or
we got a
higher.
4, which is 50%.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. Yeah,
4, 5,
50%.
6.
50%.
You weren't a math teacher.
I was
Yeah,
not a
maybe
math
not.
teacher.
Alright, so I'm gonna do that. Can you reroll as many as you want?
Nah.
One die per
One
symbol.
die plus so okay.
Come on.
Hi.
Crush it.
50%.
Heyo!
Okay, good.
Get
Okay.
rid of them hands.
these fellas, get out of here. You sicken me,
I've used it.
You and me, I'll be the leader.
Whistler.
Yeah.
What?
Whistler got.
Are we
Oh,
looking
wait.
for a famous art?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Mike, you're
Oh.
you're up.
Oh.
Who's the leader?
It's me. It's
Okay.
gonna be
Who's the
me,
leader?
hence the black die over here.
That's a 2, unfortunately. Oh my lord!
Oh, I feel pretty good about our roll now, Chris.
Yes.
All right, let's put in, that one, I think.
that
The
one?
second one.
Oh, but there's nothing there. We get that symbol. And it's 2 coming up, possibly.
There's only one in
you're
the
right.
book.
You're
Yeah.
right. Okay.
I just, ooh.
Look at this cooperation. I
The
like
2
what's going on.
books sucks, but
It
I
does.
mean,
All right.
okay, and I'll roll both of these.
Okay. You're happy with my
We can
two?
also just bomb it and
We
just be
could.
like we don't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Save the card.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get.
That is 2
What
books.
do we need?
And the book
12.
is good.
You'd need 10 with your 2 dice.
We need 8. I need 8.
8.
Odds are
8 out of 12.
Oh.
quite favorable for 8, but like, who?
Oh, the books are hard. Well, you could do those 2 cards instead.
We could.
You could do 2 separate cards.
Yeah.
Or do one of them
And then see.
and then
see.
see if it's worth the
Fine,
other.
let's do
All
that.
right, all right,
Okay.
We'll do that.
It was a
Uh,
1 and a 2. I had a 2 on there.
Yeah.
Well, no, because if you get it, you're clearing that one. We'll see.
Come on, baby.
Hey,
Oh!
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, and save the card, because then that's
8,
clear.
9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, why would we
That's
need to
good.
reroll?
Yeah.
You can't do
I mean, it
better
just
than a
uses
6.
it
yeah.
just uses the gun.
It does
You'd
use the
re-roll
gun.
the
It
other
does.
one, is what
I
you're
see.
saying.
I see.
And if you haven't played this before, like running out of a resource is scary because you might have a card that's
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah.
cost 2 guns or cost 2 guns,
Mm.
and that
And then you
becomes
gotta
hard.
pay the hearts,
Cards
yeah.
and then right.
Mike is wrong.
Yes.
Thanks, Timon.
48.
Maybe it's the only river in Egypt that flows that way. That may be the. It's been many years since I've taught. All right.
All right. I love
every
that.
time-
A lot of Googling going down.
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
I love that. It's like, okay, we don't have Google when we're
Right.
live.
Every time that I say something wrong, I'm just gonna use that line. Like it's been a long time.
It's
since
been
I
a long
taught.
time.
A long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, we ready?
Also, to be
was
clear,
that it?
I just made up facts in class when I was teaching.
clear.
I
Of
didn't.
course.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I used the favorite
And I used to be a
teacher.
theater teacher. That's all I ever did. Be like, act harder. Try again.
I need
All right.
pain emotion. Someone kick him in the leg. All right.
All right, we
Here's
just-
an onion, kid. First year's on me.
I need pain emotion. Is that a thing that you
Show
say?
me pain emotion. Try again. All right, top of the round.
Top of the
Who wants
round.
to draw?
Top of the round,
that?
too, yeah.
I have plenty of health. If it asks for that, I think I'll take this.
Why don't
Okay.
you
Yeah.
take that?
I've got health as well. That's not super juicy. I'll take a gamble on what's
Okay.
next.
Oh, we got a lot of music
Ooh.
clefs.
E.
Eh?
Ooh.
Eh?
Oh.
I don't think I've drawn
I
last
definitely
yet.
want this, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's magic.
Here's the skulls. Yeah, good. Good call, guys. Get
Do we
rid of those
need?
skulls.
Do we need hearts?
I need a gun.
I've got only one card I can play.
I'm
at
gonna
this
put a
point.
couple of. I'm definitely playing this one card, so I'm gonna put a couple of white hands here in the skull area,
Alright.
which you guys
Skull
just
City.
cleared. So
Can I
watch
play?
out for that.
I'm gonna play a couple here if that's okay.
Does anybody have a way? to-
No, it's not okay.
To add
'cause-
what?
Well, I guess you guys have to fight it.
I can only play one card because
Okay, do that first. Then that way we.
I don't. This is the only one I have resources to pay.
I was gonna ask, does anyone have a way to get guns?
No.
Yeah, because I have to give
remember
up 2 guns.
Remember that imaginary scenario
So
I
yeah,
said?
Ooh.
I have to either give up 2 guns or 1 walkie-talkie. Those are my 2 options.
All right.
No one's gonna use fuel this round, right? Because I think that we're all gonna move downstream.
Yes, and I have both of mine give us fuel.
Yeah, unfortunately, mine gives me fuel as well.
Okay, I need that fuel because I'm gonna spend 2 fuel.
Yeah, well, there'll be
Oh,
plenty
wow.
of fuel around.
So.
Um,
Or
Nobody can
to
give-
get us
I can
walkie talkies, I'm giving walkie talkies though.
We're getting walkie-talkies.
I can put one out.
I'm giving 2 walkie talkies.
Nobody's-
we will gain them.
You will gain.
Nobody's gonna put out guns, right?
No,
All right, I'll just go there.
unfortunately.
I don't have any.
I'm gonna do that. So it's a heart and a walkie-talkie. Which I'm sorry, and a gun.
Yeah,
Boom.
yeah.
And
That's
then
scary.
2
put out
in
2 of
skull.
these here,
Oh, it's Chris.
and then
Oh, it's Chris.
we
I'm used
get
to
a
hearing that.
walkie-talkie. We get 2 fuel, and you all have a bunch of stuff
And
now
we
you
add,
can do.
and we're gonna
Okay.
be able to add
Yeah.
the.
So those 3 go there.
All right.
All right.
That's as far as I go. Just don't want to add bad guys there.
You needed fuel.
I did, I
Can I
have it.
spend one of them?
Yes, I'll take the other 2.
Let me just do this.
Okay.
We get rid of a walkie-talkie. We don't add anybody, and we get a fuel.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna use 2 fuels put 2 white hands on the bus,
Ooh.
and get 2 walkie-talkies.
Somebody's gonna have to fight that, or we lose it.
Yeah,
Yep.
probably Mel and I will
Yeah.
move down.
But I'm hoping that we could get the walkie-talkies.
I'm not proud of myself. No, let's just keep going.
I'm not
I'm
proud
gonna-
of myself.
Let's just keep going.
Oh,
We'll
got it.
talk about it off
got it.
camera.
I understand now. Got it.
This.
Oops, I just dropped my phone.
Oh, okay. I see. What's going on. I see.
I'm gonna do this one. This one costs a fuel and a gun, which is a heart.
All right.
We add one here
Oh, I
to
could have given
Booktown.
us hearts, but I didn't want to waste the
Oh,
walkie-talkies.
okay.
I see.
And that does,
I wanted to see
But-
that, though.
yeah.
Gaining a walkie-talkie
2
and 2
hearts.
hearts.
Hey,
Maybe one for
Z
you and
and-
Z.
Oh,
Like that.
we're 1 walkie-talkie short?
Here's a Band-Aid, kid.
Did you already put the walkie-talkie on?
I did.
Are you sure?
I
Do,
am sure.
I do have
what
sure.
if you didn't?
All right, guys.
Should one of us pick up that art? Or do we
picking
want to
up that
save
art.
You are? Okay, well, you pick up the art. I can jump
Just make
up
the
here
fights
with...
harder a little bit, especially without guns. But
Right. I mean, I could jump... Oh, we're probably...
We could have 2 here and then 1 go there and try to fight. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a long
if we
shot for
lose
that
that,
one,
that
but-
person's stuck. Whoever's up there.
Oh. Oh. That's right.
Right.
Because a few
So who do want?
Or
Who do want?
Who want?
You're bringing fire today.
Thank you.
How about everybody else go fight there?
I was gonna,
All
3
three?
people
Okay.
could go here.
Yeah,
right?
and then Z,
You
Yeah,
better
we
crush
don't
it.
want to lose that.
If we bust, you're
Z said he
blue.
wants to go pick up the art.
This happens first,
Okay.
unfortunately.
He doesn't
But
trust
you guys
you to
have
do it for some
You guys have
reason.
that many re-rolls, really,
Yeah.
Why does that happen first?
because it happens
Oh, that's
first.
the
If I'm
order, it's
somewhere
not?
with, if I'm somewhere without hands, I'll pick this up.
Oh,
Got it.
okay.
All right. Are
That's
you
it,
the...
so it's
Camilla
10,
will be the
15.
leader
All
for
right.
sure.
Will I?
You guys
Yeah,
have
'cause
who
you have
wants to be
four
the
hearts.
leader?
Believe in me.
That
It's
sounds
because
like-
you have 4 hearts. That's
I
why.
tried to get another walkie-talkie for it, but y'all.
I know, we were so close. That's a 4.
That's a 6.
That's a 10.
16,
20.
20.
20.
I think
Oh,
we
yours
got
is
it.
great.
Bowling!
Yeah, because it was 15.
Okay.
Goodbye.
So we earned
Oh,
art that
man.
way, right?
Ansel Adams,
I'm glad you guys didn't bust.
go back up the mountain. All right.
They're
Ansel
asking
Adams
why
is
the
in here.
board is upside down. It's upside down because it super doesn't matter.
Oh, it's upside down for them.
For the
Yeah, that's what I'm
part,
saying. No, but I'm
yeah.
saying like it doesn't.
part of it is
Like-
we're talking about going,
Going
down,
down the
river.
river.
And
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
So it's odd, but
We want it down.
we want it down.
Yeah,
now.
that makes sense. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, these numbers are upside down.
Okay.
But
That's it. What's next? We're
Okay.
good. Nothing gets lost. We
Nothing
did it. I did
gets
fantastic.
we
And now we
crushed it.
just start again, right?
Start
Yeah,
again.
let's
We
do
have
it.
2 pieces of art. We need another 5.
Okay.
This might be the round in which we go and pick that
I
up.
have the most hearts. That's got 2, so it might be juicy. So I'll take it. Ooh, I can get
Okay.
us a book though. Ah, I will
That
not
would
be
give
getting
us
us a book.
2 of those.
I will not be playing this card.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Who's next?
Eeh.
Who wants to grab?
Unless we get lots of guns.
Skull.
Skull.
Are you playing the skull card or the book card? You're playing the
Oh,
skull card.
Probably the skull. This one, unless anyone's putting
Oof.
a lot of guns out
Oof.
there.
I was going to say, I couldn't play this one unless someone put guns out first.
Ooh, I have a double bust and a double cinema. Whoa, that costs a lot.
Gosh,
Can anybody easily give us a fuel?
Neither of mine have
can.
fuel.
Mine might give us a fuel. I could do that. It's
Look,
going to cost me 2 hearts.
I've got a,
Oh, no,
I've got
But I
a
mean,
really
okay,
good.
My cards are costing 2 or 3 hearts right now because they both require guns.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead.
I've got a
and do
really
this
good one
first.
that would give us 2 guns and a walkie-talkie. I would have
That
to
would
lose
be
a heart
huge.
though. Is anyone going to give hearts?
I can
I'll give it back to you.
give a
Okay.
heart.
This is a really good card.
Okay.
Lose a heart. We put a white hand in
Here.
there.
Oh no!
Hi.
2 guns and a walkie-talkie, which we can immediately use to get us another die.
Can
Yeah,
we?
like
I thought we
phase.
could get into the phase.
Oh, at the end of the phase, I
Okay.
say immediately.
So I'll do
because,
this then. Can I spend those guns? Is anybody?
You can spend the guns. Are you
Yeah.
gonna give me a fuel?
No.
You suck.
Okay.
I
Do you
can't
need a fuel?
give fuel.
Go ahead. No, I'm good.
I
got
can give you a
hearts. That's what
heart.
hearts are
Okay.
for,
All right, so I'm gonna do this one then.
Pump. It's
So I'm
the
gonna
pump of the fuel.
I'm spending.
of the fuel.
Wait, not that one, not that one.
Oh!
Hi! I'm spending 2 guns.
And a
Wait,
heart.
why are you doing
And a
that
heart.
right now? You dumb dumb.
What are you talking about?
You're gonna lose a heart.
I'm losing a heart anyway.
No, you're not. Not if I put guns in there.
I mean, if there's guns, okay, fine, then go ahead. Oh my gosh, you're
I'm
so
doing
dramatic.
this. I'm doing this.
I also refer to my co-op co-companions as dum-dums.
You big dumb dumb. The heart is the pump of the fuel. Yeah. Here you go, Mike. A little love for you.
All right.
Music. Boom. Go.
Let's see. So you're spending guns.
Yes.
Do you give us walkie-talkies?
And a heart,
Hello.
I'm taking that heart.
which you will fight over it.
Yeah, no,
Are
he
you-
needs it.
But you're not spending any of these, right?
No, I'm giving one.
You are adding one?
Adding one. Yes.
Okay.
Who's winning?
Oh boy, Chris is the traitor.
Oh my god.
Chris, trade theory.
No, I mean, I might need to use one walkie-talkie.
Which is fine, because we're at 5.
Is the
yeah,
threshold,
so we're
right?
good. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Go
either
ahead.
way, I'm losing
Roger.
2 hearts.
Oof.
All right.
That's you just
3
played
guns.
For show.
And
Giving
Mona
traitors
Lisa
too.
gets a hand.
Mona Lisa gets a hand.
And then a walkie-talkie.
Uh-huh.
And 2 hearts, whoever needs it.
Chris is
I
gonna
would,
need one.
I would
Okay,
love a heart.
so
I'm
Chris-
going to hurt myself and help myself.
It'll put Chris to
But-
2 hearts, but.
And
yeah.
then did you take one?
Yeah, I took one.
Okay, got it. Perfect. So that goes here. And that gives
check.
us
3
3
books.
on the books.
Book City!
Right here in the middle. Dead center.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to play the cinema.
Oh.
Heyo.
Now hold on. Do we want to lose that one? We want to lose
The
this
other
one.
one, yeah.
Fewer symbols.
Oh, you
Yes.
don't have to lose all of them. Even
No,
if it's
no,
over.
no,
Just
Oh, okay.
3. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
If you had 2 doubles, you'd have to
Got it.
make
Okay.
change.
Okay.
So I am spending 1 of these, which is fine, and 2 hearts.
Ooh.
But this gives me back 2 hearts.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, yeah.
Um,
And then 2 on this
2
one.
on that.
2 on this city, which is the one of the least threatening.
Okay.
So this one and these 3
That's
are
the
the ones that
traitor
go
move.
away.
Traitor move for sure.
Well, also
So-
getting 2 hearts. So I'm going to give myself
Marty
1
wants-
for sure, and then 3 of us are at 3 hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone doing something risky that you would want a heart?
I think.
This is when needs to go out, right?
Yeah, that's what.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we'll be going and fighting there. I mean, I think at this point it doesn't matter who takes it because you guys are all at 3, right?
I think
Z.
the problem with Z moving back is that it makes the fight harder, but also we don't want someone to be up here and then have to spend 3 fuel to go back.
That's
Right.
true. Yeah, it is difficult us all being.
Right now,
We're
theoretically,
about to get another die also. So.
right. That's true.
So the question is, I don't have any fuel.
Right.
I could spend the heart, right?
You could.
So
Why don't you-
I have a second heart to give. I'll
Yeah.
give it to Z.
That way he can move back.
I
And
got a
pick that
second heart to give.
Sorry, this is the one I did not.
up. Okay, perfect.
Okay, now
Which one was the
we
one
do
you did?
this.
That one.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4,
No.
5.
I'm caught up.
Now we've got
Oh!
a second
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
die.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna spend 1 fuel, which is a heart, to move back. What else is everybody doing?
Well,
Alright.
you'll pick that up right away.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and go here and start fighting that.
Okay, we'll need to get you fuel or you'll be stuck there. Okay.
Yeah, for next
You would
round.
need to
I also have
review
4
that.
hearts, so I have a little bit of flexibility.
So that's going to be 13. You have 3 dice that
That's
you'll
gonna
fight.
be
Yeah.
16.
Because he's picking that up.
Mm-hmm.
So probably need 2 people there.
You're rolling 3 dice.
So 16 on 3 dice.
Why would you do
the-
that? Why would you?
Yes,
do
yeah,
that?
I'm gonna need help.
Wow.
Wow, that's how that works.
My goodness.
Man.
What are you,
No, we're not going yet, right? Because you guys
No,
haven't
we-
finished your
we
move.
moved.
Yeah. So how many of Because no matter where you end, if there's bad guys, you have to fight.
You have to
You
fight.
do not have to. Fight.
You don't have to.
You don't
fight.
have to.
Oh,
fight.
interesting. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, that's not. That is 2 hearts
you
for
can
somebody,
just
though.
not fight.
What's the negative consequences of not winning?
Losing a heart. The
Oh,
leader
you do
loses
lose
a
a
heart.
heart.
That's
Okay,
it.
that's right.
So yeah. I if we don't think both of us need to move down,
Yeah.
I don't think both do.
okay.
Maybe the other just stays there, and hopefully we can get fuel and then clean that location
I'll
up because we are
sacrifice.
we're at 2 busts. So
Yeah.
I will sacrifice myself. All right.
All right, so
Okay.
this happens
Z
first.
Traitor.
Does
Okay.
the person with the 2 hands over here? Do you want to fight at all?
I don't think so. I have no shot.
You'd be
oh
rolling
yeah, you
3
can't,
dice.
can you? Well, 3
Yeah.
dice.
You'd be 15. You'd have to roll 5s on each.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5s are higher. I don't feel
not-
good about that.
Not
Got it,
worth
got
risking
it.
the heart.
All right,
Okay.
you're going to be the leader.
I'll take
then.
the lead?
Yep.
Okay.
I've been rolling straight
4,
5.
5, 6, 7.
8, 11.
11. What did we need?
11.
I needed 16.
So we want to
Oh, I think it
re-roll
was.
this.
For sure.
We want to re-roll this.
That card will do it.
This will do it.
That'll
Yeah.
do
So
it.
will this. I wouldn't. I mean, Z is here, and where's Mona Lisa?
there.
I mean, I'd rather get rid
Get
of
rid
this
of that.
one.
Okay, let's do that then. I'm gonna roll these two.
Yes.
Music Town ain't much to write home about.
Hi.
Okay. 4, 8, 12, 13,
14.
14.
What did we need again?
16.
That
wanna
would
use
do
the
it with
gun?
the gun.
Oh,
I
but we
think
would be
Yeah, we.
empty.
We would.
So I mean,
Or we could try to re-roll that.
because the only thing I'm concerned about is that if there's no resources, we'll be losing hearts next round.
So just go ahead with
Absolutely.
this and try to re-roll one more time.
Maybe.
I think
Okay.
So.
Or the music, either one really.
Either way.
Yikes. Okay.
Yes, that's what I mean, you know.
That's what I
did.
Come on.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, let's come on.
All right.
Use guys.
Use guys. Let's go.
Oof. All
Boom.
right.
We're more than halfway there now.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Fire.
All right.
All right.
All right, back to the top of the round. I'm going to go ahead and reveal that I was the traitor the whole time.
Oh.
We knew.
This is great.
We
If this
know.
card can get played, like
Where
that
is
would
that
instantly
one?
pop.
Oh, that is good. I have lots of hearts,
Maybe
and it
Z
might
should take that
cost.
one?
Well, it might cost a lot. Should I take it at 4
Oh.
hearts?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. That would also put one there.
Yeah, double Music City.
Oof.
Who wants to take that?
I'm a
Oof.
music man. I'm a music man.
It's all doubles all the way down.
Wow. We got nothing but film.
Wow. How's your double film?
I got a double music. I don't think I'll be playing
Okay,
it.
I
because
have-
it's very expensive.
I have 2 things. Both of my cards would only lose 1 resource. One of them is a gun. It would allow me to put a fuel and a heart.
I have one that costs nothing,
Okay.
and it gives me a fuel and a heart. It will
Okay.
put 2 white hands with the Mona Lisa over here. The
Wow.
2 brings us up to 4, not 5.
That's
Right.
not bad.
Now, I have another one that would only cost me a heart unless someone got a fuel, but it would give us a heart, a walkie-talkie, and a gun. We'd put 2 here, which would make it 5.
All right, so in order to play this double film, I need a gun and a fuel, and it's going to cost me a heart. I don't put anything out on the board though, and then
Let
we get
Z
the
play his
films.
because it doesn't cost
Okay,
anything.
so
Okay.
okay, so you'll go after this then. I'm gonna do that. Nothing, no cost whatsoever. But 2 guys carrying a replica of the Mona Lisa.
Right.
Uh-huh.
We're seen
I
leaving
see.
the city. Then we got a fuel and a heart, which I'm gonna give to you because it sounds like you're about to blow through all your hearts,
All
right?
of them.
And then this goes here.
No, I'm actually using resources instead now.
Psych, that's mine
Yeah, give
now.
somebody else.
Who's gonna need it?
I'm spending 1 and well, yeah. I mean, both of my cards are one of
She's
those 2
blowing through
resources.
all that
Okay.
stuff, though.
So yeah, one of us are losing a heart here. So
Yeah.
give it to him. That way we both end up at 3.
There you go. I loved it.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and do mine then. I'll just take those 2 resources,
Oh, crap.
and then I lose a heart, and we get a walkie-talkie, and we get a treasure out on film.
Film treasure.
Treasure on
Mike.
film.
And
Do
you got
you,
the walkie-talkie.
No.
We get a walkie-talkie. Yeah.
or
Okay.
let's see. Oh, I could spend that walkie-talkie to get us a fuel, a gun, and a heart.
Oh, that might
Mike,
be
would
bad.
you? But we need fuel. Is the problem?
Me and
I've-
Mike both
I've got
need
one that
hearts to
would-
get out of here.
Yeah, I would
Hearts or fuel?
I would spend a heart to put 1 on Music Town and give us a fuel and a heart.
Ooh, that's a problem because this one would add 2 to Music Town.
Or I
Oh.
could. Yeah, I'm in the same boat here because otherwise I can spend a heart to put 2 into Skull Town, but that would give us a heart, a walkie-talkie, and a gun. So
Man, yeah, this is going to be hard either way. There's not a good choice. Like, there's not a pleasant choice to be made here.
yeah, I
Ooh, I
think
like that camera cut.
putting 2 here is really bad.
I think.
I think
so.
instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a heart. We put 1 in Music City.
1.
Yep. And we get a fuel and a heart. What am I missing here?
Z being dumb.
Jazz hands. Yeah.
High five, buddy.
Mike's trying to line the arms up. It's not quite working.
Mike's trying to
It's not working so well, Mike.
All right,
Yeah.
who gets the heart?
Who gets the heart?
Who gets the heart?
One of us do, I think, because we're
We
going
have
to
to
need a
move.
lot to
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
What's this one? A spent one?
Yeah.
This here, yeah, that's my spent pile.
Oh, this one gets discarded.
I think we're doing very well.
I do too, actually.
I think it was a
And
good
I think
run.
soon we will realize
We're
the
not doing well.
mistake and the folly of our ways.
Because Z's going to pick that up, and all these battles are going to be ruined, and we
We-
don't have enough black dice.
We do go to 3 at that point. I think we
For the
really need to start
walkie-talkies.
prioritizing that.
Yeah, after it's too late is a good time to prioritize it, I think.
Here's the problem.
Salty Mike over here.
I either-
Salty Mike talking about bad history facts.
That's right.
Gosh.
The Nile is not a river, actually.
The Nile is the only river that runs
stream.
east to west through the multiverse.
I would either have to add 2 here to Music Town, which would hit that 5 threshold, or I take a lot of damage.
I don't think we can really afford the damage right now with our resources.
That's okay. You can break it up. I'll be over
Yeah,
here.
he'll be there.
Okay, if you're
And it's
if you're
music?
fine with that.
Yeah, he'll
Music
have
Town?
two
All right.
spaces again.
Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that
I'm gonna
down
do
there.
great.
So
What you guys don't realize is the rest of the world is this way.
Right, exactly.
Luck.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Get
the
those.
Nile is the only river that you guys are gonna die on.
That's correct.
Heart. Here's 2 fuel. Mill, I'll give you the
All right.
heart because
I
I
love
think that
it.
you're going to be moving upstream.
Oh, we're moving
I
upstream.
guess I'll move upstream.
Like that
So-
trout.
This comes here, which means
Tres.
One.
Wait, there were already 3. What's going on
There
there?
were there?
there were already 3.
Oh! Hey, game changer.
This is going to come out here,
You gonna lose that one, Z?
and then I add that one. There.
No, I'll get that next.
Okay.
Okay. So here we go. So we did all of our card play. Mm-hmm. We can choose.
Didn't you say there were 5 coming out somewhere?
5? What?
You said some. This was gonna get.
No, we
I-
chose a
I played
different
the
Chose
other.
You
the
played the
other
other
one.
one. Oh, okay.
Did I take a damage? No, I played this one.
Okay. Wow, you got a lot of stuff.
Oh no, I did play that one. You're right.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Slick.
Oh, that's gonna be. Woof.
Yeah.
Uses those fights, last fights.
All right,
So-
now we can move.
Nasty.
I have the hearts to move, which maybe you would do
I
as
do too.
well.
I
Where
mean-
should we?
Right. Do we want to...
1, 2, 3.
That would mean we'd each... No. Okay, so we have movement of 2. If we all wanted to go... If we both wanted to go there, it wouldn't make sense. It would make more sense if Chris and one
went.
of us went.
Yeah, I think so.
Because he could spend the fuel to get there.
Okay.
And then one of us...
I'll spend 1. Oh no, wait.
You can't.
You
Well, you
can't.
can, but you can
You
do it
can't.
however.
We
you
can do
yeah,
this
yeah.
free form, right? So if I spent 1 fuel and I moved 1 step, or do I have to resolve all of
No,
your
no, no,
movement
no. It's free
first?
form.
Okay.
So I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Which one of y'all is going to join me? And spend that last fuel.
I can do it. I can
You wanna
spend
do
these
that?
2
I'm good
and
either
then...
way.
Yeah.
So Mike,
So 1,
What?
2, 3 with the hearts, Mike.
Yep.
2,
And
3.
Yep.
last
Spend
one is
another
a heart
one. You're
for me.
there.
I'll spend 1 heart and go here because if I lose, I'll probably lose another heart, but that's one that's a little bit easier. It just seems
You
like
don't
a
have to
balance.
fight.
You don't have to fight.
Forget.
But would we not want to try and start
Probably
clearing
not.
it up? No?
No, because you could lose a heart when you don't need to.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to move even.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say, if we had enough fuel, is I would have to try to get one of you to be above the break here.
Right.
But
Yeah.
because I'm going to be fighting this alone.
Right. And he's got no chance.
All right, I'm going to stay here though because nothing else is going to come out there, so I'm going to have to move at some point. I
Right.
might as well go do it. I have the 4 hearts.
All right.
So,
You could do it if we have the fuel.
but we don't have the fuel.
I know. You
We
can do
may
it next
next
turn. We
round.
might have the fuel.
Okay, but I'm saying there's a lot of movement. Okay.
All
I
right.
don't like,
gonna
I don't like
die
waiting.
anyway.
I don't like waiting.
Pick up that
Patient.
free.
Look at this, man.
Oh my god.
Now we're going to get
Great.
got. So
It's only 20.
we're at
22.
22, sir.
22.
22 on 4
Y'all
dice.
got this. Oh.
That's like
That's
that's
bad.
2 5s and 2 6s,
Yeah.
right?
Yep,
You don't have
yep.
to fight.
You don't. There's only 2 of them there, so you could wait and we prioritize getting these next round. Have another die.
Tell me more facts about the Nile. Tell me more, Mike, about the Nile.
They don't call it murder on the Nile for nothing. Is all I'm saying. Yeah, let's wait. Let's get some walkie-talkies.
We only need 2 more.
Well, then why does
Right.
Mike move right now? In case we get fuel, would he not spend the hearts? Why would he spend the hearts to move?
Because he's an idiot, didn't take my advice, which I can't do.
I spent 2 to go from here to there.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys want to take that back?
Yeah, honestly, because I like
Wait,
having the fuel in the van for the
boom.
beginning of the turn.
So
In case
then
we need to
Chris
spend it.
would have spent both,
So, I mean,
or just spend one and keep.
or I just didn't have to move.
Yeah, if you're not moving, keep.
Did I spend a heart to get to the third one? How many
Yeah,
hearts
you
did I
spent
spend?
2 hearts.
I spent
Yeah,
2
you were
hearts.
here.
Yeah. Okay.
The problem is
It looks like this.
the problem is if it's in there and we have to spend it, we have to get rid of it, and we lose that option of that's the end card.
It keeps your hearts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a gamble.
It is,
right?
yeah. Okay.
So
all right.
I will have taken this one. Mike, if you're down here, you were at 4 hearts, were you?
You
not?
were
Yeah.
at 4 hearts,
Yeah.
yes. You want them back?
Let's do it.
Good luck.
Are you sure?
I know. Well, no, I'm not sure.
So basically, we just didn't move because
Right.
we're not
We're not fighting.
comfortable fighting at all.
Right,
this
we just
round
undid
anyway.
like the last 3 minutes.
Yes.
Right, got it. Okay,
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I did my part.
You made. Yeah, you did.
You do it.
You made battles
Put
harder
another
for
one
all
right
of us.
here, and I'm good. I got this.
Right.
That is a good point. I mean, if we
Well,
could
we
put
have
another-
one. We have one right
We
here.
have one coming up. Okay. All right. So another round.
Another
Yes.
round.
What if the next one has two film underneath it?
All right. Let's find out.
Go.
It does not-
Oh, no.
Well, we wouldn't want that in the same hand anyway.
Hey yo.
Go, Mike.
True.
Hey.
That's true. You're going to draw
yo.
it, run that.
No.
Go, Mike.
I've got 3 busts that I can't play at the same time. Oh! Oh! I'm playing the first card.
Come on. Double cinema.
Ooh.
Oh, it's books. I hate books.
One part of this is
The movie was better.
Another part of it is terrible.
So nobody got one of the or any of those, huh?
Nobody believes
or
in the movie.
somebody got one.
let me propose something to you.
How about this? If you guys get 3 of that, that's a pretty
What is that
juicy
one?
spot.
It is. I could play.
I have 2 of them.
Do you?
I have one.
Oh,
This
wait,
is-
but this nukes the Mona Lisa.
Well, so does mine. I have one that would put 1 in the Mona Lisa, spending 1 fuel, but it would give us 3 walkie-talkies.
I have a 2 walkie-talkie or 2 guns and a walkie-talkie.
And then we can just nuke the Mona Lisa then. I mean, if you play your card and I play my card,
Right.
like that will have like 8.
You could you can
Which
move
adds
past
them
it before it blows.
Which-
Yes, and this is... Did we just start a new round?
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
Oh shoot!
Oh.
Oh.
Gun gun gun
Ba, ba, ba,
gun.
This is
Well,
unfortunate.
We're gonna be fighting a lot, so I think I'm gonna play this card here. I'm not doing much with symbols, so I'm just gonna let that go. I'm gonna
Okay.
spend a heart and 2 guns and a walkie-talkie.
I like that. I like that.
Gives
2
us some
guns.
flexibility there.
I like that.
Because we're gonna have some hard fights coming up, and by we I mean Z.
So
I ain't fighting that.
You ain't gonna get that? You gonna let that go?
Let's go.
What about being a team player?
the other option I have would put 2 white hand into the books. It would get us 3 fuel, but we'd have to spend a gun and a walkie-talkie. Or I can do this: spend the fuel.
Let's get those walkies.
We need
All right.
the walkie-talkie.
All right. Well, then we're gonna blow this city up probably.
Well, no, Z can go fight it. I believe in him.
Yeah.
Because
I
we're
got
gonna
this.
get him another die. He'll be rolling
Maybe
4
2
dice.
dice.
Maybe 2 dice. All right. So let's do that. Let's spend that
What
fuel.
so
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
3 walkie-talkie and put another hand on that Mona Lisa spot.
3 walkie-talkies. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. So I'll probably play the one that has the bust. Is that what you're planning on doing?
I'm gonna put more of Mona Lisa's out there, but I'm gonna get more walkie-talkies. Like, this is gonna max out the walkie-talkies.
Oh wow. Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
And then we're buying 2 dice.
As long as we don't spend the walkie-talkies,
I
and we'll
won't
have a
spend
couple
them.
guns. So
All right, I'm doing it.
okay.
The only thing I'm getting us is hearts,
I'm
unfortunately.
doing this.
Oh, that's
I'm losing
not
a
bad.
heart.
Okay.
Putting
Look at all
out
that.
2 more in Mona
Yeah.
Lisa Town.
Goodbye.
Wow.
And then we get a fuel
And 2
and 2 more
I
walkie-talkies.
love everything about this.
Oh, yo.
Can we? Do we spend
Nope.
those
No,
walkie-talkies
oh, that's the
right
one
now?
there. Sorry. And then
Bam.
a bust up there.
Right there.
There you go.
Cool.
We spend them at the end
And
of
so
the
as long as
phase.
you can get this, then we could win it this
He
I
round.
can
can
theoretically
definitely do
just.
that.
Oh, he can't.
I
Yeah.
feel good about that.
I'm gonna not play the card that would add 3 more people to Mona Lisa Town.
Well, if he's gonna lose
do
it anyway.
Well, the problem is then the leftovers, don't they go down here?
They.
They won't until... Like, they still go there.
Yeah.
We only
Okay.
check if it busts at the end of the round.
and when it
Then
busts,
at that point, I'm fighting 23, 6, 7, 8, 9, 29. And I'll have 5 dice.
That's 6s basically.
Yeah.
but I
that's
think,
six,
but my
yeah.
question is, how
So-
many then go down here to make the other fights harder? Is my question.
Oh, would
Anything
the
over
spillover?
5?
They clear. So
And then they get down here. Then maybe
Once
I'm
it has
confused on-
this.
Once it has that. Okay, I'm sorry.
we can go above 5 in the
Yes.
same round.
So I think that. I mean.
Do you want me to just nuke that spot? Because the other
I
one
was gonna try to actually get it.
Oh, okay.
So then I think we should.
Okay.
But I'm gonna add 2 to Cinema Town over there.
That's. I mean, if he's here
That's
bouncing
fine,
between
yeah.
these two anyway.
What's the worst that can happen? I die.
Yeah. Right. It's
Right. Exactly. Right.
disposable.
It's not
It does
like
cost
game
a
condition
fuel,
or anything.
unfortunately, but we get 2 hearts. So
I've
Z,
got
you're low
4.
on hearts, so
I'll
you get
take
1
one.
for sure.
I need at
and then-
least 3 hearts in this body.
I'll
That's
be
right.
using them to move, but I'm probably only going to go one spot, so it's not a big. Well, I have less than Mike though. What do you?
Yeah, you take it.
Okay.
and-
Cool.
all right. So that's not any more trip. Well, we're out of cubes too, right?
Yeah.
So we'll not
We're
be
on the-
making any more 3 of a kinds.
They still clear, I think.
So clear.
You can use them for because you otherwise you.
And if this
Reroll.
busts without being taken, then this just comes
We're
back.
getting close
you know?
to our end
Okay.
game.
Yeah.
We are, yeah.
We are.
So we could deck
I meant like
in
the
many
deck,
ways.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to
Alright.
move in here and try for this. That's a
Do
free
it.
move
Let's
because
do
it is
it.
up the Nile.
Up the Nile.
Yes.
Also, wop wop.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Hey,
We got to do this
yo.
first.
A dose, a disos.
Yes.
Is that
Yep,
right?
that's how they say it in Egypt.
Yep.
I love everything about it. Okay.
All right.
Don't forget the lost hands get added to strength.
I will be. Mike, do you want me to take the heart?
Yep,
And I'll
lost
move
hands.
here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'll use the heart or the fuel.
Oh, okay. It doesn't matter to me. I can take the heart or whatever. One of us is spending a heart.
One
Alright.
person spending
I'll spend a heart,
Okay.
and then you be lead roller. How about that?
I
Yeah, there you
love, I love
Okay.
everything about that.
So then you're coming here.
What are you guys doing? Wait,
Oh!
psychopaths.
Whoa!
What?
Ha!
You're attacking there first?
No, you're gonna go there first, right? I was
Yeah.
just doing move. We
Oh,
had to
you're
do
moving.
movement
Okay,
first.
okay. I
Yeah,
thought
we
you guys
all
were like
moving.
attacking
sorry.
Oh,
already.
yeah, no.
I'm alone.
Oh
I'm
my
first.
gosh.
I'm gonna go first. Otherwise, it's like
Yeah, yeah.
33.
You'll be fine.
You're good. You got this. This
Here
could,
I go.
This could win the game right here.
I know.
and then
If
we
Z
could
doesn't
bust
blow
there.
it.
Yeah, if you don't
We
blow
could
it.
actually. The thing is, we could discard every one of those.
Every
That's
single
right.
one of them.
Yeah.
Here I go.
So you get 6s.
That's just 6s.
Not bad. That is not bad.
10, 21, 23,
What did
24,
you need?
25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
What did you need? 37?
27,
I think you got it.
Oh, you got it.
If you spend the guns.
10, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
Why don't
right?
you just do one reroll
One
just
reroll
to?
on the 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do that.
Just do the
Okay.
single one.
Come on, Z. Oh,
Okay.
That's a
Four.
4.
that
And
takes
so
you
how
to
many
25.
how many guns is that now?
But 25, 27 is what I needed? Yeah,
Oh, so
one
it's two
gun,
guns.
27, done.
Woo!
Bam!
I got that.
That was
Goodbye.
kind of impressive.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Kind of.
Okay, you know the action movie where like a whole team is like coordinating, like fighting super hard, we're
Right.
doing all sorts of teamwork, and then Z just kind of walks up and is like,
No, I'll take care of this.
We're talking about yeah.
Basically, we win this fight.
Yes.
We win this
win.
game.
We
That is
win
correct.
This.
We
Yes.
win this game.
Yeah. We.
Oh, great.
Oh yeah, you are. Because you have the
You
flexibility.
guys have tons.
Yeah,
You
we
guys have
all
way
these
more dice than I.
rerolls. We
You have
also
2
do
more
rerolls.
dice and 7 fewer people than I do.
We have no chance.
Come on now.
We just lost the game. All right, what do we need? What's our target?
Your target's
25,
27.
27, and we have 2 guns.
I got a
5.
6.
I didn't do terrible.
You know.
10,
All right.
14,
What do you got, Mike?
19.
19 and 11.
wait, how do you have 19?
I don't know what I have.
18.
18.
18, 28, 29, right here
All right, so
already.
it's 10 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 10, 10
Yeah,
and
Chris,
9.
your dice are garbage.
29. 27.
29. You guys did it.
I'm taking this artwork and I'm leaving.
Let's do
Oh,
it.
no.
Make fun of me.
The
This is
traitor.
mine.
The
On
whole
the track.
time.
We must have it on the track and make it official. Okay.
All right.
Boom. We did that.
Yo.
We,
All right.
yeah.
We did it.
We did.
Okay.
We,
Now, to be fair, a couple of caveats. We started with easy mode, 4 hearts apiece.
Yes.
But nobody was ever down
No
at
one
1.
ever- went down
No,
to
this
one.
is the first game
Yeah.
where the
the
hearts
lowest
were
we had
not-
was 2.
Yeah, we lost
Yeah.
1, but we were able to split ourselves up, thankfully.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
We're getting a little close to the end of the deck there. We had a few, maybe another round or
2
two.
hands or so.
yeah, about 2 hands
Yeah.
to play.
2.5.
And
Nice.
but yeah, the walkie-talkies, we managed them
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
You really want to get
We
those
did,
dice.
yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Thanks for the super chat, Blake.
Yeah,
Thank
Blake,
you, thank
thank
you.
you.
We did it.
Let's go.
We did it.
All right, everybody.
We
Don't
went.
forget, we have a contest at the beginning of the video here. Go back and check that out if you want to possibly win a copy of the game. And that's going to do it for this one. Stick around. We got lots more things coming at you. I'm going to go celebrate. My name
That's
is
right.
Z Garcia.
I'm Camilla.
I'm Mike Delicio.
I'm Chris Yee.
See ya.
You could win your share of $100,000 in cash and prizes just for playing board games. The World Series of Board Gaming is back and bigger than ever. High-level play, friendly competition, national championships, there's no other event of its kind. Are you the next big name in board gaming? Get your tickets now at WSBGVegas.com and use the code EARLYBIRD to save up to $100. So what are you waiting for? It's time to get in the game.
Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vassell and welcome to the best of the year 2023 in board gaming. Right now I want to talk about the top 10 sequels that came out this year. So sequels, board games is an interesting thing. We have board games, we have expansions, we have redones and reprints. And sometimes you have a game that there's just another one that comes out. Maybe it's in the same line. Maybe sometimes it's called a sequel. Maybe sometimes it's not. And sometimes it's hard for these games to stand on their own because they're going to be compared to the first one that came out in this series. So I'm just going to talk about my 10 favorite that came out this year. And I think there was a lot of excellent ones that came out. So first we have Marvel Zombies, or Marvel Zombicide. This was a remake of, Zombicide with the Marvel theme. Now, I'll be the first to admit, even though I love Marvel, that the Marvel theme is starting to be done to death in the board game world. And yet, I still really enjoyed the Marvel Zombies theme here, especially since the two games released this year allowed you to play as the heroes fighting zombies or as the zombies fighting heroes. In fact, I like playing as the zombies, something I did not think I would like, more than the original one. But with CMON, of course, making a gazillion tons of content, you can play as tons of characters on both sides if you've got everything from the Kickstarter. But even if you got just the base game, which at the point of me recording this is all I played. I've looked at all the stuff, but I've only played the base games. It still is a lot of fun. Number 9 is Caldera Park. So Caldera Park is a reprint, or not a reprint, but it's a follow-up to Savannah Park. So I liked Savannah Park a lot, which was basically a bingo-esque game in which you're putting out animals and trying to score groups. Caldera Park has very similar scoring to Savannah Park. In fact, I don't know that you need to own both of them, but I thought Caldera Park did a better job at showing off it gave you a little bit more freedom in where to place things, and I found it to be a slightly better game. Number 8 is definitely a sequel. It's Challengers Beach Cup, but it was originally called Challengers 2. So this is a follow-up to last year's release, Challengers, which is a big, giant, almost party game style, convention style game in which I'm playing a game of almost war against somebody else. But then I'm playing against somebody else, I'm playing against someone else. But you're building your deck and adding all kinds of loony, zany characters to them. Challengers Beach Cup smoothed a few of the edges, made a few things better, and if nothing else, is compatible with the first game so you can mix and match all the different factions. A lot of fun. Number 7 is Silver and Gold Pyramids. Silver and Gold Pyramids is a sequel to, Silver and Gold. Silver and Gold had you going to islands and trying to fill them in using different Tetris shapes. It's a flip and write game where you're flipping cards and writing on the boards. Silver and Gold Pyramids, it allows you to kind of take a look at, you're going through a dungeon. And so you go through the dungeon, you're still placing out these polyomino figures, polyomino shapes in that dungeon, but going through. I don't know which one I like better. I think I like them kind of the same, but to me, they're both a lot of fun. And this is an instance where I might say it's worth owning both of them. Number 6 is Dixit Disney. So this is a standalone game in the Dixit universe, I guess, if there is such a thing. But it's Disney-fied. Now, I know some people are like, oh, Disney. But you know what? I thought this just might work, and it does. So if you've ever seen Dixit cards, they're crazy weird cards with weird artwork on them, and yet it comes together in a kind of a beautiful way to make a really fun party game. Disney Dixit does the same thing, but Disneyfies the cards. So you can use Disney clues. You don't have to use Disney clues. And I found it fits seamlessly in with the rest of Dixit. It really does. And that's pretty impressive to me. The cards are some of the most gorgeous cards I've seen in the Dixit universe. And of course, Dixit is a great party game anyway. Number 5 is the Search for Lost Species, which is a follow-up to the Search for Planet X. Now, Search for Planet X was this really cool theme, like, is there another planet out there? This one seems a little less cool, although, I mean, people who are like looking for new species of animals would differ with me, but you're looking for new species of animals. That being said, they've taken the game system and made it a little bit better. You're still you're still using the same mechanisms. Here you're on an island rather than looking in space. And it is a sheer, solid deduction game. Everyone is trying to find this lost species. You're following rules. You're marking things down, thinking carefully. It's a really thinky, crunchy game. And like I said, I think it's a little bit better than the first one. Number 4 is Mall Peak. This is a follow-up to Skulk Hollow. And in fact, you can combine stuff from one game to the other. In each of these games, there's one player is playing a big giant monster, and the other person is playing a bunch of little woodland animals, or in Mall Peak, a bunch of little snow animals, fighting against this giant monster. And it's so interesting because you have different leaders of the good guys, but fighting against different monsters. Each monster is a different way. You jump onto the monster. There's video games that have done this sort of thing. And this board game, I really enjoyed Skull Hollow when it came out. Mall Peak is essentially the same game, just with more monsters and good guys to fight against the monsters. And I know that they work well because you can intermix the stuff in between them. Number 3 is Next Station Tokyo. So Next Station London came out last year, and it's a great roll and write. Well, actually, it's another flip and write game where you're flipping cars and building little subways. Next Station Tokyo does the same thing, but kind of has a few different rules. I don't know which one I like better. Maybe London, but Tokyo actually has more things and more modules, and some of the modules from Next Station Tokyo can be used in Next Station London. So I like that concept that there's a few things in between, but this is a really fun one. I like the idea of each turn you have a different color pencil. You're turning over cards, drawing that subway line, then you pass the color pencil, take the next subway line and draw that. It's a very great concept. It means you cannot copy someone else because you're drawing different subway lines. Just a fabulous little game. Number 2 is Undaunted Battle of Britain. Undaunted Battle, the Undaunted series, Undaunted Normandy, Undaunted West Africa, Undaunted Stalingrad, have been on the ground up to this point. This is a deck-building game that's also a war game from Osprey Games. Unbelievably good game. And now they took it to the skies with Battle of Britain. And I wondered how that would work, because the one thing with land units is they kind of just sit there. You play a card, they move. With a plane, planes don't sit there. Planes keep moving. And this game does a good job of that. The planes keep moving, so you're flying around and trying to attack each other. And I'm always a little wary of playing games because they have this concept of, wow, we just played 5 seconds in 2 hours. This one is much faster than most playing games, and the deck building aspect from the Undaunted series kind of translates seamlessly over to playing with planes. I don't know if this is my favorite in the series, but it's close to. I've always thought the Battle of Britain, it always feels very heroic, that battle. And I'm glad it came to life in this series. My number 1 sequel is Dune Imperium Uprising. Well, I mean, this one, to me, was a very obvious pick for myself. Dune Imperium, great game. One of my favorite games. I love the game. Dune Imperium Uprising was a weird release from Dire Wolf, because here you have this game, and they're like, here's a new one. You're like, well, it looks a lot like the old one. It really is. In many ways, it feels like Dune Imperium 1.5, to the point where the expansions for Dune Imperium work with it. But I think I like it better. I really do. I could play either. Don't get me wrong. I play Dune Imperium with an expansion or Dune Imperium Uprising. But Dune Imperium Uprising adds spies. It has a whole different slate of cards. It has just some neat aspects in it. And sandworms. I mean, that alone makes it really cool. So it's kind of a weird thing. If you own Dune Imperium, do you want Dune Imperium Uprising? Probably, because in many ways it feels like an upgrade. But if you own Dune Imperium Uprising, do you need Dune Imperium? I don't think you need both games. They're both in the Dice Tower library, but we'll see which one gets played more. Either way, it's my favorite sequel that came out this year. What are yours? Let us know in the comments your favorite sequels or follow-ups that came out this year. I think it's a cool thing in gaming that we have this, and I think it's cool that I was able to make 10 really good ones in this list. All right, let's keep going. I'm Tom Vassell. You're watching The Dice Tower.
Hey there, everybody. It's Mike DeLisio, and it's time for the top 10 solo games of 2023. I think I've got a lot of different types of games here on this list, some solo only, some variants of multiplayer games, but let's just go ahead and get started right away. My number 10 is Race to the Raft, which is a follow-up to the Isle of Cats, and this is a straight-up puzzle game where you are trying to direct a number of cats from starting locations on an island, and they are trying to escape from rapidly encroaching fires to a raft to get off of the island. You're doing this by playing cards which represent paths of different colors, and the different cats will move on those different paths. And so you're having to do this, try to most efficiently move the cats along these paths while still avoiding getting engulfed in flames. A really solid puzzle game. My number 9 is Scholars of the South Tigris. This is a big Euro game from Garphill Games, and I have found that many of their titles, actually almost all of them, have solo modes that I really appreciate. They do have a little bit of a learning curve because this is a heavier game, but it's a card-driven system, and once you get the system down, it is very effective. It nicely gives the feel of the multiplayer game, and it's just a great game to begin with. So Scholars of the South Tigris came out late this year, but you should really check it out if you get a chance. My number 8 is Trailblazers, which is a path building game, and it is a game that has so many different types of solo variants within it. This is a multiplayer game as well, but you can play the game solo with so many different scenarios and setups. It is a game that you will not run out of content for. Very clever, where you're trying to build multiple different paths at the same time, and it's kind of got a pipe system. If you've ever played like Pipeline or Curious Cargo, same designer for this one. My number 7 is Unmatched Adventures. So this is a whole new way to play Unmatched from Restoration Games, which is a card battling game. In Unmatched Adventures, it is now a cooperative game where you are facing off against a big bad. And so I really like the system that they use to implement in this version of the game, and it makes me excited that you can play with any of the characters within this kind of game system. And so it really livened up Unmatched for me, and it makes it something I'm looking forward to continuing to explore. My number 6 is Scoventier. I had the pronunciation down when I did the review, but it's been a little while. So Scoventier is a game by Morten Monrad Peterson, who has done the automas for many of the Stonemaier games. This is his first design, and it is really interesting. It is kind of a circular board made up of cards, and you are trying to escape or avoid being caught by a baddie that's out there on the board. And you're doing this by playing cards that represent different characters that are helping you. This is a multiplayer game, but to me, this really feels best as a solo game. I really like the look and the feel of Scoventier. My number 5 is Come Sail Away from Sashi and Sashi Games. This is a game where you are trying to most efficiently place passengers into a luxury liner in the early 19th century. And so it is an efficiency puzzle, and I love efficiency puzzles. And this one is so simple to learn and so difficult to do well. I love that in a solo game where, it doesn't take you a long time to figure out, oh, this is what I need to do. Now, how do I do it well? That's the trick. I still have not cracked the code on this one, and that's a good thing because I want to keep coming back and playing it. My number 4 is Siberian from designer Shadi Torbey, and this designer is known for having what are called the Omniverse system of games. There have been many, many games in this line. You've got Onirim, which was one of probably the most well-known, and they all kind of play around with different type of mechanisms. And in Siberian, this is a card-driven game. It's mainly hand management, but what you're trying to do is play out these cards that represent robots that have different powers that are going to allow you to repair machines. And so this one is a really satisfying game. It flows very smoothly. The last game from the designer was one I did not particularly love, so I was thrilled to see that it came back so strong for me this year. Siberian is a game I really like. It has a bunch of modules you can add to amp up the difficulty and the replayability. Number 3 is in a line of games that are called 4-1 from designer Reiner Knizia. There were 4 that were released, and the one that made my list is Galactics. And so this is a game that is built around rolling dice, and it's a push your luck type of game where you are rolling dice and trying to move up different tracks on the board with little spaceships. So basically you're trying to fly your spaceships along these. Well, it's not a super thematic game at all. It's a very abstract game, but it is also very, very fun. And it starts off, this whole kind of system of games, these 4-1 games, it starts off with a very basic mechanism. Do this. It's like 1 or 2 things you have to think about. But you progress through a book of challenges. So there's a book of challenges that go through different chapters, and every chapter is going to add something new, some new kind of twist. And so this is a game that really ramps up, and by the end of the kind of challenge book, you are playing a game that has a whole lot of stuff going on and presenting a really, really tremendous challenge. I really, really like this one. The other games in the line are good too, but my favorite of them all was Galactics. My number 2 is a game that came out right at the end of the year from Chip Theory Games, and it's called 20 Strong. It actually is a game system, 20 Strong is, and it came with its initial launch with 3 titles. You had a new IP called Solar Sentinels, and then they had versions of the 20 Strong system for Too Many Bones and for Hoplomachus Victorum. And it's all driven around dice, and that's why it's called 20 Strong. You have 20 dice that you're going to be using. And all of the games kind of follow a similar structure, right? So the game system is consistent throughout the 3 games, but there's subtle twists, sometimes not so subtle twists, that tie in thematically with the different IPs. And so playing 20 Strong, Too Many Bones definitely gives you the feel of that. And playing Victorum definitely gives you the feel. And so I am so intrigued and excited about how this system is going to evolve. And keeping that core system of the die rolling is a really solid one. And I'm very excited to see where it's going to go. Finally, my number 1 solo game of 2023 is Legacy of You from designer Shem Phillips and Garfield Games. Legacy of You is a solo-only campaign-style game, and I just think it's brilliant. I absolutely love the way the game plays out. So what you're trying to do is you are trying to navigate a number of different things that are happening at the same time that you've got to deal with. Along the top of your player board, you've got barbarians that are going to be attacking you. And if you do not handle them and deal with them, you're going to very quickly get overrun, for that being one of the loss conditions. As well, there is a flood that is happening across your player board going from left to right, and you've got to keep the canal clear of that flood as you go along, or else that's another way that you can lose the game. And so you're having resources that you have to manage, and you're doing a lot of resource conversion. You are playing cards out of your hand that are multi-use. You can play them for immediate effects. You can play them for long-term benefits. You can tuck them under your board for things that you get during a harvest phase, which is at the beginning of every round when you're getting different resources. There's a bit of a story element to it, although it's not a very heavy story element to it. I absolutely adore this game. it's just special. This is a game that, again, I say this a lot, but this game feels like it was kind of made for me. It has everything that I like in a solo game. I've read reports of people that say, well, once you know this one strategy, then the game becomes inconsequential. Well, you know what? I haven't found the strategy. I don't want to know about the strategy if that's even true. I just know that I've had a really fun time with Legacy of You, and that's why it's my #1 solo game of 2023. All right, that's going to do it for me. Let's keep this winter spectacular rolling.
Hello everybody, Jason Levine, the Gaming Machine. I'm here with my top 10 of 2023 to end the year in a good note. So for me, it was a very good year of games. Last year, my top game was Blood on the Clock Tower, which is very different than the games I usually like. It was a social deduction game. This year, there's lots of good Euro games, lots of games that's my style. So we'll see where my top 10 ends up. There's a couple games I haven't played. I just want to talk about them first because I always, you don't get to play everything. So I didn't get to play Among Cultists, which I know Tom really enjoyed. The Fox Experiment, which everyone at the office enjoyed. Ticket to Ride Legacy, the Legends of the West. I didn't get to play that yet. And Mr. President, which is a solo game, which I was really excited about. My number 10 game is Empire's End. This one is by John D. Clare, and it is a kind of you have a cards out of different areas, and then you have to bid in kind of a no thanks style to not lose the card and get it destroyed. But if you do get it destroyed, you get kind of a special power to add to a different card. So you're going between trying to destroy buildings, but not too many, and making sure you have enough bidding chips in that no thanks style in order to get a nice empire at the end of the game that will score a lot of points. I really enjoy this game, and it is my number 10. My number 9 is one I just played recently. I played this with Tom and Chris and Joey, and it might be on their list as well. It's called Flip Town. Roll and writes, they're not so much my thing because there's so many of them, but this one did very unique things. It's a flip and write, and the cards are poker cards, and you have to decide which cards you use and which card you keep left over to make a poker hand. And the better your poker hand is, you get bonuses for. So it gives you really good choices, and if everything bounces into everything else, so you could really fill up a lot of your score pad board as you're going. So that's my number 9. My number 8 is also a game I played recently with that exact same group. We just did a live play of it actually during our Tuesday night marathons, and it's Apiary. I always like Teotihuacan, and Apiary is kind of a spiritual successor to the game, but obviously a very different theme, very different mechanics in terms of what you're getting. But I really like the getting your bees to level up, to then have them go away and get the bonuses when they get to level 4. I really, really, really enjoyed this game, and that's Apiary. My number 7 game is a 2-player game. It's one that I played 2 years ago, the first time I got to play a demo of it. And now it's actually released, and I really love this game. It's called Sky Team. This one, you're a pilot and a co-pilot, and you roll dice, and you don't know what your partner's dice is, and you have to put dice on the board to lower the flaps of the plane, to lower the landing gear, to get the brakes ready, to get other planes out of the way, and you have to come in on the perfect angle and land your plane at the same time. There's lots of expansions, lots of cool things, and this is a game that, if you like 2-player games, this is a game that you should definitely go look for, Sky Team. My number 6 is another John D. Clare game. This one is called The Last Kingdom. Usually, I don't like games based on an IP, but this game is based on the Netflix series, which I actually haven't seen, but it is so good. It reminds me of Blood Rage. I had asked him about it, and he said that he took inspiration from Blood Rage, and he took inspiration from another game. I forget what the other one was, but he took inspiration from two games, and one was Blood Rage. And this, obviously, the Saxons are invading England, and you're trying to have influence in different territories. So it's a very area control, medium weight game, and I really enjoy the way this game is. It's The Last Kingdom. So before I get to the top 5, there's some games that I didn't put in. I usually don't like to put games that are either redone, reskinned, or expansions, but there's a bunch of them that I did enjoy this year, such as Age of Innovation, which is kind of the spiritual successor to Terra Mystica, Point City, which, as you know, I loved Point Salad, and Point City is just as good. The Search for the Lost Species, I love Planet X, and Lost Species is great as well, so if you like the one, you definitely want the other one. Thunder Road Vendetta, another one that Restoration Games always does great games. And speaking of them, Unmatched Adventures Tales to Amaze. Although it's different than Unmatched because it's co-op now, just as good a system, and you get to fight the system. Let's get to my number 5. It's not only a newly designed game, but it's a new designer. And this designer happens to be one of my best friends here at the Dice Tower. It's Roy, and the game is Last Light. Roy showed me this game probably 2 or 3 years ago, and I played it with him, and he said, I've got this big forest game that's going to be like Twilight Imperium. And I played it, and I said, no, this is like Concordia and Mission Red Planet, and you have this great Euro mechanism. And he was like so mad at the time, but honestly, all the accolades that Last Light is getting right now, Roy deserves all of it. This game is amazing. If you like the tension of, do I play cards? Which card do I play? And then when you pick up your cards, even in games like Aquatica that does it, Roy does it to perfection with a nice area control map as well. Last Light is my number 5. My number 4 is one that I had seen a while ago, but it just got released at Essen. And I have a feeling this is on Tom's list too. I haven't seen his list, but I have a feeling it's on it. It's called Path of Civilization. So the old owners of Repos Games just sold it off to Asmodee and started a new company. The new company is called Captain Games, and this is their first big release, Path of Civilization. And it is, as I call it, if you had Seven Wonders meets Through the Ages, and they had a baby. So it's not quite the playing time of Through the Ages, and it's not as short as Seven Wonders, but you take the mechanics of the two of them combined, and it is the best Civilization game I've played in years. That's my number 4, Path of Civilization. My number 3 is a game that came out early in the year, pretty early. I think it was like February when this game came out. And at the time I said, it's going to be the Terraforming Mars Killer. And seeing the way things are going, I think it has been for this year, and that's Earth. It's basically lots of cards. You're going to be building out a tableau. As you do, you're using different resources to collect more cards, to then play them out, to do this whole engine where when you pick a certain action, all the things trigger off. It is a wonderful game. It's one that in fact, all of these games in my top 5, I think, have a chance for Game of the Year. But I think Earth is, people might have forgotten about it because it came out so early in the year, but Earth is one of the best games of 2023. My number 2. So Tom came and said, I found this really good game. I'd love to make it a Dice Tower Essential. And it turns out that when he went to Arcane Wonders, they said, we already signed the game with Arcane Wonders, and it is World Wonders. This game is phenomenal. Tom played it, he loved it. I played it, I loved it. I've now, because I'm usually at the Arcane Wonders booth, but they're a partner with Dice Tower Essentials, I've taught the game hundreds of times, played it probably 40 to 50 times this year, And I love the action point selection drafting. I love the polyomino city building with the rules of how to build your city. I love the scoring. World Wonders is just amazing in every way, shape, and form. And it is a game that if you haven't played it yet, you need to get it and play it. That's my number 2, World Wonders. So before I get to my number 1, I just want to talk about a few games that I enjoyed that did not make my top 10, but they're pretty close. Disney Animated, for those of you who like co-op games, it is a wonderful game, wonderful family level co-op game. And I think it's one that's worthy of playing. Hickory Dickory, it's got this programmed movement thing where you're jumping onto a clock, jumping off of a clock. I really, really enjoyed the game, and I think you will too. Horseless Carriage. Horseless Carriage is a heavy splatter game, but it is wonderful. It's long. Expect a long game, but it's another one that I recommend. Nucleum. It's kind of Barrage meets Age of Steam with pick up and deliver through different areas. And Nucleum is another one. And then a small little game called Triqueta, which kind of is Colorado Zularedo mechanics, but taken in a different way and with a twist. Triqueta is another one that, if you haven't seen it, you should check it out. And last but not least, for those who like solo games, Freaky Frogs from Outer Space is a pinball solo game, and it's the most realistic pinball game I've ever played. It really feels like you're playing pinball. There's multi-balls, there's everything. There's ramps, and you do it all. But for now, let me talk about my number 1 game of the year. Interestingly enough, I didn't expect to have this game at number 1. I played it, and I wasn't sure how I felt, mostly because of the style of game it is. But I'm hooked now, and I play it all the time, and that's Disney Lorcana. And for me, it's weird to put a CCG game where you have to go out and buy tons and tons of booster packs to get all the cards as number 1. But Disney Lorcana is amazing. I mean, I'm a Disney fanatic. I have a season pass. I go with Joey all the time to Disney with Joey and his daughter. We go and we have a good time. So putting the Disney theme onto a CCG was genius. And I'm always like, it feels like Pokemon. I got to collect them all. And I'm like, I need that Beast card, and I need that Bell card, and I need that Honey Wizard, and I want the pins, and I want everything, and I love it. And it's a fun game too. The game is kind of in the style of Keyforge or other games like that, where you could either attack the other person or you could go for points, and you have to do a combo of both in order to get to your 20 points to win. But if you're looking for one CCG to get into, I highly, highly recommend Disney Lorcana, which is my number 1 game of the year. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed hearing about some of the games I like, and you'll get to hear about the games that everyone else likes as well during this week. And for now, we're looking forward to even more great stuff for 2024, and hopefully an even better top 10 list. But this year has been great. 2023 has a lot of good games. And for the Dice Tower, this is Jason Levine, the Gaming Machine, with my top 10 of 2023.
Hello and welcome back. I'm Wendy Yee.
I'm Joy Evans.
I'm Roy Kennedy.
And I'm Tom Vassell.
And we have Skyrockets today for you, for your viewing pleasure. Real quick, we have a contest.
That's the whole song, by the way.
The whole song.
Skyrockets at night.
Skyrockets
I know, I was
at
trying to
night.
think of more.
Done.
I know.
We do have a contest.
send an email to contest@dicetower.com, put in the subject line Skyrockets, and you can win a copy of Skyrockets if you are in North America.
Yep, this is a contest for North America only, but you can get one of 2 copies.
Ooh.
Only 2 people in the world will ever play this game besides us. No. But if you don't win it, you can get it because you can see it after we learn to play it. Here, Wendy's going to teach us, and we're going to pretend we don't know how to play.
Roy doesn't know how to play.
I actually do not know how to.
Okay, so
I'd like to.
thematically what we are, Roy, because you are all about theme.
Yes.
We are actually on summer vacation from our magic school,
Yes.
and we were in the library, just looking through books, and we found this, pyrotechnics explosive magic book. And we're gonna...
Most of them are.
We're going to try it out for our friends. We got our friends over here. So what we have is, in this first scenario, everyone's going to start with 4 cards.
Okay. I like cards.
And these are
That's good. You're in the wrong
fireworks.
hobby if you don't like cards.
Oh, I like cards.
Okay. Make sure, I'm going to put half over here so we can reach. These are our fireworks that we are going to be displaying, and these are the people watching. And basically what we're doing when these colors are placed on the card on your turn, you choose which one from your hand you want, you place it down, and then you flip over the timers, and we never want them to run out. Now there are some that are face down like this. These ones are not going. These will be going at the beginning. And so when we play one of these, we just set it back up, and now it starts.
It's a terrible first play by Wendy.
Yeah, don't do
Because
it.
that blue one was not even going.
We're going to lose.
Okay, let that one run out. The goal of the game is to keep these people entertained all the way so that this timer can reach the end. And what we're going to do is this one's going to be running. Once it is all the way run out and someone plays an orange card, then it will flip over onto the next number and we'll have to wait till it runs all the way out. So this one you want to
orange
empty.
You have to empty.
These ones you don't want to empty.
I forgot. What happens if you play an orange before it runs out? Do we flip
Nothing
it?
happens.
Okay, that'd
Nope,
be
just
terrible.
nothing
It's almost
happens.
run out.
Yep, the other timer goes.
So you can do it if you want,
Oh.
if you need to flip that timer.
So it's really just keeping all of these afloat until we
Yes.
play.
Oh, that's true.
Until that gets there.
So these are
when
our
they get
friends.
on their phones.
Yeah, these are our friends watching. If we let one of these run out, then they're getting bored and they say, I'm about ready to leave. And they get bored and they start watching on their phone. If we ever lose all 3 of our audience members, then it was a fail and we have to restart.
Thank you, John, for the super chat.
interesting.
John wants you to know you got deluxe light.
Oh, deluxe
Thanks, John.
light.
All right,
Those
so
are hard
will
to
you
come
put that
by.
up and read that on the green screen, Roy?
Oh,
this
nice.
is our scenario. So there are 28 different scenarios. This is
Oh,
the
cool.
just basic
Push
way
the
to-
button.
Push the button.
Time to learn the basics. Follow the rules as written in the rule book, or as in Wendy's brain.
You know,
Yes.
that sounds like a joke where it says, all right, which side do we point up? But with fireworks, it is not quite as jokey as that.
That's true.
You need to know, not as much point up, but which direction and everything.
Because
It
the
does
fuse is
matter.
not always on the bottom.
You have
yeah.
a lot of fireworks, though, too.
Huh?
The fireworks, you have a lot of
I shot off
fireworks.
some fireworks last night.
Have you seen?
What were you celebrating?
Have you seen
The
Tom's
fact that I had
fireworks?
fireworks.
Joey hasn't been there when you shot off fireworks, has he? Yet.
I have not. I've heard about it.
I've only seen your fireworks once.
miraculous. Then I have the best mad scientist picture of Tom with all the fireworks on the table. I need to find that picture. That
I'm
picture's
gonna get myself a new
amazing.
card. All right, so on your turn,
it's
you're
fine.
going to play a card. You're going to flip over the 2 timers in the order that you want, in the speed you want, as quick or as slow as you
Oh, so we
want.
go through turns.
So we go through turns. At the end of
Okay.
your turn, you drop a new fireworks card, and then it's next person's turn.
Okay.
What is communication rules?
You can talk about anything, you just can't show your cards in
Okay.
this scenario. All right, so we're going to start
Do, do, do.
with Joey.
Voting.
Ooh. We're starting
All
with
right.
me.
We're going to start with Joey.
Do not
Oh, buddy!
have
Card.
Any
All right.
That's
orange
okay.
cards.
Will you flip those over on the count of 3?
Yes. These?
1.
Wait, can I look at my cards first?
Oh, yeah, look
Let
at
me do
your cards.
that.
I don't have any orange
Roy,
cards.
will you
guys.
flip these?
Yes.
That's okay, because orange is not
Ready?
as important right
Are you
now.
ready?
I'm
Are
ready.
you sure?
I
Set,
am.
Go. Okay, what'd you want from Joey? Fast,
Well,
fast,
we
fast.
need
You
to
should play
not-
green and
Actually,
blue.
you don't
I
want to play
should
card
wait.
2.
I know. I'm sitting here. I'll have to wait a little bit.
Think about
I
it.
guess-
But you need the color that you're not playing.
I also
What
have
2
no
colors
orange.
are you playing, you think? Because the
I'm
person needs to
probably-
be ready to play the color that you're not
I'm
playing.
going to
out of
play
the-
red.
And?
Red. So
Okay.
I'm going red and white. Boom.
Red and orange. Okay.
Boom. All right.
Look at
Wow,
that.
you wasted an
Okay.
orange.
Draw.
Draw a card.
There you go.
Guys, so next person's turn doesn't start until somebody draws a card?
I'm gonna go red and purple.
Okay, so we really need a yellow here, Tom.
No, oh, we do.
And orange if you had one.
Oh,
Yeah,
I do have that.
yellow. I don't have a yellow or an
So
orange.
there's the yellow, and boom.
Boom, we're
Orange.
making it.
That's it, my
So
friend.
we want to not do the green and the other one.
I mean, we'll eventually have
Do you
to.
have red
doesn't
purple? Because that'd be amazing.
Red.
I don't have it. I have red and yellow.
Red, red, red. Go, go, go.
I'd rather you
Red
not.
and yellow.
Do you have a
and
yellow,
drawing
Joey?
my
I
card.
do.
Good.
Well, purple's more important.
Player blue has entered the game. I don't have purple, so I can't
Oh, I
help.
was trying to keep from playing those because it's good to not
I
play
got
them, right?
purple, blue, which sucks.
Wait.
Wait, you're playing
Wait,
green
what are you
now?
The only purple I have. Go, Tom.
You better play a blue.
Oh, we got
You
it in
better play
blue.
now.
Blue
There it
and
is.
yellow.
Okay. Well,
do
I'm
red?
going to have to do red and green.
Green is up. Orange,
Orange is
is
good to go,
almost
though.
out. Do you
All
have
right,
it, Joey?
I got yellow
No, I don't have an. Oh, you do have an orange.
and orange. Well,
Hey!
bam!
I do not have an
Oh, we're
orange.
doing pretty okay.
We're
I didn't
chilling.
draw last time, did I?
I'm gonna do blue,
The
red.
problem is they're
I
all
don't
going
have
to
a
trigger at
yellow.
the same time, so them all being
got
even
yellow,
is
we're
not
good.
the
I'm gonna wait a
best.
minute
Well-
for blue, red. Not too long. I'll let you do a yellow. I'll do this
You're
one
stressing me
first.
out, Windy.
And then this one.
Okay, we really need yellow right now, Tom.
Yellow and green.
How you play this game
Purple and blue.
is dependent on how
Or-
excited I am to see you do
I have
actually
not had an
fireworks.
orange
Green
or
is not
yellow
bad.
this
We'll
entire
do
game.
Purple and blue. Your go.
We got red over there. Ergo.
Red is not doing great.
I got all the
Red.
reds.
I'm going
Oh, you got red.
red and yellow.
We need green.
Okay,
We
I'm
do
gonna
need green.
I have no green.
I've
You
got
have an
green.
orange too?
And I've got
Do not.
purple.
I have orange
so
if
purple's
you
gonna
don't
be
have an orange, Tom.
maybe.
I have orange and purple, but I also have orange and red.
Do orange or purple.
Orange and
red
yellow.
is better.
Something's happening
with yellow.
I'll do yellow and purple and let Roy do the orange.
Okay.
Well, I have to do green with mine.
And then
so
we
I'm
need a
gonna
red.
do Orange and
then
green.
green.
Go ahead, Joey, because we need a red,
Red,
now.
Joey.
I do
we
not.
need red right now.
Red.
I
Red,
do not have
red,
either one. I don't have either one. Go
Ah, we
red.
lost a person.
Oh, actually,
I've got
Oh,
no
we
red.
flipped him over. Anyways, one person's gone.
one guy is on his phone
Blue.
now, Joey.
Blue.
I have
Strictly,
red.
strictly
And
Joey's
red.
fault.
Yellow, 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 yellow.
Oh,
Mine is green. You
I
got
got
green,
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 and
green.
red.
Oh,
I got green
okay,
and red,
okay.
sorry.
Green.
Go
All right.
ahead.
Purple.
Purple and sorry about the red.
you're not.
Joey, you cannot do that. How'd you not have a red, play a red right
I only
now?
had
I only have
purple.
red and green, so.
That's the worst thing to have. Because those are
Okay.
Okay.
I don't
Red's
have-
not bad.
Do you have green?
I don't have
Green and
anything that's any
yellow.
good, so I'm just gonna flip purple and blue, I
Do you have
suppose.
orange?
Okay, I'm
Do I
going
got
to
Is this-
green?
I don't have
do
orange.
green
Do you have orange?
and
Who's
yellow.
orange?
Shoot.
Joey, just do
Yellow.
orange. Who
Orange?
cares?
All right, I do yellow and red. All right.
Okay, I do
I
orange.
have orange. All right,
Orange
good.
done. Woo!
We won.
In your face, makers of the game, we beat level.
We did not beat
Card
it.
draw.
Look, this person's bored. That's Joey's fault,
Hey,
and we shouldn't have even
That
got
was
I
a
actually
two-star
texted-
That's my
performance.
cousin's kid. He's always bored at these things.
Yes.
There's nothing we could have
Oh,
done.
that's fair. Will you
got
shuffle those
TikTok.
along? All right. Our next
You want this
scenario.
I don't want to play next
Right
there.
here, will you read that off?
Wait, we chose the
Show me
right
number what? Okay, can you count, Wendy? Oh man.
So here's the thing: is the publishers wanted us to see a variety of stuff. So you can play in order, and in fact, you can keep track of your scores on this nifty little page over. Nope, I lost it. Well, there's a nifty little place
Here
to
we
keep
go.
track of your scores.
Okay.
Okay,
want to
so
stretch.
everyone is going to get a different amount of cards.
Got it.
So based on I'm sorry, that's player count. Based on player count, so everyone's going to get 3 cards.
Okay.
And then we need to line up these thingies. So the yellow is going on this track right here. Then purple's laying down. And we have blue, green, orange, and red. We've got our happy people. And then it says choose a player to be the wizard. Who wants to be the
Orange laying down
wizard?
too,
Well, let's find out what the wizard does before we see who wants to be the wizard.
So orange laying
The
down?
wizard uses the game box to hide all of the non-countdown timers from the other players. Place the countdown timers and track on the opposite side of the box.
You gonna be the
Oh,
wizard?
so there's
Oh,
just
no.
a yellow.
That's totally
You're the
wrong.
wonderful Wizard of Oz, aren't you?
That is totally Roy.
I can do it.
Okay.
Wait,
we're
is
gonna
orange
do it.
laying down though?
I'll just have to communicate. Orange is laying down.
Okay.
Did you see the publisher in the chat, Tom?
It's red,
Have you seen them?
orange.
No.
Because my question is are we playing with the 4-player?
Can you turn the green
or
screen off for half a
3-player
second?
count?
Oh, actually, I can just look
With
at the
only
card.
3 of us.
How many does this go to?
I think it goes to 4.
Only goes to 5, so then it has
Yeah.
to be the 4-player.
Okay.
Purple,
So should we
Three
not look
cards.
at the camera and look at how many, what you got back there?
blue,
There you go.
green. I'll just have to communicate with you.
And we have to not look at the screen.
That's really hard.
So do you
Oh,
remember? Do you
okay.
remember that purple and orange are not? I have to touch this one also. Or, I think anybody can do this.
Oh, wait, the yellow one's one being flipped? That's a harder one. It's longer than the orange.
It's longer, so it's.
Oh, so it takes
so
longer.
you have to survive longer.
We made everything harder.
But we can still see this one?
Okay.
Yes, you can still see that one.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
It says communication can be open, so you can still talk to us, Roy.
I know.
You
Yeah.
can still tell us.
Do
all that we
note
need.
playing purple and orange is right off the bat is not good because then you'll activate them. Those are the two that are laying down.
Okay.
Are purple and orange. So the least amount of purple and orange,
got
the
this.
better. My thing is I'm just gonna also have to like realize when they're actually.
I'm going to play purple and orange.
You're terrible, Joey.
All right.
Do I get cards?
No, you're just the boss.
Okay, I'm just the boss.
You have to flip all those timers all at once. Are you ready?
Ready?
I'm not looking at the timers.
I'm not looking at the timers yet.
On
Ready?
your mark.
Set.
Go.
Go.
All right, I'm just going to hang
Okay.
okay. for a little bit.
So
Purple
all
and
three of the
orange,
timers are
purple.
going down at a semi-similar
red-
Purple,
rate.
orange. Purple, orange.
Red,
Red,
is,
green.
Red is going faster than the others, though, just to know.
I do not have that, so I'm probably going to go with green.
Yeah, you need to play a card because we need to get going.
There we go.
So green and yellow doesn't do anything.
Yellow does nothing.
Okay.
So red is getting really close, so red would not be
Red
bad.
and orange.
So you activated orange doing that, by the way. But yeah, that's
I
fine.
did.
All right.
Okay.
Life happens.
But green now, as fast as possible.
I don't have any green.
Well, you need to
Go,
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 to the
go,
next
go. Just
person.
place
They need to
anything.
play
Fine,
anything.
I'm playing blue,
Somebody's
orange.
bored.
I don't have any green either.
Ah,
I'm
someone's
sorry.
bored already.
All right.
Yeah,
goodness.
because you wrecked green.
All right. I got orange and purple.
You don't have
So orange really needs, orange and purple?
Yep.
orange, red.
Whoops. Orange and purple.
All right.
Sorry.
We can do
Orange,
yellow.
red.
I did orange, red.
Okay,
I
well,
thought we
orange is
needed
really
orange.
about to go out.
Fine, orange, blue.
Orange blue is exactly what you need to play.
Do you have a yellow?
How about red? I have red,
Yellow,
yellow. Is that good?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Red, yellow.
Yeah, cool.
All right.
You guys had to control the yellow one. Red is getting low
Red, green.
again. So red, green is
Oh, I
good.
need more
All right.
cards.
What's
Okay.
low?
Green-ish is low.
Oh,
now
then
that
I'm
you
gonna
flip it
have to
so
just
fast.
jump here. I
Green,
don't-
blue would be not bad.
I'm just gonna play another red. Right,
so
red only.
just red?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, I've got
Yeah.
purple, blue.
Purple, blue, that's pretty good. We need
Green,
orange
yellow.
and green.
Green, yellow. Well, just green.
Okay, green. We need orange now. Orange,
Okay.
orange
and blue.
Orange and blue. Okay, okay.
What
we
else?
need red and purple. Red and purple. Red and
Shoot,
purple.
I have red. That's it.
Okay,
Red
red's
and orange.
flipping. Red and orange. Okay. Now we need
Purple, yellow.
Purple. Yellow's not ready yet. We need orange now.
Okay, orange and red.
Orange and red.
What do we
okay.
need?
Now we need blue-ish.
Don't have it?
I don't have
or
blue.
red.
Nope. I guess we're gonna go purple then.
Okay.
Purple and yellow doesn't
You
flip.
couldn't have waited.
Okay.
I
blue and
have-
red. Blue and red.
Red,
right
yellow.
Okay, red is good. We
Blue,
need
orange.
Blue orange is pretty
Shoot.
good.
All right, what do we need?
Green and purple.
Neither orange or
I
blue.
have
Which
green.
one? Which one?
I have green.
We need green.
Just go. Just
All
go.
right, blue.
Is that okay?
That's blue.
Okay.
We need green.
Green, red.
Green, red. Okay, we need purple like now. Purple and orange.
I don't
But
got purple and orange. I'll do orange, red.
okay, orange,
I got
red.
purple. Do a
Purple's
purple.
about to-
I don't have it. I have blue, red.
Purple's about to be
That is
bored.
purple.
Okay, the purple person
Purple.
is another
Oh,
person is
okay.
bored.
Oh no!
Yeah,
All right, all
purple.
right.
Okay.
Sorry. We need
blue, green.
red, blue, green. Okay, those are actually in peril now because they were recently. So we need red
Oh.
though. Red and orange.
Blue and red.
Blue and red.
What do
Okay,
we
we
need?
need orange and green.
Orange.
Orange and what? Oh, just
And
orange.
yellow, so it doesn't matter,
Okay,
yeah.
So
Green,
Green.
yellow.
green, yellow, perfect.
Okay, what do you want?
Honestly, just red or
I
something.
don't got it, so blue.
So just blue. Okay.
Yep.
I have red. Red and
Just
yellow.
red?
So yellow
Okay.
doesn't flip.
Red, purple.
Oh,
that didn't make
Oh
sense.
wow. Okay.
Sorry.
Well, that's bad.
What do you need?
Probably red
Apparently
again.
purple.
Red, orange.
Okay, that's not bad.
I
What else
keep
you need?
listening to him. On your turn.
What else do you need? What do you need?
Honestly, green, purple, blue. I mean,
Sorry, green and red.
just flipping them as much as possible is the best thing to do. You know?
All right.
Blue really needs to be done.
Green, orange.
Okay, well that's
Blue, yellow.
okay. Blue, yellow, didn't do anything.
What do you
okay. Red and purple.
Sorry, I'll give you half of that. Red and yellow. Oh, sorry, red and
Red and
orange.
Purple's about to run out.
Purple, orange.
Purple. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Green's about to run out.
Green, yellow.
Okay.
What do you need?
We got it. We
We
got
got
it.
it. We got it. We got it. So wait.
If we had lost, that would have been so.
Oh my goodness.
You guys were doing pretty good though. Honestly,
No, you were great at giving out the
honestly,
things.
going around as fast as possible is probably the best thing, just so
Just
that way it stays
getting
in the middle.
something
the fact
always
that, the fact
going.
that red
Wow.
goes out faster and everything else just means you have to play red.
Honestly,
more.
you telling me a color was easier than me like
Looking?
trying to take all the information in. Yeah.
Because you cannot plan ahead.
Next one.
I'll plan ahead. I'm like, why would you flip that? Now I gotta go back. Yeah, so having all the pressure on Roy, I like that.
That's true.
It's like
What was it?
all the pressure on you. That was much more easy for me.
Oh, I was sad that like a few of them still ran out, but we still didn't lose, right?
All right.
Nope.
Okay.
Hop
so
into
this
13.
Is the show must go on.
Yes.
Everyone gets
Oh wow, what
5
does this
cards.
even mean?
So what this means is that how about you just read it?
Okay.
Joey, read it for us.
Let's see.
Roy or something.
Divide the deck evenly into personal draw decks, randomly assigning one non-countdown timer to each player. These timers start at the top of the player's personal decks.
So they're gonna be sitting on you.
What?
There's no player turn order. When flipping a timer, remove it from its assigned deck and place it back on top. While the timer is on your deck, you may not draw. While the timer is off, draw to a hand of 5 from your deck.
Wow. So you have to draw when you flip.
Yes.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
it flips back onto your deck.
So we could definitely lose this really
But you
quickly.
could go in any order,
we
right?
could.
Is that what it said?
You can go in any
What's
order.
the countdown timer? Oh, it's green?
Is green even longer?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I should have
Run
let
'em
these
out.
run out. I don't know why.
Okay.
I said
Run 'em
let's
out.
run out.
All right.
Because I wanted to run out first.
Okay, we need purple. There's less this way.
Okay.
Okay, purple, blue, yellow,
No, it doesn't matter, Wendy.
orange.
We're
have to
randomly
go water
assigning on
glass.
everyone's
Oh,
deck
you're
anyway.
right, you're right.
So Wendy, I'm gonna mix
You're
them up, and then you call it a number. Hang on, don't look.
Call it a color. I'm gonna mix them up. You call it a color.
All right. Pick a number from 1 to 5.
2.
Joey gets 2. Okay.
Oh, Wendy.
4. What about me?
3.
What about Roy?
1.
Red is
Okay.
the
Thanks for
worst,
giving me
huh?
red.
It matches your hat. That's perfect. Oh, it doesn't match my sweater.
Where's my draw deck? Is this my draw deck?
Yes.
Oh, do I draw
Okay, so
my
we
hand
start with
first?
5. Yeah, start with 5. Our crowd is so excited about this one.
Wow.
They're just really excited.
Their
I
to
think
phones
the
are
theme in
down.
here is I'm like, guys, we're all trying to shoot off fireworks at the same time, which is a real pain in the neck.
What does it say at the top? There's a little
Yeah,
bit of storyboard at the top.
Mr. Killjoy knows they paid us in advance. I'm assuming he's the bad guy.
Yes.
Distract him. I'm going to tie together a couple of those red screamers. These people deserve a proper finale. Yep, that's what it is. You're trying to tie the fuses so they go off at the same time.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm impressed.
Always a bad idea.
Have you tried that?
Yeah, putting fuses together is a real pain in the neck. I mean, the professionals can do it, but
So how do we want to strategize this? Are we mostly in charge of our own timer?
I don't know.
I think we should
There's still
yell
a turn
out
order or
our
no?
color when ours is getting close.
Okay.
Red. I'm just going to say it now because you know all
And then we
this.
still have a
Oh, that's right, yours is
blue
fast.
that's
And then we have
there.
blue. So we all have to keep an eye on the blue. We all have to keep an eye on the green. But then keep an eye on our own. Does that sound
Okay.
good?
And save your reds for when Tom is in trouble.
We are gonna lose.
I have no reds, Tom. I can't help you.
I got lots of reds. I'll take care of myself.
I'll take care of myself.
I have a bunch of
Starting to put
yellows.
this over
Surprisingly,
there.
myself.
surprisingly, I have a bunch of yellows.
Right, you
And
ready
you
for
can
this?
draw back up to 5 when you flip, so that's kind of cool.
Are y'all ready for this now? Wait,
Let's
what?
do this. We ready?
All right.
Yeah,
Who started?
we're all
Who
sitting
started?
Marks?
We're all.
It's
It's all
always you,
simultaneous.
Joey.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it is.
Alright.
That's true. It's anybody.
Right?
Set, go.
All right, red's low. I'm just kidding. Who's going first? We say?
It doesn't
I
matter.
have
It's in any
I
order.
have a yellow and blue.
Oh, that's right. We can go in any order.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it kind of
Literally.
easier in some ways.
So what's the shortest one? Red,
Red.
right?
And Tom said he's taking
And then what's
care
the
of
second
that.
shortest one?
Roy,
I
orange.
can flip
It's
red.
so crazy.
I have
We
a
can
red
literally
orange. I have red
see
orange.
all of them.
So let's
yeah,
play
go
red
ahead.
orange.
Okay. Roy,
Nope. Pull it off. Pull it off your things. It comes off when you flip it. It comes back on when you flip it the other way. It's like on and off.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay, all right. All
Drop
right.
to 5. You can drop to 5 as you. have
Why?
it.
I'm going to do a red, yellow.
Oh.
Oh, I can't draw back up, though.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta do orange, green.
You don't put it on top of your deck
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
There we go. Whoa,
I have a
buddy.
blue, yellow.
I can't get it now.
But-
Purple, red.
Okay. Yeah, draw back up the back.
I'm about to blue,
Can
yellow.
you do green?
Oh, I have.
I can do
green.
blue-green.
I have green. But
Blue,
mine's
green.
purple.
Blue green.
I'm just gonna sit here. I don't know. I'm gonna play.
Okay, yellow's getting low.
I know. I can do blue, yellow.
Hey, big guy.
I got yellow, red, yellow,
Oh,
red.
that's perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just not gonna play anything.
I do
this
not
game.
have. I've only got 3 cards. Here we go.
We got you. You did such hard work in the last game. Someone
Well,
got
no,
to
I
get
have
the
orange
orange
one.
orange,
do
blue.
orange.
Orange, blue. It
Yeah,
sucks
so-
for that blue, but.
All right. Good.
That's not that
I
bad.
need-
Can I do orange? I cannot do orange. Yellow.
That's true. If you have the yellow one, you're going to get less.
I'm doing blue red.
Why
Okay.
I'm just sitting
Blue,
here.
red.
I'm just sitting here, just waiting for. I have purples needed.
Purple.
Purple,
Anybody
yellow.
purple?
Come on.
Okay.
Okay, quick draw up to 5. Oh, I should do that too.
Oh, I have green, red
There
in
we
the
go.
future, but I have to wait till they get closer to running out. Blue is kind of needed.
Yeah,
I have a blue yellow that I might do to flip
yellow,
it back.
Green yellow. Oh,
Yeah,
I
blue
don't
yellow's
need
good,
green
right?
yet.
We can do green yellow.
Shoot.
Let's just
fine.
wait till this.
All right,
wait till
I'm
this
doing orange,
ends.
blue.
Wait.
Oh, I can't wait.
No.
I can't do orange. Orange blue. Mine is about to run out. My God. Okay. Orange red.
That felt a little like cheating, but I'm going to allow it. Mine went out.
Tom, you're in charge of your own. You told us.
I got so caught up being in other people's business. Okay.
Well, yours isn't even
Well, flip
flipped
it over.
currently.
Flip it
over.
over. I just did this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Purple, blue. I want to draw cards.
I'm going to do yellow orange in a second, Joey. I'm going to do yellow orange now. So we can
Now?
put one of ours, yeah.
All right.
Go ahead, draw
Okay.
quick.
Oh, yeah. Draw up if we have to draw up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to do blue.
Someone got a
something.
blue
I have to do blue yellow. I apologize,
You have a
Roy.
blue
That's
red?
fine. I can.
All right.
I have red, yellow, red, green. How about red, yellow? Let's do that.
Okay. Yellow.
Yellow.
I'm about to do yellow,
Roy,
blue.
yellow.
Yellow.
Well, yellow back
blue.
off.
No, he just put it back on.
All right, I'm going to do
Oh,
green, red in a
okay.
second.
Okay, I can do green.
There we go, green, red.
Okay.
Thank you.
The only blue I have is yellow.
Oh,
What's this
my
blue?
yellow's out. My orange is out. Totally my fault. 100%. That was
I
on
didn't
me.
even look at it.
Okay, we
Was
need
not
blue,
paying
red, blue, red, purple.
Was not paying
I
attention.
have.
I'm just playing the blue. Green.
Okay, I have
So
a
we need
red,
red, we need
green,
red.
red, green. Flip
I need
yours.
purple.
You need purple? Purple, green. Go
All right.
flip it.
Green.
Yellow, orange.
Okay, let me flip this so I can draw.
Hurry,
back out.
we need orange. Somebody have orange?
Yes.
I have an
Orange
orange.
again?
I'm just playing an orange. It's an orange green.
Okay.
Okay, what are we losing on?
No, we're okay.
We're
for a
doing
second.
good. Well,
We
red's going to be
had
bad.
The colors in both corners.
Does anybody have yellow, red? Because those are gonna be next.
I've got no red.
I got red.
I
I'm
have
just gonna
yellow,
play
red.
It's-
I have yellow, red.
Okay,
We can
let
do
him
it.
play it.
I have
Yeah,
yellow,
play it,
We
green.
can wait for a second. Right
No,
now.
play it.
We need
He's
red.
almost out.
Okay, yellow. I was gonna wait until it was like on
No.
the edge.
All right, hold up.
Wait.
I've got yellow, green.
We should
in
be able to
a
get this. I
second.
have green, blue that we can just win with as soon as green runs out.
Yeah,
I
green's
got
next.
it. Ready? And we win the game.
Yes, we didn't do anything wrong that game.
No, well,
I feel like that was a legit game.
I feel like no one
100%.
messed up.
we got a single star. We
There's
didn't.
no record. No one saw us.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
Woo.
That was the tensest so
That
far.
really
That
was.
was. That was.
That one I actually.
How many
liked
levels
that.
did you say
That
that
fun.
was?
There's 28.
That one felt more relaxing to me. I don't know why.
Did not feel
We're playing
relaxing to
one more
me.
level.
We got one more. One more to go.
Wait, we went to 24.
Let's do it. 24.
My
We're gonna win this, Tom.
Did you,
First
also,
try.
did you also name the windows?
Rave reviews.
That one is ME.
I'll point. You tell me yes or no. Wait. Why are you holding up fingers? What does 6 even mean? Okay. In your hand, face
Now
one
it's
card
Hanabi, right?
inward and outward.
Roy asked for Hanabi, and we got Hanabi.
Oh, no.
So hard on this one.
Okay, how much they want you to play?
No communication about cards may occur. Play either the card in your hand, then draw a card. Okay, sorry. Okay, let me read this out loud. On your turn, other players can say a number 0 through 10, indicating how much they want you to play your outward-facing card.
That's the
0
only
means don't
communication.
play. 10 means play immediately. No other communication may occur. Play either card in your hand, then draw a card so that you always have one facing outwards and inwards.
Okay,
We
so
still
you have
do turns though?
Sounds like it.
Sounds like we still, keep the basic rules where we do turns.
Wow, we're gonna lose.
It's pretty funny how you don't know if this card is the worst one they have in your hand or not.
So is it saying no
That's-
communication at all except that, or just not
You
about
can do
cards?
0 through 10.
So we can't talk about timers.
On your turn,
Wow.
our turn
Okay.
players can say a number. No other communication about cards may occur.
Okay, so we can still point out timers. How many draw? 2 each? That's it?
Yep, one face out, one face in.
Oh, hey, the red one's on the timer thing, so that's good.
Okay, that is
That's
good.
really good. That's really easy.
That's our
That's not
only-
easier.
Saving
So I
grace.
flip one away from you.
Okay.
Is this right side
you
up?
think-
No. Oh, yours is.
Oh.
Joey's is not.
So the
Yeah,
pink
that's a
goes
good
on the
point. You
top.
got to make sure.
I'm
you
going to
have-
argue that communication about cards is allowed.
Yours is up.
Whoops.
Yeah, yours is upside down. There you go.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold mine like this.
Which
Pink-
side?
no,
Which
look,
side? Is
pink
mine
on
upside
top.
down or
Pink
right
goes
side
on
up?
top.
Yeah.
What's
Right upside down, right side up.
Okay.
Pink goes
Right
on
side
top,
up.
Roy.
Are these?
Say what?
The pink goes
Okay.
up.
Okay, cool.
Wait.
Sounds good.
Orange.
Let me check the back of this one to
I
make
guess
sure
it
that.
doesn't really matter the order, huh?
It doesn't.
Matters to me.
Okay.
Who's gonna go
All
first?
right. Joey's always first.
Joey is always first?
All right. I guess it doesn't matter now. We're gonna
You
flip.
ready?
You ready?
I can't not see cards. I don't know how
I
to
like
do
that there's a
this.
ton of
Oh, yeah,
different
you're right.
setups
I
for
set
this.
my-
It's pretty
Ready?
cool.
I set my face
Here.
down, and that's the wrong. Go.
Go.
All right, 1 to 10, 0 to 10.
0.
0 out of 10.
All right, I
I
guess
can't
I'm just
even
gonna
see your
do.
cards, so.
1,
All right, I'm gonna do
2,
That is funny that it does change.
3.
orange,
Oh.
yellow.
You have to
Why
flip them
would you
before you draw.
put the yellow
Wait,
up?
he said 0.
That doesn't mean you have to play your other card.
Yeah, that's exactly what it means.
Goodness gracious. Give me a minute. Oh, what's the likelihood?
I can't see.
You do need to keep a track of this
yeah.
orange one. now.
7, 8. That's 9.
Yeah, it's going up
Oh.
before you wait.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Okay.
Yeah,
probably a 4.
Okay, then I'm just gonna do this.
Probably missed. Right.
That's actually really good.
There we go. All right.
What about mine?
No. 0.
No. Yeah.
0.
Well, I'm gonna play this then.
Make a different choice.
Lovely.
Okay, how about this?
Go ahead. You in a hurry.
10.
Oh, that was a good call.
Get.
Yeah. 10.
10.
Fine, see if it's that. Ah!
Okay. Oh no, they're all dying. All right.
Okay, 3. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Roger, we
yeah,
wait.
go.
3. Yeah, 5 maybe. You probably
Why not?
not liking one of them, but whatever.
Okay, what about mine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10. Yes. Yes. Okay.
What number are we on? I think that's the right
How about mine?
Blue is not really bad.
No.
7.
Guess I'll go with it then. All right.
Oh!
like that. 7.
0.
Oh, we got one.
That wasn't better.
Oh no, blue!
Oh, I got blue.
Okay, what about here? I really don't want to put
yeah,
my...
Yeah, 9.
Okay.
All right, how about me?
Okay.
Oh,
You can do that one. Another
10.
card hasn't been played.
10. All right.
That seems like
Orange
cheating.
and-
I have
No,
to let her play
when
it.
you finish your turn.
Okay. All right.
The other one was about to run out. I can't, like, do it. I can't slow you while I'm flipping the timers. I don't
Okay,
think
all right.
purple really needs to be played.
Oh, flip yours right. Okay, good.
Tom, you have your card upside down.
Oh, thank you.
Wait.
Purple. I just want purple.
Oh, you flipped purple.
Oh, 9.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Okay.
10.
Play it, play it.
Draw a card.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Yes, we just.
Oh,
you
we
won.
won!
Oh my god.
From 5 minutes ago. Who thought you couldn't do it?
Think you
That
can
was
beat
actually
us?
Skyrockets in flight.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
Wait, is it at night or in flight?
It's Skyrockets
In flight.
In flight because it rhymes then with afternoon delight, which would be weird to have afternoon. Never mind. I don't want to get into the lyrics of the song. Okay.
Okay. I thought it was Skyrockets at night.
I've never heard
And
this
in the
song.
afternoon?
I don't know.
Is an afternoon delight like a Turkish delight? Like, is it a
No,
Turkey
no. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay.
Ruin that song for
Fireworks.
me.
Yeah, it's
Definitely
not,
fireworks.
It's not a great song. Lyric-wise, okay?
So we have some top 10s, and we will be back in a bit. That was
That's right. Come
Skyrockets.
back and help us save dogs. Anyway, this is Skyrockets. And don't forget, there's a contest. Check it out.
Hey, and welcome to the Dice Tower. I'm Camilla, and today I'm going to bring you, of 2023, my top 10 weeknight games. Now, what is a weeknight game? A weeknight game to me is one that you can come home and comfortably play after a long day of work. It's going to be satisfying, giving you some great decisions, but also be pretty simple in the rule set. It doesn't mean it's going to be an easy or a light game, but the rules are easy to hold on to from gameplay to gameplay. Because after a long day at work, I don't want to put my head in a rule book. I don't want to be looking up little nuances and exceptions to rules and all that. I want a really fluid, comfortable experience that's also going to challenge me and ultimately leave me satisfied. So that's a weeknight game to me. Sometimes maybe it's playing with one other person, a partner, or a significant other, something like that. Maybe it's solo, maybe it's with your family. A little bit of everything in this list, but they all have in common they're going to get to the table quickly, they're going to play smoothly, and there's going to be low overhead on the rules. So let's check out my top 10 games of 2023 that I like to play on weeknights. First up at number 10, we have Get On Board. This is going to be the Paris and Rome one, which was new for 2023. It is based on and very similar to the first one, which was the New York and London maps. However, in Paris and Rome, they streamline some of the rules, which I feel really loosen up your game plan. So for example, in the first one, the New York and London, traffic is a bad thing and you have to figure out when you want to go on the same path as your opponents. On this one, in the Paris and Rome, that traffic is actually beneficial and you can use it to further your plan and get additional bonuses. I really like that. Like I said, it just loosens the gameplay a little bit, but there's still that tension that I love with every flip of the card. You're kind of counting down your options and mapping out, hoping the right card comes out at the right time, but still leaving yourself open enough just in case they don't work in your favor. It's really quick to play. If everybody knows the rules, you're looking at like a 20-minute game here, and the setup and cleanup is less than 5 minutes each. I love the original, but I feel like this new Paris and Rome one just takes it a little bit further, making it a little more comfortable without sacrificing that tension. And for that, Get On Board Paris and Rome is my number 10. At number 9, we have NAR. Now, NAR is just the engine building, drafting goodness in a very small, compact package. That doesn't mean it's a limited scope game, though. You're building up this engine of cards in front of you, right? And you want to get the same kind of color. The kicker is, though, you're also using that engine that you've built to pay for cards, which are going to be boons and bonuses and endgame scoring opportunities. I love that. So it's such a great decision space of when are you building up your engine and really trying to maximize it to get that flow of resources that you need, versus when are you spending your engine and kind of deconstructing it a little bit in order to go that more strategic long-term route. But again, super easy. You get to the table in like 2 minutes, shuffle 2 decks, and boom, you're ready to go. I love that. So it's tense, it's quick, it's punchy. My number 9 is NAR. And at number 8 is Spellbound. Spellbound is absolutely charming comfort food of a game. This is one where you're going through and you're gathering resources in order to try and complete some spells in front of you. Now these spells, as you complete them, are going to give you different powers that are going to build you up for the rest of the game and make you feel a little bit asymmetric. But I love that everybody is going to have the same powers in front of you, but depending on how you build them, which one and which order do you build them in, as well as what strength do you build them in, really sets your gameplay. So it feels like a really tactical game where you're making decisions in the moment to feed into this longer term strategy of ultimately trying to complete all your spells. So my number 8 is Spellbook. As opposed to my number 10, number 7 is an actual roll and write game. This is going to be Pioneer Rails. Pioneer Rails really doesn't bring anything new to the table. So why is it my number 7 here? I feel like what it brings and does really well is you never feel like you have a wasted turn. I love that 3 cards come out, and so you have that good tension of the active player is going to choose one of those cards and it takes it out of the pool for you. I love that decision. And then as you're going through and you still have 2 choices to choose from, and you're looking at your board trying to maximize any long-term strategy goals. Where are you trying to make it long-term versus short-term? Which are you trying to complete so that you can ultimately get that boon? As well as the cards you don't choose is going into a poker hand. So you're thinking that longer term, you're building up a poker hand with what you choose. So there's multiple layers of this decision to where you don't feel like you waste a turn, you're just maximizing your turns. And if I love anything in a roll and write, it's going to be that turn maximization and really trying to just milk it for every point that's there. So my number 7 is Pioneer Rails. Number 6 is Age of Wonders Planetfall. Now, story time here. There was one day, I call this a weeknight game because here I am on like a Wednesday at work, have been recording all day and had my head down in Dice Tower E stuff. I was tired. And we've all been there, or we're looking at the clock and we're like, 46 minutes. What can I do in 46 minutes to justify to my boss that I'm working, but I'm done? So here we go, and some of the guys in the office, they're like, hey, I need to play this game anyway, let's jump into this. And this game drew me in. By my second turn, I knew how to play, I was strategizing, and I felt very engaged. So this is a good weeknight game because it just brings that excitement and that tension, but man, it's so smooth. I love the decision in this decision space in this game where you're trying to decide when to prioritize turn order. There's only 7 rounds in the game, but every card matters, and you're really, I find myself just really immersed in this game and really hooked on, I need that card. My gameplay depends on that card. I find this game so engaging. I'm involved on other people's turns, I'm involved on my turn, and ultimately each turn is like 6 seconds total. So it's great gameplay, easy to get to the table. My number 6 is Age of Wonders Planetfall. Such a great weeknight game. Number 5 is Dragon Keepers. And again, we're going to kind of keep with the theme here with these charming games. Dragon Keepers, I describe it as like a side quest to Legends of Andor. Dragon Keepers is set collection with some great mitigation in it. You have 2 different decks. Ultimately, you're trying to make sets of dragons of the same color in order to play out, but you have to meet requirements that are out. So you can use those dragons to either make a set, or you can use them to mitigate the set requirements. So that's a really interesting, it feels like push your luck as you're drafting these cards, and you can draft up to 3 cards. So you're like, oh, do I take one more to try and maximize my set here? But that's also gonna, if you're drawing one up, then it is going to change the set requirements. Can you afford to do that? So it feels like push your luck, but there's no busting. Super easy to play with the family. It's charming, it's inviting with the artwork, but again, doesn't sacrifice that interesting decision space. So number 5 is definitely hitting my table right now on the weeknights. I'm absolutely enjoying the heck out of it. It's Dragon Keepers. Number 4 is another drafting game, and this is going to be Forest Shuffle. What I think sets this one apart, though, in the drafting is your ability, not your ability, your requirement, really, to build your own endgame scoring. So you're going to be drafting cards to hand and playing them out in front of you, trying to meet certain synergies kind of in your forest that you're building. Some animals can only go on the tree top, such as birds. Others can only go on bottom, like mushrooms or some ground dwellers, things like that. So you're building out your forest with all your different trees, trying to maximize your scoring. I love that there's so many different animals and so many different strategies in this one game. There's one deck of cards. You shuffle that deck of cards, very similar to what we were talking about before with Nar, but there's only one deck. So you shuffle that deck, you put it on the table, you're ready to start playing. I love that. But then also on your turn, you're engaged and, oh, they just put out that birch tree. I need that birch tree. Or, oh my gosh, Tom loves the squeakers. He's all about the little squeakers. And so if a squeaker goes out, I know he's just like antsing to get it, which of course means I take it. But you know, that's not here or there. Just because it's a weeknight doesn't mean we can't like, you know, poke each other a little bit. So, you know, then ultimately he gets the bear and it eats all my animals. And I just, easy to set up, easy to clean up. Shuffle a deck, put a deck away. Done, easy, quick. Super quick turns, but interesting decisions. My number 4 is Forest Shuffle. At number 3 is Silver and Gold Pyramids. Now this is the re-implementation of Silver and Gold with a little bit different theme and some tweaked rules here. So similar to how I felt about Get On Board back at number 10, the changes they made are very small. But that makes a classic feel fresh. I love that in this one, you don't have to complete a card in order to score it and move on. You have that autonomy of when you're going to score that card, of when you finish the path from start to finish. But are you really maximizing that card? But that's also playing into your strategy because you're trying to get those sets of colors for those points. So you want to finish those cards quickly, or do you want to go through the resource generation and make sure you're really maximizing that scoring to get the right gems that you need and things like that at that time. So it really kind of opens up the decisions on this and just makes, again, this classic feel fresh. It's the same great quality that we've seen in these cards with the dry erase cards, and it's just very pleasing to get to the table, but feels updated. So my number 3 is Silver and Gold Pyramids. Now number 2 is the heaviest game on the list, and that is going to be Imperial Miners. And I say the heaviest game on the list. It's more like the most gamery game on the list here. I think what really sets this one apart is this mine that you're going out and you're exploring and you're going down, you're building it out, and that you get to trigger it over and over again. So you're really thinking as you're drafting these cards and playing them out, you're looking to make sure you have the right connections so that you can build those up and get those points, but you also want to make sure you have the right synergy in these paths so that your resources are paying off. I love that decision space. So it's the most gamery as you're looking at multiple different things and trying to strategize more forward than some of the other games. It's a little less tactical than some of the ones we've talked about. But at the end of the day, you're still just doing one of 3 actions, which are on this fantastic player board. It's right there in front of you. So even if you do have a little, oh, what can I do again on my turn? It's right there in front of you. Look at your board. I love that. So it's a very clean game, but brings that gamery experience where you feel like you're strategizing. And for that, Imperial Miners is my number 2. And in the number 1 spot, this is the game of 2023 that I want to play on a weeknight. It's also the only cooperative game on the list. This is going to be Sky Team. It is going to be a limited communication game where you're trying to land an airplane. So you and it's a 2-player only game as well. So you and your other player here, you're rolling dice, which are hidden from each other, and you're having to allocate those dice out on a shared board to meet certain goals. But you can't say anything about your dice. In that way, it kind of reminds me of The Crew, where you're trying to not just create or complete goals by playing cards, and this one in dice, but you're also trying to communicate with something. Maybe you can take care of a goal, so you're not worried about that, but does your partner know that you can complete that goal? Or maybe you are going really high on a number and you need to let them know, this is the best I can do here, you're going to have to pick up the slack. You can't say that. You got to say that with dice. But what does that mean? The dice is just number 4. So, but it's not frustrating, and that's what I love. Limited communication sometimes just makes me want to just use your words. Be an adult. Use your words. Just tell me. And I don't get that feeling from this one. I love the modules that it brings to the table, so every gameplay feels fresh. How hard do you want to go? Where do you want to do? It's the great theme as well. If you actually look up these airports, I love the fact that the London one has a bunch of weather involved in it, because you don't know what the weather's going to be there. Is it going to be windy? Is it going to be foggy? Probably both. Yes. Or is there a different elevation you have to take into account at different airports? So I love that the modules keep the game fresh. I like the limited communication. It's not frustrating, but it's the same basic rule set over and over again without feeling stale. And so for that, Sky Team is my number 1 most recommended game of 2023 to play on a weeknight. All right, and there you have it, guys. Those are my top 10 recommendations for games from 2023 to play on a weeknight. Like I said, multiple of these I've been soloing. Others do require a partner. Like my number 1, Sky Team, is a 2-player only game. But man, some great variability here. All of these quick to the table, quick setup, very comfortable gameplay, but still give you that satisfying tension that I look for in games. What have you been playing this year in 2023 on your weeknights? Let me know in the comments down below some more things that I should check out. Also, do you like any of these? Tell me some of your experiences. I look forward to hearing it. Until next time, I'm Camilla. Keep on gaming.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vassell. Welcome back to the best of 2023 in board games. And right now I'm going to talk about family games. These are games that are great to play with the family. Pretty simple concept, and I have tested them all out with my family. So lots of interesting games here. There's so many good family games that come out over the course of the year. So these are just 10 great ones that I know of. Here we go. Number 10 is Line It from Gigamic. Now the cover for this game doesn't look particularly engrossing unless you're someone who likes Uno-style games, and I think that's what this one works with. In this one, you're putting out some cards, and you are drafting these cards when you then play these cards in ascending or descending order. Of course, if you have to take a card, it doesn't work. You can keep a couple in your hand to decide, but if you have to take one, you kind of bust, you'll score your cards, and then you start over again. That's it. But it's a simple concept, and there are bonuses to get extra piles of cards. And it's just very fun. It's very addicting, but also very, very light. And I think a lot of families will enjoy Line It. Number 9 is Surfosaurus Max. Yes, that cover is that ridiculous. This is from a company called Loosey Goosey Games, who tend to make fairly ridiculous style games. And this one here, you are cooperatively, as a group, making poker hands. Well, not cooperatively, because anyone who's not part of the best poker hand is going to not score any points. You play cards out in order around the table, and then you take the best poker hand of all the cards played, and those people get to keep it and score points. That's it. Really easy, really fun, and a ridiculous, silly theme people are going to enjoy. Next, we have scorecards. Now, this is probably not the nicest looking game on this list. It's from a publisher called Play Now, who normally make baseball-style games. But this game from Mike Fitzgerald, which is essentially, it works best, I think, as 2 players, but you're playing cards, and then that card will score based on all the other cards that have been played so far. So you're trying to play the cards in the right order. Very simple thing. You play back and forth rounds of it. I found it to be just a fun, engaging game that I think a lot of people have not heard of. It's just called Scorecards. Then we have A.R.T. This is a cooperative word game in which you have a lot of letter tiles and you're making words, but sometimes you're making words based on categories or just special rules that you might have. And so you're working together. These are my letters, but I can give you letters to help you with your words. You can give me letters, but we want to try to use all the letters, and I have leftover letters. Nice production. The whole thing comes together really well. A.R.T. Because the A.R.T, by the way, are the bad guys trying to destroy the human race. This is knowledge of language. Fight back. Next, we have Jokkmokk the Winter Market. Well, if you're watching this when I post it, it's happening during Christmas, and I love winter markets. Going to Christmas markets, having a great time. And that's what this is. Jokkmokk, it's talking about the Sweden Christmas market. But basically, it's a bunch of cards. And on your turn, you can take any card in front of you that you want, but you can never go back. And the person who's farthest back gets to keep going. And each card will score differently. You don't use all the cards each game. You use 6 different cards. I think there's 19 different cards in the box, something like that. So every game's going to feel differently, but it's really easy to play. Very simple. And also the theme of getting hot dogs and candy and whatever else you might knickknacks is a lot of fun. I really enjoy this one. Then we have Cosmoctopus. Ooh, Cthulhu. Except this is a cute little Cthulhu. It's a cute little octopus that's cosmically trying to take over the world and doing so in the 1950s, and you are trying to summon it because you are a moron. This is done by Henry Audubon, who's done many simple little games, and this one is pretty easy. You're moving the Cosmoctopus around, taking resources, using those resources to put cards in front of you, which make it easier to put more cards in play. It's a little bit like other games there's one called Splendor that's very similar to this, but I think this one stands up on its own and is a lot of fun, and it's actually really fun with 2 and 3, but you can play with whatever number you want. Number 4, we have a small little card game called Romy Rami, or Rami Rami, I don't know how to pronounce this. This game from Randolph, who's known for making a lot of good card games and dice games, doesn't look like much. When I saw this cover, I thought, oh, mass market, but it is mass market. All this game is drafting. You're drafting different cards and then using those cards to complete sets from your hand. There's not much more to it than that, but it's so quick. It's so easy to play. I just found this one to be that kind of game where you're like, hey, Grandma, hey, Uncle Joe, hey, Cousin Sally, let's sit together. Let's play this game. You can teach it and understand it in seconds, and yet it's not one where you're like, oh, I don't want to play this anymore. It's a lot of fun. That's Romy Rami. Number 3 is Dice Manor. Side note, Dice Manor is a Dice Tower Essentials game, which I am associated with, so keep that in mind. But I picked these games because I like them a lot. And in Dice Manor, you are drafting dice to build a manor in front of you. There's big building. You're going to put different rooms in your house, and you do that by drafting them, and then you're going to have an open house for people to come into. So you're taking dice, which will let you get the rooms you want, also let you show off the house that you have, or get more dice. Some pretty simple concepts from Garrett Herder. It's a very fun little game. My number 3. Number 2 is Chomp. This is about dinosaurs. Everybody get on the floor. This is a game in which you are drafting cards. Again, you'll notice that's here a lot, but it's really simple. And you're building this dinosaur pit in front of you. You're trying to have these, not pit, but you will have the little tar pits on your board. But you're trying to make herds of dinosaurs and not have the carnivores next to the herbivores. You're trying to follow different rules, but you're also trying to get scoring cards. So you can draft the card or you can draft this. And I like the artwork. I like the theme. I just think it's a lot of fun, especially for families. My number 1 family game of the year is Robot Quest Arena. This game from Wise Wizards Games, which come with these really chunky, cute little robots. And this is a deck building game for everyone. A deck building game is a game where you have your own deck and you build the cards in that deck. And when you run out of cards, you take your discard pile and add more, and then shuffle it and you have it again. And you're buying new cards. And then you're just running this robot around shooting at each other. So if you like the various Robot Wars TV shows, I think this one will appeal to you because that's all you do. You move around, shoot at someone else, hit them with a chainsaw, whatever. And they're robots. And if you get blown off the board, you come right back on the next turn. Super simple to play, super easy to get into. I like this one a lot, and families and adults and kids, everyone's going to have fun with this one, which is why it's my #1 family game. What's your favorite family game? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, though, I'm Tom Vassell, and these are the best family games of 2023. Welcome back. I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm John Hagmeyer.
I'm Camilla.
I'm Stephen Bonacore.
John and
he
Stephen
is.
are here on the behalf of the World Series of Board Gaming.
Yeah. Whoop. There we go.
What's your shirt?
You're wearing the shirt.
I am
Yeah,
wearing
where
the
are you
shirt.
at?
I'm
That's
advertising.
right.
What are you
Everett the Podfather. That's
Sus.
right.
But we'll be talking
right.
about that tomorrow on a special Q&A. But
Yes,
for
well,
now,
we have a contest. We're going to start off with a contest right now. We're already running a contest for the World Series of Board Gaming, and you'll see that we're talking about that throughout each day. And we're going to be doing a Q&A tomorrow about it. Right now we're playing Forever Home, which is what happens to dogs when they are adopted. And our goal in this game...
this is like the cutest, most
I just want to
amazing
see y'all
theme.
know, I have the
I might
cutest
cry.
dog.
We
I
are
have
all
a King
running a
Charles
shelter,
Spaniel.
but we're good shelters.
No.
We're not like the evil shelter in cartoons
Charles
where they
all
throw
day.
the dog in the back of the truck and they
No.
take it to the shelter. We're at shelters that actually want dogs to be rehomed.
Right.
Like actual shelters are.
Really?
I'm saying
they all are.
No, like in TV shows, they always make it look like the guy at the
Sometimes.
shelter, like, get dogs off the
I get
street.
you now. Yeah. No,
Those
not that
jerks.
shelter. They're jerks.
They are jerks.
Special place in.
Listen,
We have a
Not heaven.
contest
I
where you
drop
can
a note
enter
from the
to
top
win
rope on that.
one of 2 copies of Forever Home. You can win this. All you have to do is enter this contest and email us at contest@dicetower.com. In the subject line, put the word forever.
forever home.
And then in the body, tells your favorite dog and your address. Real quick, favorite dog.
My favorite
Type of dog.
All right, you won't get the
shepherd.
point.
This is not real quick.
Ooh, we're tied.
Shepherd.
I love shepherds.
But now I'm tied with black German Shepherd because I like how much.
Yeah, they look different, right? They look cool.
Oh, King Charles Spaniels. We have. We're on our second one right now.
Great Weimers.
Least favorite dog.
Chihuahua.
Yeah. The bark. I was also
Was there anything? Yeah, no, that's
Oh no,
universal.
for me, poodle's pretty close. I don't like poodles.
Like, what about standard poodle? That's like the big old one. He's so profane.
Any big old fluffy thing is
Oh, and you,
already
like,
is
put your
immune.
face
My
in.
least favorite dog is a
So
dog that's just mean. That's it. Whatever dog is mean.
That's badly trained
So
dog.
dog owners.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Badly
My least
trained
favorite thing
dogs.
about dogs is dog owners. I hate them.
Yes.
Take care of your dogs.
Clean up after. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Train.
But these are they've
dogs.
got dog eeples. They're just
Dog
dogs.
eeples?
Just
Yeah.
dogs.
Dog
I'm giving everyone
eeples.
2 training cards, and in front of us we have a board here
Can I
that
show
is.
them? You guys don't look.
You're gonna show.
Close your eyes. It's a Tom. That's cheating.
Don't look. We can show them over here too, right?
Yes. Here. Give me a.
Okay, there you
You know what? I'll just show some from the top of the deck.
Yeah,
Just show yours.
There's a
Show
cute
all
one.
yours.
There's a bunch of
Oh,
dogs.
whoa,
That's upside down.
whoa. That's inappropriate.
They're licking peanut butter. Now, this one could work either way, but that's a great
Oh
picture.
my gosh, that is fantastic.
Aw.
Are these all different?
They are.
Oh, there's different combos of dogs.
Yeah.
Here's some dogs being taken for a walk.
That's good. That's
Are you going to
good.
reshuffle those? Just stick them on top.
That husky
I've
might be
memorized them, so let's
eating.
go. All right.
So we're training dogs.
training the
here,
dogs
and
in
there's
this
different
manner.
types. But we're going to start with a little doggy draft here. So for this draft here, we're going to put out
I'm gonna start crying.
Oh my gosh.
1, 2,
Dog-
3,
dog
4,
is
5,
wrong with
6,
you? What are you doing?
7.
What are we doing?
I love
8.
that.
We need to
Hang
go
on.
over this on pregame.
We didn't go over this in pregame.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, who
This
wants
is how
to
he
go?
wins games. He leaves out like 5 rules. I feel like I'm playing with my brothers. This is exactly what happened growing up, all right?
All right, this isn't therapy, so I'm going to need you
Well, it
to
might not
calm
be therapy, but this is exactly what happened, Tom.
Who do you want to go first?
Don't cuss, don't cuss. What's
I would
that?
say Tom goes first.
Was it Tom? Who do I want to go first? Tom Vassell goes
Okay.
first.
So then I'm going to
There's nothing about this is gonna be smooth.
There's nothing.
I'm going to take one of these dogs here.
All right, based on your
Wait a minute.
your training cards, he's gonna
I'm
pick
going to take
up.
the yellow one. I'm going to put the yellow one there. Now he's going to take one. We're all going to take a dog, but when it gets to you,
Yeah, I get
you're going to
two.
get 2. And we're going to
We're
go
snake
back.
drafting.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Snake draft. Look, he actually knows the term.
I was very
wow.
confused there for a moment.
I'm amazed. All right, you know,
If you take it, I will slap your hand.
Oh man.
I'm gonna take this dog.
Is it me?
Where's it go? Oh, I put it down immediately, Tom.
Yes.
Anywhere
No,
I
I
want.
get 2.
Yes.
Anywhere I want.
Okay.
Any way you want it, that's the way.
You're taking
you
2.
feel.
Wait, that's a dumb spot. Aye,
So
these are
you
not
want
great.
combos, John? So
Listen,
maybe.
well, I'm waiting for her to figure out what she wants
So
to
while
do.
they're picking, if you have a training card, you're trying to make this shape on your board. So this is 3 dogs of the same color diagonally. This is 2 dogs with nothing in between them of the same color. This is making this pattern with 2 different colors. The dark ones is one color,
that's
the other
awesome.
ones is another color.
Right.
Wait, I got a question. Okay, can I
Back to you.
can I
Back to me?
can I just play? Once you play a
That's
card.
the one I needed.
Well, that's tough because it's no longer available.
You.
Where'd all the yellow dogs go?
You
take
what?
two yellows?
What?
Two yellows, of
Two
course.
yellows.
He snaked you.
What? What?
Yes, I'll
You got
take
snaked.
this dumb
You got-
green.
you
Wait,
got
what kind of
snaked.
dog is this? Never mind, I like it. All right.
What?
Okay, so now-
What, Tom?
My turn first, so this is what I can do. Is I can take 3 actions. My actions are take one of these training cards, put it in my hand. As soon as I take the card, it's replaced.
Okay.
I can take one of these dogs, and
And
it's
it's
also
replaced.
immediately replaced.
Right.
And in fact, it says I can even wait to see what the new dog is before I put this out, just in case that matters.
Right.
So you get 2 actions that can be the same. You can also take a dog on your board and move it one space orthogonally. If at any point in your turn this is a free action, you match a pattern, we'll play the pattern, and we'll show you what happens from there.
You get points.
I do not
I assume.
have the pattern. Oh, actually, I will do that. So my first action, I'll take a green and put it here.
Don't tell me you have a pattern already.
I have a very small pattern with this Dalmatian.
Okay.
I love him.
Dalmatians are actually one of my favorite dogs in theory, and in practice,
Yeah.
they're kind of mean dogs.
Are they?
Yeah,
I thought they were nice dogs.
they're not
They
particularly.
have a lot of
funny.
health
Oh,
issues.
did
There's
not know
so much
that.
crossbreeding.
Yes. Anyway, so this card, which I just played, which
Fun
says
fact.
put 2 in the diagonal, I have 2 green
Did have a
diagonal.
friend who had that. You're
So
right. I remember that.
this card's going to score me 1 point at the end of the game, but I also get to take one of the dogs, that's what this house is, and rehome him. So I'm going to rehome him in one of these sections. I could rehome him in the city, which at the end of the game I get points for the number of different dogs in the city. I could rehome him in the suburbs. The suburbs are looking for orange, blue, and red dogs, so no good there. In the countryside where they're looking for pairs of dogs, or here, I'm going to put him in the city.
So you only take 1 dog off the board when you do that? That's
That's
the.
what it tells. No, because that's what it said.
Oh, that's
The number that's in the house is how many, and they have to come from the group you played.
okay. Got
to
it.
kind of follow
so
the rules.
so getting the bigger, getting the bigger home things, you get more off the board, which gives you more things up there, which goes.
Am I going last?
You
Yes,
are going last,
because
but you have lots of time to think about this.
yes, because you.
Okay, then for my second action, I'm going to take another green dog and put it
I
there,
don't win this game.
and
I'm
then
serious.
it's your turn.
You better pray.
It's
When
my
you wear
turn.
a shirt tomorrow. Beat Camilla. That's
You,
what
Yeah,
you shouldn't
yeah, wait for that
ever
to
wear a
happen.
shirt like that. I won.
over Camilla. Yeah, beat Camilla.
Yeah, you shouldn't say beat Camilla.
Yeah,
That's
you're right.
It's a terrible shirt. What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Okay. No cussing. No cussing.
Keep your
no
threats to
cussing,
yourself.
no cussing. All right, here we
So,
go.
so I do 2 actions here.
That's correct.
Trying to do this thing. So why not this? Why not this? I'll do this one, and I put it down.
So
in the,
you can see what's replaced it, but it's going to be a yellow.
put it there, and I take this one.
Your dog's upside down.
I will put my dog right side up
Okay,
like
those are your
that.
2
Thank
actions.
you.
Those are my 2 actions, and then
no, there's no. That's
oh
it.
no,
You get
free
2
action,
You can play
free
the card.
action.
Oh.
I have
Who does that
created.
rule?
So now one of my dogs now goes to here, right? I take one up and put
One
it
is going to go up there. Also, the card's worth 2 points. We're
I'm
gonna
gonna keep my
It has to
card.
be one of the blue dogs. It can't be the orange one.
Can't be the okay. So I want to put it where a blue dog makes sense. Is that right? Is that what
You
you said?
could.
Which is down here, not up there.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
I want to
looking
put
at
it where a
extra points.
blue dog makes sense. So they make
You could
sense
do it
here.
there, yeah.
So why not we put them to the sub?
Now, blue dog by himself is worth
Nothing.
nothing. There. You
I need orange
red
dogs and red dogs too.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, I'm going to take
I'm winning the game, by the way. I
little
think.
feller right
I'm winning
here.
the game. At the
You are
moment.
definitely winning.
Can I see what
Twice
that
the amount of points.
replaces, please? And for my second action, I will do something crazy and take another one.
Astonishing move.
Thank you. The suspense.
It's your turn.
My turn.
Oh, that was a dumb move in retrospect.
Well, too late.
Well, I'm gonna take this one, and I think this is right. When that says X out there, right?
means
Tom,
nothing
nothing
there.
there, right?
It has to be nothing, not, it doesn't
So
matter.
for the people at home, I'd like to point out that John
I-
Hagmeyer has played 3 games this
Yes,
year in
empty.
total.
4.
4 games together. I played
I will
4
name
games
those 4
yesterday.
games.
No,
Okay.
When it's not your turn.
When it's not your turn.
When it's
You
not
can do
my
anything you
turn.
want.
What are you talking
Are you
about?
playing a card?
I am playing a card.
I can't distract them.
Okay,
I'll
so
never finish the game.
this card here, 2 different colored dogs,
Oh
boom,
my
boom,
gosh,
with an empty
they're trying
space.
to high five.
That is exactly what you
I
have.
love
It is exactly what I have.
We should high five, like the dogs did.
And I'm gonna put. I can take both the same, correct?
You can.
But I don't need 2 reds here, do I?
No, but for every
No.
red you have there, it's worth a point.
It's 3
Oh.
things. It's that,
Yeah.
it's that,
Yeah.
or that.
And if you have multiple reds, it's a point each.
That's correct.
And
And,
if
if
I
you
have-
have two reds and 2 blues, that's 6 points.
Got it? So you
2,
can,
2, and 2, 12
I got
points.
you.
you can do it
I
any
got
way you want to do it.
Threaten me
All
again.
right. I'll take my. I'm gonna send them to the suburbs. I'll take my 3 straight up points.
The art and everything about this game
Super
is
cute.
adorable.
Yep.
All right.
I
Yep,
love
yep,
it. If
yep.
you like dogs,
Wait a minute. Oh, did you hand me a card? Is that what you did?
I didn't do anything because
Wait.
you didn't. You have to draw a
This
card.
right. This was the card. Where's that go? Just stays here.
Yeah, just to show me points.
And that gets me those up there.
Yep.
Okay, and then what now? I draw a card.
Nothing. No, that's one of your actions. Put your hand away. All right.
Oh, hey. Thanks for the super chat.
we got a super chat?
No.
Oh.
You don't worry about it.
Well, I can worry
No,
about it. I
just
just
think about your turn.
It's his turn.
Gift to honor the
You're right.
Godfather.
Flick you.
So much aggression.
Flick you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this yellow one and put it
you.
here. Will you stop?
Hey, that guy just said I was Sergeant Slaughter. That is awesome, by the way. I'm gonna tell you, I love Sergeant Slaughter. I
Tom
did.
has regrets.
When he
I'm
fought
gonna-
the Iron
regrets do you
Sheik,
have?
are you kidding me? That was awesome.
And I'm gonna play it
I don't
immediately.
care how old you guys
It's worth
are.
no points, but it lets me rehome both dogs. So I'll rehome both the yellows or both the greens. I'll do both the yellows.
Pretty snazzy.
So I'll put one yellow here and one yellow in here, hoping
Tom-
to get a pair. later
Tom
on.
is literally regretting his life decisions right now, starting with
Is that your
inviting
second
us.
card?
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, but look.
How did you get women? Wait, I guess.
Okay, but you're still beating him.
I have 1 point.
How
You
did-
have 2.
I understand
I'm
that, but
leaving
how?
the game with you.
Guys, stop. How did he get 3 cards and we have 1? I have
Because
1.
he drew one from up here. When you
Oh.
play one, you
Gotcha.
refill.
Okay, gotcha.
Thank you for the super chat, Jay Rodriguez. A gift to honor the
Wait, we just said
Podfather.
that.
All right.
Oh, what did he say for the?
It's the same one. No,
Oh,
we
in
just,
honor of the Podfather.
yeah, he's just
Isn't that
wait.
nice?
It's your turn.
Can the patterns be
I didn't know
rotated in
that.
any direction?
You
Yes.
didn't want me to see. You didn't want me to
Yes,
see
buddy,
that.
the patterns
All right.
can be rotated. That's a good question there.
Yes, the patterns
Yeah,
can
they
be
can be
rotated
mirrored.
and mirrored.
Yes.
I'm going
Throw your
to.
cards.
I'm gonna. Hey Roy, will you please feed us the questions, Roy? Thank you so much. I'm gonna
totally
put
gonna
it
get Tom
one
with
there.
Tom's
I get to
ass.
do that, and then
You guys suck.
What's
and
that?
then
Just trying to.
I'm gonna pick this one.
Give.
Do I
me
want?
what
Wait.
Are you
you
done?
need. Yes.
Did you
take
score?
it.
I'm gonna do this with my second
Ooh.
power move.
Nobody has ever seen anybody
No.
use that as a move.
Aw.
Power move.
Y'all super suck.
By the way,
you.
just
Thank
for
you
the
guys for
record,
the chat.
just for the record, 5 minutes into this game, this is a pretty cool game. I don't know whose turn it is. I'm saying that out loud. I'm saying that out loud. Let's go.
I'm glad that you didn't.
Thank you. Thanks.
That's a cool
Thank
game.
the sponsor.
I think this is actually
Thanks
something
for
my
not saying the
granddaughter might
sponsor
play, my
game's
10-year-old
terrible.
granddaughter.
I appreciate
It
that.
would really be bad if you said this game
The
sucks.
second
Let me
one.
be very clear.
It's
Was
amazing.
I
Alright.
straight up? I didn't make
Go
anything
ahead,
up.
Tom.
That was a
Go
straight
ahead,
up
Tom.
thing.
I wish it was my turn. It's his.
Refill.
It's mine.
It's
It's still
I'm here
Camilla's
to
turn.
refill. Oh, you guys give me what I need.
I
Okay,
think
fine.
Camilla's going to get distracted by her love of actual dogs.
That's possible.
And then she's going to throw her board with dogs, and like they're not going any homes. They stay with me.
That is so funny. I didn't know that this
Alright.
chat had my
that's what
name,
I was
and
like,
that's
no,
why you were
no,
like,
no,
don't
no.
look, don't
I don't know
look.
if this is the right way to do this. Oh, wait a minute. That was not the
Oh wait,
right
hold
way.
on. You're one short. You don't know all your options.
No,
Oh,
he didn't. He
never
picked
mind.
up
You
two
picked
like
up
a
2.
cheater.
Never mind.
I didn't.
played wrong. You know you want it. Take it.
All right, I'm going to. I don't want to get locked in on that. I'm gonna take. Yes. I'm going to take this. Wait a minute.
Great choice.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna take that card.
Okay.
Right.
Which is replaced.
And then I can play that card because I have the mirror of it, right? Right there.
Yep, that's fine.
That's correct.
It's not mirror.
It's not the mirror.
Yes.
Oh, it's rotated.
Right,
Is
it's
what he meant
rotated,
by a
right?
You
mirror.
have to stick one of
It's
those
like a mirror on its
in a
side.
home.
Does yellow?
like a
No,
mirror
it doesn't help me
on the
there.
side. By the way, the game ends.
That would be nice to know when John takes his turn.
No, the game ends when someone finishes their 7th card.
Oh dear,
seventh
I'm a little
card.
behind the curve here. Okay.
You have not finished the card?
No, I'm
you
not
were in dead
finished
last.
the
That
card.
means.
Well, y'all, because I picked based on what was
Dead.
available, then y'all took it. I am.
Y'all
I am.
for red.
Well, you bet on me. You bet on me winning though. So.
You should tell people that. We bet before the game who was going to win, but we don't want to say that.
Sarge.
Yep.
I bet Camilla to win and John to come in last. I am not winning this fight. It's
So far,
exactly
it's
the wrong
opposite.
way. He's got three
5
points. I think.
Hey, you're missing one.
There's another super chat.
Oh, super chat!
Took the wrong one. I would've taken that
$5 from
one.
Hey.
Josh and
Oh,
gift
give
for
Camilla
Camilla
a
because
sweet.
we all feel sorry
Josh,
for her due
thank
to
you.
who she's sitting next to.
I really appreciate that. Don't touch me.
That's
Don't
great.
touch me.
That is a very...
I took 2 actions. I'm done.
All right, Tom's done.
Stop touching. No touch. No touch.
No touchy.
All right, what do we got?
It's your turn. It is my turn. Okay. I had a whole plan made out here. I do. I will take this.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a big
And
one.
again, I will move this.
Whoa!
So I get
Is that mirrored?
Yeah, it's this. So I could now home
5 points.
2 dogs.
Two.
2 dogs, home, 2 dogs.
Yeah.
Fill
And
that so I can play
Where are
my
you gonna
turn.
go?
I'm gonna take
Tom.
this guy to go to the suburbs.
That's smart. That's a good move.
Okay.
And I will take like I don't know this guy to go over to one different in the city. All right. I'm
Okie
done.
dokie smoky. I'm taking this right here. It's gonna go there. And then my second thing, I'm gonna take this card.
Turns are very quick. This is
And
great.
then if I can play more than one card, do I play more than one card?
Yeah, but you play them one at a time. It's,
Okay,
it's very
got
specific
it.
because it might break up your other card.
Okay, got it. I'm gonna do this one here. In which case I will
Wow.
rehome a dog. And so I'm gonna rehome this one.
Nope.
Why?
Oh, you're doing the green, red, green.
Yes.
Sorry, I thought you were doing the red, blue, red.
No, this one here. And I'm going to take that one into green. Sure, why not? Right here. Oh wait, I want to look at this. I want to do city. Okay, and then my second one is going to be this one
You can't
here.
do the same card twice though, right?
Oh, it was like super chatting. I don't know what
Super
happened.
chat.
I don't know
What
what.
did
With the poster.
what
Pop.
did the poster do?
That's you, the pod father. The pod.
The bride is
Podster
waiting.
Do
bribe
to
his
bribe
way
his
in.
way in. What did the pop do to bribe his
So I'm
way
gonna
in?
go here,
brought
here,
John.
I
here.
brought the reason
And
that
I
I'm here,
rolled 2.
the only reason I'm here is because of
One's
John.
gonna go here, and this
Although-
one.
Well,
Very,
Bon
probably
Encore.
very true.
Although I'm starting to reverse my thinking on that.
Of me?
Are you done?
No, what?
Did you do
I'm
a second
done.
move?
Oh, you. Yeah, I did.
You played
That's
two
right.
cards.
I did.
By the way,
you want me to do it
you're
again?
And yeah,
Too
I'm
bad
gonna
it's
see-
your
no,
turn.
but
Go
you
ahead.
By the way,
took
you're
you took a thing from here.
I'm coming in.
Yeah,
You're
but
All
fired.
cards
and
are
the
free.
card is free
You're
action.
fired.
Why would you do that?
I wouldn't do that. He would do
Go
that.
ahead.
Take it.
He would do that to
He
you.
would do that.
He would do that.
I live my life in fear of that moment.
What are we talking about now?
Oh, no, you don't want to know. You literally don't want to know. Just John, go. I love this dynamic. It's so great. Okay, autocorrect. Very good. Roy, you're not helping informing us of super chats and things. I can mock Roy. Also,
This one's-
there's 5 people in this room. All of them are mockable.
I was about to say, I can turn the stream off.
Key the car!
I'm gonna take.
All right, I'm going to be the best behavior now.
Go key the car.
Oh my god.
He's busy.
I took a
I
card.
did let you know about super chats. What?
I didn't hear it.
Now these were 0 points at the end of the game, right?
Yeah, but you get to rehome 3 dogs.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
No,
That's
I
pretty
get that
cool.
part. Yeah, for sure. I understand.
I can explain it again if you need.
No. Thank you. No.
Oh, I guess I should.
Is
Plan ahead?
this red?
Well,
is this red the same as that red?
This pink. Yeah, this here is this.
Okay, and then what's this?
No, I'm sorry. That's the red. I'm guessing this
This is a pink.
That's orange. Red.
Oh,
orange,
there
pink.
is orange.
This is
Yeah,
Oh,
red.
there is orange. Okay, we still don't
Yeah.
have any on board. Yeah,
This
yeah.
What's this one here?
Red.
That's red.
Are they both
This
red?
is red.
That's
No, that's
pink.
pink.
This is
You can tell.
No, no, no.
You can
So
tell
these are
because
pink.
it's pink. Yes.
These are pink.
Yes.
Okay. This is green.
So hypothetically,
Or
this would be a
yellow, or
useless
lime.
thing that you did putting these here because they're pink.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I thought they
put
were
the pink
red.
there. You're fine.
There you go.
What did I do?
Oh, the
Also
red.
put
Not
that
sorry,
other
put
one
the,
there.
Now put the pink here. You can still put the red in the suburbs.
No, I know. Listen, stop. Give me that back. Where's
Dude, it's in your hand. What are you doing?
Didn't I put them in the suburbs?
Yes, they don't go. Those are pink, and this.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought I got
red.
3. Oh, countryside. They were
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
This is the
See, we were
World
helping
Series
you.
of
I appreciate
Board
it.
Gaming Comedy
All right.
Hour, starring John Hagmeyer as the CEO. All right.
So if you look at the symbols, you can see the dogs on it. That might help. If you just look
Okay,
at the
got
dogs.
it. Oh, okay,
you
gotcha.
know,
Okay,
yeah.
Thank you. Okay. All right, so I just took one card. Did I take one card and I've done
You've
nothing
done one
else?
thing.
All right, so we got one more thing to do.
Yes,
I'm
you do.
going to take a... What's going to come out? What's going to come out? What's going to come out?
There's a super chat.
Super chat.
Judd. Slaughter and the Podfather sound like a belt-winning tag team. Do it yet?
I love
Come
this.
on! Come on! Come on!
Listen,
I'll take that.
one of the best tag team matches ever.
And I'll
Chief
take
J
that.
Strongbow and his brother.
Chief J. Strongbow
Remember
is so
that?
old.
When,
Oh
when
my
you're down one
gosh.
card, do you draw one or do you have
Tag
to?
team
Is that an
dudes. The
action?
Hart
you get?
Brothers.
An action to take
The
a
Hart
card.
Foundation.
Okay, so I'm down a card
Name
until
them
I
all.
take that action.
Yeah, you could drop
Got
the
it.
5.
Got it. Okay.
So, I now have to draw a card
Now
because
that I'm-
I've got nothing here.
That might not be a bad thing at the beginning of the game. Just do your first section, draw
Yeah.
cards.
To get to right
Gives you a lot
side.
more.
Yeah.
Oh, tough decision. All right, I'm going to take this card,
Okay.
and then I'm going to draw a... Ooh, it's got to be the same color dog. I will draw a blue dog.
All right.
I'm gonna kick you under the table so
Oh,
hard.
I'm so good
Ah,
at
a blue
this.
came
Ah,
out.
yep, that's mine.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Cry,
Yeah.
baby.
Were you, oh, were you done with your turn?
Cry, baby.
Yeah, well,
Okay, yeah, thought so. Okay, so then if I do that and that, that's going to leave that one, that's going to do that, and I needed those to be the same, they're not.
Apologize
Where
to the
will
sponsor of this video for
Why are you doing this?
the nonsense
I'll
that's
take
going on
The
here.
nonsense? What are you talking
one.
about? Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
That's
you're
no, this is the
welcome.
one I wanted.
You're
Look at
welcome.
that.
Thank you. Look at
Lonely
lonely,
little
lonely, lonely, lonely,
Yeah.
lonely. Ready?
You know you want that pug. Take that pug.
I am going to take that pug.
Take that
I'm going to take that pug.
What's your turn? You can do it now if you want.
Sorry.
Oh, also I have a card to play.
Too
It's
much
not your
Led
turn.
Zeppelin.
1, 2, 3, 4. What
Wow.
card did I take? That and that. Those are not the same, so I'll do that instead. So I'll get rid of my 2
I think Monaco
blue.
really enjoyed the
and
marble
I will do
races.
one here.
I do like
And
the
my
marble races,
other
Nick.
one will go right
If we talk about the same thing, pretty sure I would take
Done?
over both of them in a
No, I
hand.
am.
Finally?
Thanks for asking.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
I'll take that one, Tom.
Ooh, wow, that's a big one.
That is-
Hey yo, 2 and 2. Oh my gosh, he's licking it. I love him.
Did you do 2 action? or was
I
that your
love
first?
every one of
That was
these
my first
dogs.
action.
Yes.
I want all the doggos.
Look at him. Oh my gosh, that is like the most Weimaraner thing. Like putting the head on
So-
and just leaning against.
So if
You
people
can take a
can't
purple
see,
dog and put him here.
the mechanic in the game is part of the artwork.
Yes.
They're making it part. It's really adorable the way they.
I gotta say,
I'm playing a card,
having the dogs on there the way they do, it's
and
pretty
I can
cool.
rehome
It is
3 of
pretty
these. I'm gonna rehome 2 to the suburbs. No, I'm gonna leave you there. I'm gonna rehome you 3. Yeah. Yeah, good job, everybody. Good job. Good dogs.
yeah, everybody.
Good dog,
Yeah,
good dog,
yeah,
good
yeah,
dog,
yeah.
good dog.
Too bad we
All right.
couldn't use.
I go. My first move is this. My second move would be to say I got this. That's not a free move.
And then 2 of those get to go to
And
homes.
two guys
stop
go to homes, which are absolutely amazing.
Taking these because
Maybe
they're
I'm doing the wrong thing
Stephen
here. I
Monaco,
need.
you're like the greatest dog player
I'm
ever.
a pretty good dog player, as you
Pretty
can
good.
kinda
I can see that.
One's gonna go here,
Uh-huh.
and I need I need the orange. No, I
Dude,
don't.
I'm this close to putting you in a Cobra clutch. Would you please hurry up?
I am being very quick.
I'm gonna go. Sorry, that's
Is it
loud. All day. Thanks,
I don't know what
the
the
guy was. That's
Is
the
the Cobra
best.
clutch the little purse you carry?
No, that's a good call.
nothing
When
wrong
you
with
find
that.
out what the Cobra
Is this-
clutch
is that your
you
Cobra
go to
clutch?
sleep
I carry a Merce myself.
because you've
Nothing wrong with
submitted.
that.
I don't think they call them that anymore.
And probably
A Merce?
not.
I don't think men usually carry clutches, though.
Yeah, it's
I don't think so.
Clutch is a little thing you kind of
What else am
I think they're very.
I'll
I'm surprised
go.
that people carry. They usually carry them when they're wearing like an evening gown.
Yeah.
Because they're very. They're not useful. You can't like put them over your shoulder. Or
But I
anything.
think a clutch is also if you have like a small thing that does have a thing
That's your
around your
first
shoulder.
one. Oh, maybe.
I think.
That's my
I
second. I'm
think.
taking 2.
If I'm wrong, you may say it. Is a clutch count if it's got a
What'd you get?
Strap.
thing you can put a strap? Could it be a small bag that is a strap?
I think so, because most of the times those straps come off.
Why am I asking you? That's very sexist.
That
I
is.
apologize.
Right.
I asked
Also, I
Tom
know the
first,
answer.
and we didn't know,
nothing.
so I asked you, and I'm not asking John because it'll just waste time.
I'm offended.
My kids,
Maximum
my kids
degree.
will wear the most
I'm actually not
nice
offended by
outfit
that at all.
and put a backpack on. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, what?
Yeah.
The backpacks forever.
Most people would be. I have no ego or pride. Beaten out of me. I'm good.
Camille, it's your turn.
No, it's not.
She
I'm
just
taking
went.
it.
Your turn.
My turn. I am
Ego's
going
I'm
to
always waiting for you, John.
Mr. Ego.
That's pink.
It's two.
I got
Okay.
that. Yeah.
I am winning this game. It's
I'm going
amazing.
to play that card for free.
Don't touch my card!
I think I'm allowed to
Right?
look. It's
Yes,
it's
you can.
it's
Is that
open
one of
info.
those dogs goes to?
Actually, no.
open info.
I'm
Unless I
not
close
playing
it.
Playing that. Yeah, no, I'm going to play that.
Then you touch it.
One of those dogs can go to a
No
home,
touching.
right?
Yep.
You're right, though. I am the
No,
only
not that one.
closed.
He
Oh, wait,
wasn't
not
part of
that
the
one.
group.
I love how that's
See
what we're
that?
showing.
See the group?
And it
Yeah,
totally
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
matter.
6 points.
You can see what I put up here. How about that?
There you go. Yeah,
That's all you
this is gonna be big
Right?
again.
You're right. The homes doesn't matter. We should be doing this. Here, look. Look at that one.
Now I have another.
Yeah, but
I
look
have
at your
another,
home. You got them homes.
He's got a whole thing. He's very homely.
Yeah, it's
very homely.
guys. It's not about me.
It's about the
Oh.
dogs.
It's about putting the dogs
Yes.
where they belong.
That's right.
Putting them
Where they belong,
Where they
in
belong.
these beautiful homes.
where they belong. All right. Vassal.
Okay.
I don't like a pink. I don't like a green. I don't want a green. I want a blue. I don't see any blue. How about an orange? Oranges are terrible. All right.
I love this right
I'll
here.
take the orange.
The
and
dog
put it
sleeping.
here.
That's how my great Weimers sleep with their legs up in the air. It's like a Great Dane
My,
thing.
my King
Oh
Charles,
gosh.
I think she sleeps 23 and a half hours
Yeah.
a day. And she just wants to lay next to you. Doesn't like many dogs. She doesn't like any other dog, but she likes people.
I go.
That's fun.
She's about as sweet as they
Sorry.
come.
Pardon me.
I used to have a hunting dog.
Okay.
English pointer.
No.
English
Okay.
Oh.
No.
You done?
I'm done.
Okay.
All right, for my first, I will take this card.
No, I might hit you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you
get
can't see
all
the
like-
violence
No
inherent in the system.
regrets.
Can we make a rule?
That I
No.
can't
Let's
touch
ask
anything.
Camilla what we should
Oh,
take
yeah.
before we take
Yes.
it.
Can I take
We
this red?
can-
Can I?
Too
Too
bad.
bad. I'm
It's
taking
pink.
it.
No,
Yes.
because it's pink.
All right, I want the penguin then.
The penguin.
Pink one. The penguin.
He wants the penguin.
It's
I
a
thought you
penguin
said
dog.
penguin
He
too.
did
It's like,
say
I'm
penguin.
super
I'm pretty sure he
confused.
said penguin.
Penguin dog.
This card has been super useless to me. Can I?
Start drawing cards.
I don't love them. I want. I don't want to be a team
I want
player.
all
Yeah, but you can
dogs.
move dogs. That's his super secret
Yeah,
strategy.
I know, but I can't get the right color
Not
that
super
I
or
need.
secret, but-
Yeah,
It's neither
neither of the
super nor
above,
secret,
no.
but I've been
You know what?
effective in
I'm
doing
going
it.
to just give up on it. I'm going to take this one because it has a Weimaraner in it, and it's adorable. And
I
I'm
love
going
that
to
golden
my second
retriever.
move. I'm going to move that, and for my third,
Favorite dog.
not my third, my
Oh my
free.
gosh, you have four
That's my
cards.
favorite
Play it.
Guys, just so you know, she's played four
Hey,
games already.
Just so you know,
I was
I'm
looking at the spot.
beast
Definitely one of my
moding it.
favorites.
She's
It's not my
okay.
favorite.
Beast mode.
They're
Golden
always
retrievers are
so
pretty good.
friendly.
They really
Shepherds
are.
may
that
not
already
be.
has a green.
They're always friendly.
Shepherds
Where
are
do I need a
trained.
green?
The one that I like about the shepherd
Yeah, I
is
can do that.
their loyalty is like
Their loyalty.
Yikes.
to a negative
You
point
wanna
sometimes.
live
Right. I can train my dog to not like
forever.
want to murder anyone who comes near me.
Forever.
Right. Beautiful,
Are you done?
amazing dog.
Are you done?
Clearly, because I took two actions.
Clearly. I'm going to do one,
I apologize again to the sponsor and all the listeners out there for the
and I'm going to do
negativity
two.
going on here.
Good, good. I'm enjoying
And I'm
this.
going to do play my card. Play
Well,
this
I'm
card
enjoying
here.
the game.
I'm going to play with,
Not in the company.
Let me be clear.
I'm going to play
Very
this
clear.
card here.
You're trash.
I'm going to play this card here, and I can move two. I can move two.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I thought we were being honest and clear.
Let's be
My
honest
bad.
and clear here. You?
The city
are
is
trash.
the city is different types, right?
Say.
Right? City is different types.
I love coming.
Yes.
I've missed this.
Now, if I do, what's the suburbs? Suburbs is.
If they're outside the city.
Hey!
Oh, hey,
Does orange
hey.
go with suburbs?
Does the orange go with the suburbs?
Yes, orange, blue, red group.
And you think this is pink, right?
I don't think.
That is.
It
I'm
is
positive
You're positive, okay.
because the type of dog that matches the other ones that are pink.
It's not. That's a little bit close to the red, but
But I can do.
they're all
wait a minute.
different dogs, so you can tell. the
I got a
difference.
question. There's only 5 different dogs, correct? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay. All right.
5 different dogs.
No,
5 different
there's gotta be
colors.
seven.
There's 7 different dogs.
7.
7 different dogs.
So you don't get points for more than 5.
Yeah. So I don't want to put them in the city. Okay. So I'm gonna put this. So if I put them in, say I would have to get another one there to get the score, right?
Yeah. Well, no.
I don't have to have them there at the same time.
Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
that's correct.
Like I have that there set up, hoping I get
Same
one
thing
or
here.
two
I have a
others,
yellow
yeah.
here in my countryside. Dogs don't want to be alone.
So if I get a red and a blue, I'm not even close to that. More about
Okay,
this
are you
game's
good?
about to end.
No, is
It's
it?
not.
Oh,
Somebody's getting
Camilla and I are
set
just
for.
locking in things.
We're
I'm gonna
locking
take this
it.
blue dog.
Locking it down, baby.
The replacement
Popping and
is
dropping.
Another purple.
Not good.
Blue, 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 blue.
Really?
Please take my hand.
I put the blue there.
Where'd we go? How did we get there?
I'm gonna take this
I don't know, blue,
this
blue,
card.
blue, blue,
Beach Boys can't beat
And
it.
I'm gonna play that with red in between, and then both of them go.
Oh.
And so I'm gonna put one red there. Actually, I'm gonna put
Here's an idea.
both reds there.
Don't take what I need.
They're pretty solid there.
Solid.
All
Are
right.
they sharing
I
a
need-
leash like good boys? Yes,
They are sharing a leash. All
babies.
right, I go.
You may.
This is not good what's going on here, but I do need this red dog. I'm going to put him somewhere. Tough. Taking. I don't know where I'm putting the dog because I don't really want it for this card.
That's my favorite thing is when you take something someone else needs and you're like,
No.
I don't even care.
I need
No,
this.
no. I need it for something else. I don't need it for this card. Now I will.
Take a card you need then.
I will try to take a
Take
card
another
that makes.
tile so another red one comes out so that you can live.
What is going on here? I'm going to take this dog here and put
Oh
it
yeah,
somewhere
take the
else.
purple since there was 3 out there.
Oh my goodness, you
No,
are.
there's still 3 out there, Camilla.
Great. Super. So excited.
No, I'm going to put it.
You got you
I'm
want
putting
it purple?
By the way,
putting
none of
it-
us have sent a dog to foster home, and I feel ashamed about that.
Why is that?
No, that's
No, because
this
we
is
got
the
these
least
sleeping in them
likely.
forever home.
You want to
Foster
send them to the
home.
city,
They need to go
to
forever
the
home.
suburbs,
We wanna go to
to the
forever home.
countryside.
It's called foster home.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, this dog is so sad. The country doesn't have a partner. He should
he's-
be in a
It's
foster home.
fine.
Go get him one.
He's fine.
You need another dog.
All right, I am going to take
Does
that.
that require me to do extra work?
What are you doing?
I took your tile
She's
and
gonna
I'm going
draw
to see
red.
what's happened. Is that red,
That's
John?
pink.
Pink. That's pink. Well, come on, this looks red. Come on, I mean.
That's not at all.
Fine, but I dislike this very much.
It's because we're playing on this mat. That's what it is.
Yeah. I will take this one. Okay.
Done?
Yes, I'm done.
Just checking.
It would have been quicker if I hadn't opened it.
This means it's a blank space. Just
That's
so I
right.
got
There's
it.
Yeah,
nothing in that
nothing.
spot.
Has to be
Has to be
nothing
a
there.
hole.
Yeah, red.
Roger that.
That. Play that. And I get to move 3 into one space. Ooh, wow. Ooh.
They're saying in the chat they hate drafting. They hate drafting. Yeah, you weren't
No,
hate drafting. No.
That really
But
wasn't.
I think they were
drafting.
saying, but also I dislike
Can't go
drafting
there.
cards.
There's
No,
no
I
way-
like
no
drafting.
place to
Drafting's
go.
one of my favorite
What is it?
mechanisms.
I do
Because
like
it lets me
drafting.
express
Yeah.
my anger.
And hate drafting.
The
full
really
range
does.
of
But
emotions.
no, I drafted the colors because I need to get
Anger
different colors up top.
to
All right,
furious.
so I can move 3.
murderous.
3 is
We call her Furioso around
Spectrum.
here.
Furioso. I thought it was just Kilmilla, which is pretty significantly bad too. I just want to point that out.
House 3 of yours done?
Kilmilla is so
No.
3 of
mean.
them.
It's just like a mean thing.
Yes.
Kilmilla.
Yes.
Sounds nice.
I don't understand your aversion.
I don't
Do
want to be
not
killed by you.
compute.
So I can do that there, right?
Yep.
And then those will count as
But
2 different.
Yep.
And then.
but they're all the same. And you force the home, you need different ones or any?
No.
Oh, it's
Any.
any. Oh, okay, it's
Any dog
one
is
any.
one.
It's extra
Yeah,
dogs. Got it.
yeah.
1 point per extra dog.
I'm
That
gonna
didn't make
do
it to a home. They went here.
That doesn't help
They're
me
real
in the
happy.
suburbs at all.
They're happy in the foster home too.
They are, yeah.
I'm gonna take the point.
All right. I'm going to take this orange, put in there. See what we get in this place. Don't like it. I'll take that card. And I'm doodly done.
Wow. Doodly, huh? All right, I'm going to take this red one,
Good job, Steve.
put it here.
Are you kidding me?
You needed the red? No.
Are you? I've needed it for 3 turns.
Oh, I am so glad I hate drafted. I did not,
Just
but I
pick
hope
one-
I did.
pick one of the
And
things
then I'm
and
going to
get
take
them
this card, and I'm going to play this card. It means I can bring one guy up. I'm so happy I did that. I cannot tell you. And I'm going to bring this guy up here, completing that set.
Does that give you 6 points?
Did that hot? Yes, it did. Did that bother you?
Yeah, a little bit. Lot
Is that
of little
pink
bits.
or is that red? right,
It's your turn.
Okay.
Take
Is
the red
it?
one. Oh, I'm
Is
sorry.
it?
There's no red there.
Okay, I'm gonna take these two purple or green. What do
You
I
want
need
to take one purple
actually?
first and see what
Well,
shows
yeah,
up
we'll
in its
see what happens.
place?
Yeah.
Yeah, then take the other purple.
It's yellow.
Oh, I do need a yellow for my pair here though. But now I'm gonna do that. What if it's red? Okay.
No, it's not.
All right, and then I'm gonna play this, and then I'll do one of these gone. Bye. I needed a red here to at least get that point, so I'll do that one. I'm gonna give up on it. You know what? I give up.
I just,
I give up.
okay, so people watching,
Uh-huh.
and for a reminder, everybody here, at the end of the game, there'll be some extra bonus points given out based on these doggies in the middle. If in your area here, whoever has the most green dogs will get 3 points, whoever has the most pink will get 1.
Pink, you know what color
Whoever
it is?
sent the most red dogs to home will get 3, the most blue dogs 2, the most orange dogs 1. And then this is the most different homes. So if you have purples in the most different homes, you'll get 3 points, and yellows in the most different home, you'll get 1
I'm
point.
not focusing as much on that as I should.
I definitely have not looked at that once.
I looked at it. I'm like, that's hard.
Like,
I'm gonna play the rest of it.
Replace that.
This just makes it an extra
sorry.
level of I can't
You
figure
wanted
out
a red,
the
you
puzzle.
said? No,
Yeah.
pink.
It's pink, right?
You are like the king of pink dogs.
Yeah, too bad this
Before I do
most
my
isn't
second
pink.
move, I'm going to.
Oh my gosh, one more card and then you're
house
done?
2 dogs.
Okay, so when someone does play their 7th card, the game end begins. They have to announce that. They finish your turn, and everyone has one last turn until everyone has the same amount of turns. So
But what if I play the 7th card?
if you play the 7th card,
that
no
ends
one
the
gets an
game.
extra turn. That
Right,
is
right,
correct.
that's correct. All right.
Are you
And
done?
then- no, I'm not done yet. Okay, go ahead.
All right. What do I want to do? I want to get those
Can I
guys.
do this in one turn? I don't think I can.
People try to complicate things. I win Scrabble on 3-letter words, man. These are pretty easy. Everybody just tries to do these elaborate. Come on, people. Let's go. Let's go. Cleveland Browns.
Oh my god.
Man, Max, you're at points.
There's a lot of people I hate right now.
There's a lot of hatred going on here
How
too.
many?
Wanna be
Be a
forever.
little more
home.
specific.
Do you wanna
On the-
live forever?
On a scale of 1 to 3, how many people do you hate right now?
On a scale of 1 to 3?
There's 3 other people at the table right now.
I'm gonna take.
I love explaining my jokes.
It was
That's
really
my
good.
favorite.
Listen to the
I
joke,
tell you,
John.
shit,
Go with
yeah.
the joke, John. Go
Yeah,
with
Not
the
funny,
Green.
haha, but funny.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're adorable.
And that's
One time for
replaced
flight.
by it. Green.
Stupid
I go?
green.
No.
No, I go.
I'll take and play this card.
Take and play.
Taking
I'm
place,
sending
playing
2 of my
it.
green dogs out, and I'm gonna put them both in the countryside to be friends with that poor yellow dog.
And this is ready.
I wanna be
So I will take. Hold on. I will move a dog. I will take a pink dog.
Those are
Those
two
are my
moves.
Those are my 2 moves.
No, it is not their. This
and
company.
I'm done.
This company
Done.
is
Yes.
Birdwood.
Birdwood, and it's not their first game about
No.
dogs.
They
The last
did
one was
Dog
called
Park.
Dog Park.
And then they did Forever Home. There's another one.
Another one coming, maybe.
Maybe it's coming still, yeah. Never mind. Spoilers.
I'm allowed to spoil.
It's about
Nah,
cats.
That's a cool game.
Yes,
I gotta say
cats
this.
are amazing, Tom.
I think I'm actually going to buy this game.
Am I
and
saying
get
differently?
my granddaughter
You have
and
said
my-
differently in the
Family
past.
to play
Maybe I
this
changed
game?
my mind.
Have you?
No.
Might get it for my best friend and his
Take that
family. This family played a lot
Go
of games.
ahead and take.
I love
Hold on.
cats so
1,
much.
2. There.
Of cats and dogs, I will say
Orange.
I do like cats better, but because they're just easy to take care of.
Right.
But
Cats?
I love
that-
them both. Yeah,
have
I love
become-
them so
One.
much.
I have
both.
becoming very, very jealous of cat owners. in
Yeah.
that regard.
Yes.
Dogs are like having kids. There's
Huh?
a lot of
Is that
work.
it?
A whole bunch of nothing,
Well,
yeah.
my
Because,
turn?
yes, you may
I
go.
love cats.
I'll allow it.
It doesn't matter. This is the end of the game.
Is it?
End of it right there. I announce it. It's the end of the game.
What?
I
You
get
got
the
7?
house- I get the house 1 dog there.
Oh my gosh, you might have
2,
gotten
3,
it
4,
opposite.
5,
He might
6, 7.
win.
He's not winning this game. He wins this game. I'm.
I won't live
Somebody's
forever.
laughing.
We'll find out who wins. I haven't looked at anybody's
Throw me a
board.
pencil.
I have no
Wait,
idea.
wait. Does this snap ends the game?
No idea.
Can you prefer to make it?
We don't get an extra turn.
No, you don't get an extra turn.
This is
This
snap
is
ends.
it. I took
No,
the
he
last
was-
turn.
he was the last
I'm
turn.
the
He
last
was
guy
last
to go.
player.
What?
Flip.
What?
I'm.
Oh, well maybe.
Yeah.
Wait
Tell
a
me
minute.
about how many reds you got. Tell me again.
Okay, so
Wait a minute.
About how
Maybe
mad
I,
you are.
maybe I should be the
C stands for
podfather now.
Camilla.
How about that?
Okay.
I'm the podfather.
So first,
I really don't know. much
how many
about
points do you
gaming,
get for your
but I'm the
cards? I
podfather.
get 1.
I get 2.
3,
up
4,
with that
5, 6,
Would you just
7.
take
7.
Hey, you want to
Take
count your
concepts
cards?
and vowels
I
and
got
just put
1,
them together
2,
and come up
3,
with
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
I did it
What
for
was that?
you.
Was that 9 points?
I don't know. Did you
Should we
count them?
again?
Why don't you find out?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, it was 9. Thank you, Camilla.
All right, let's talk about the city here. I have 4 different dogs, so
I
I'm
as
getting
well.
6 points.
6 for me.
And also, you got 6. How many different dogs do you have?
2.
Yeah, you didn't even ask him.
2 points. I'm saving you
I
trouble.
appreciate it, Tom.
All right.
And then
Suburbs.
here,
6 points for me.
That's 3 for Camilla.
3 for me.
6 bottom.
None for John.
John got none, so maybe I have a shot here.
Wait, what are you?
I don't know what he's doing. Oh my God.
I think I should just have a Tom Bassel hat on right now.
Okay, wait, how many points are we?
I think you've
Camilla,
just
you got how
committed
many
a
for the second
sin.
one?
Choice?
3.
3.
Okay,
Like
Monica?
you're proud of that decision.
For which one are we in?
This one here.
I said 6 points.
Yes,
6.
I am.
Okay.
Suburbs. Oh, I never got my
Okay,
second dog.
pairs. So you have 3 pairs.
3 pairs.
None.
So that's 9 more points for you.
Was it 9? Was it
God.
9 more for me?
Yeah.
I want to be the podfather.
How many did you get for the pairs?
0.
And you got
None.
none.
Did anybody check him while
And
he was
then
doing
Foster
this? I don't
Home?
believe these scored as
No.
many
One.
points.
We're on video. People would have been writing it in right there. John got a.
Can we replay the video to make sure he really didn't cheat? Because I don't believe this.
Okay, commendations down here. Who has the most green dogs left over?
I have
Are you
one.
kidding me?
Oh my
I have a
gosh.
green dog left over.
Well, you tied
Did
for
we
green
split
dogs.
those points? We
I'm
haven't
looking it
split
up. I'm
points.
pretty sure it's whoever
Why
went
did we help
first.
him so much with the colors in the
How is it
beginning?
possible he wins this game?
Well, because he was a
You didn't
conglomerate.
understand
No,
this game.
Because we all
let me say
played
this.
for him.
At one
That's
of the,
the problem.
At one of the final
His
tables.
win is actually
I wanna
ours.
Who has
say
the
this
most
to you
pink
all.
out? You do.
Not me.
Oh, yeah.
And not me.
Who has the most red dogs sent to homes? I have
2.
3.
I have 1.
That's you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Who has the most blue dogs sent to homes?
2.
1, 2, 3. Yay.
Really proud
Who
of my
has the most
2
orange
points.
dogs sent to homes?
2.
I have 1.
None.
2. Me.
I have 2.
What, we both
That's
get the
the
points?
score.
Friendly ties? Or
Yeah,
you
friendly
have
ties.
Okay.
Who has the most purples in different homes? I have 1 purple.
None.
No.
I have none.
They're all on your
Jeez.
board.
You get it.
Wait,
Yeah.
no one even said.
No, I
you get
have.
it.
Nobody has any
Oh.
I'm the only
purples.
person who cares about purple dogs.
Apparently.
Who sent the most yellow dogs out? I have none.
I have 1. I got 1.
I've got 3.
Jeez.
2 different homes. So it's a tie.
I got
What's that?
It's 2 different homes.
Oh.
This is incredible.
All right.
I'm so mad. I want this table flipped.
Well,
so bad.
I think I should,
just retire.
it's my victory hat.
Yeah, you should go home. That's what we're
Listen,
saying.
I'm going to tell you, at the World
We'll
Series
say
of
it.
Board Gaming, at a final table, there were 3 finalists from the year before, 2022.
Somebody else's
There was a
sponsorship.
man who showed up at the table, and he beat all 3 of them in Gaia Project, of which no one thought was possible. That's how I feel at this table right now. I should get a ring.
We haven't announced final scores yet.
All right,
final
please
score.
don't.
I announced my victory without being
Final
victorious.
scoring.
Camille has 11.
Woo!
Well, I beat
proud
Camilla.
of it. Yeah,
That I
that's all
know.
right.
Fewer points than John got in round 2. Monica, you have 19.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
but he's still.
I got 23.
Oh wow, Tony,
What do you have? 30.
what? What? You got spirit. Oh, you got spirit. You got what?
I'm literally embarrassed.
What? All right, let's go.
This
Here we go.
This game
Anybody over
embarrassed me.
45, you know exactly what was
Okay,
going on there.
a couple things here before we adapt. First of all, it's Forever Home. There's
a very
also
good game.
a solo variant, and these cards we played here that score points, they can be different. Different ones can show up.
So different scoring
My
conditions.
camera was a
Good
great
sign.
show, by the way.
Different scoring conditions for each
Like
one of the
with
homes.
this one, you need a full house, 3 and 2, but you get 9
What a
points.
great game.
Oh.
You know, I don't know if I'll ever play
Even
again
John
because I'm
can buy
undefeated
it.
and I like to retire undefeated on things. But I think I am going to purchase this game for my family and other people, and I'll be just undefeated.
That way you can just sit there and watch
You
them
won't play it. though. You're like,
pleasantly.
I'll
Let them
explain
know.
it.
I'm the world
that
champion of the
you can
game.
explain
I mean,
it.
yeah.
Why don't
Let
you
me talk about it.
explain
I
it to
am
your
undefeated.
family?
Let me Barnacle.
Yeah.
Okay, folks.
What's your record in Forever Home, Bonacor? What is it? What
All
is
right,
it?
Before we go into the next section, we have a couple more top 10s for you.
Can I start cursing now?
Hang on. Chris, just a moment. A couple more top 10s for you.
Thank you,
And
America.
then the stream will
5th
end.
game of the year.
And then
All right.
at 3 o'clock, top 10 games of the year.
Hey,
We're doing this
yo.
multiple times.
Boom.
Monicor, Camilla, and
Chris.
Chris will be giving their top 10. We have Many top 10s coming your way, but this is the big one. I don't even know what...
The big one.
I don't even know what your top number one is.
What's my number one?
You don't know. I've mentioned it, but maybe not to you.
You guys don't want the top
I did
5
mention
games
it
I
to
played
you,
this
but I sent it to Roy
No.
so that
No
you
one's
didn't see it.
interested.
I am curious. Well,
Yeah.
we'll find out then.
Maybe there are.
For now, though, here's another top 10 for you.
Well, it's advertisement first.
Oh, yeah.
You could win your share of $100,000 in cash and prizes just for playing board games. The World Series of Board Gaming is back and bigger than ever. High-level play, friendly competition, national championships, there's no other event of its kind. Are you the next big name in board gaming? Get your tickets now at WSBGVegas.com and use the code EARLYBIRD to save up to $100. So what are you waiting for? It's time to get in the game.
Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vassell. Welcome back to the Dice Towers. We talk about the best games of 2023. This time we're going to be taking a look at party games. I really like party games. Fun to bring a great game to a party. There was a ton of games that came out in 2023. They were great party games. But I'm just going to be talking about 5 of them today. The 5 best ones. Because even though there's a lot of games that come out, I want to pick the ones I think are the most enjoyable. And so I got 5 to talk about. Well, 6. And the reason I say 6 is because we're going to give a special shout out to Disney Dixit, or Dixit Disney. This is a redone version of Dixit in Disney style. So I can't really put it on my list because it's not technically new. It's just Dixit with Disney artwork, but wow, does it work well. All right, but let's get to the actual 5. Number 5 we have is Sides. Sides is a cooperative party game with words. You have a bunch of letters, a line of letters in the middle of the table. 2 people are trying to guess a clue, like password. We're going to give you clues, but we can only give you clues that start with the letter that's on either end of the lines. If there's a T over here and an F over here, my clues have to start with a T or an F. I can skip those letters, but then those letters are discarded. And the thing is, you're trying to get as many words done before you lose all your letters. Simple game, easy to jump into and play, and I think it works quite well. That's Sides. Then we have Rotten Tomatoes, the card game. Now, Rotten Tomatoes is a very useful website to find out the scores of different movies that are out there, but I had very low hopes for this because board games based on other things usually don't do well, but I did enjoy this one a lot. You're basically guessing the tomato meter score of a movie, basically if it's rotten or not, and it's very similar to other games like Timeline, but for movies, it's a lot of fun. You're like, ooh, where is it? What did people think about Mrs. Doubtfire? I'm pretty sure I know what they thought about Problem Child, too. And you're just trying to put these cards in there. There's a few wonky cards that do weird things that I don't love as much, but the rest of it's fun, and you could restart the whole game over by, instead of doing the critic's choice, go by the people's choice, which is on every card also. Number 3 is It's a Balloon? ? So this is a drawing game, but it has you drawing very, very simple objects. So what happens is one person has the object, let's say it's a balloon, they start drawing the balloon, and they are describing everyone as saying, okay, draw a straight line from the star on your board to the house on your board. Now draw a circular line, and you're telling everyone else what to draw. Everyone else is drawing, and at some point someone goes, I know what I'm drawing, and they guess. That's what the game is. It's a lot of fun. I didn't know how well it would work, but I found it to be very enjoyable. Number 2 is Good Face, Bad Face. This is a very, very simple game in which you have a stack of cards that are good faces and bad faces. You put a stack in front of someone else. That stack could be 1, 2, 3, whatever, however many cards you want. They can turn the top card over or not. If they turn it over, they have to keep it. So it's a bluffing game, very similar to other bluffing games like Cockroach Poker. And you don't want bad faces, and you do want good faces. That's the game. It's silly fun. The whole, will they put a good face on the top or not? Because if no one takes the top card and it comes back to me, I have to take it. So just a very enjoyable little card game from Big Potato Games. And my favorite party game that came out in 2023 is The Same Game. So The Same Game, and you look at this artwork, has very much of an old electric company type vibe to it from Wolfgang Warsch, very well-known designer. In this game, you are going to compare 2 items that must be the same in one way. So I might say this rocking horse is similar to a horse. But how are they similar? Well, I might say in how they look. but I'm picking things that they're not. There's a lot of other categories out there, and I don't want you to think they're similar. Not they're not the same material. They're not as important to humanity. I would assume a regular horse is more important than a rocking horse. So everyone's looking in there trying to figure out which category I think these two things are most similar in. That's the game. It is very interesting and a lot of fun, and it's my pick for best party game of 2023. What's your favorite party game from the year? Put it in the comments below. Let us know. Until next time, though, I'm Tom Vassell, and you've been watching the best of 2023 on the Dice Tower.
Hey, Chris, what's up?
Hey, man. You know how you're going to do that top 10 trick-taking games of 2023 during the Winter Spectacular?
Yeah?
And how you're always yammering on and on and on about that whole trick-taking renaissance thing you say is going on?
Yeah?
So hear me out on this idea. It'll look great.
Okay. Yeah.
Free 2-day shipping and everything. I'm just going to have it sent right to your door, all right?
Oh, yeah. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, hey, Chris, I want to talk to you about this package that showed up at my house.
Oh, great. You got the puffy shirt? Hey, ever since you agreed to wear it during your top 10 list, sales have been skyrocketing. Gamers everywhere are buying it.
Ever since I said what?
Ever since you said you'd wear the puffy shirt during your top 10 list. I told trick-taking enthusiasts everywhere. They're buying it up, man, through the Amazon affiliate link, boutique stores, everywhere.
I agreed to this.
Yeah.
When did I do that?
On the phone, like 2 days ago.
I wasn't actually listening to you. I just kept saying, yeah, sure, because I wanted you to stop talking.
Did you get the floppy hat, too?
I can't wear this on the channel.
Well, you gotta wear it now. I mean, all the trick-taking people, Taylor Rayners, Sai Beppu, they're gonna be wearing it. It's because you started the trend of this Renaissance man look.
But I don't want to be a Renaissance man. Hey there, everybody. It's Mike DeLisio. Well, I hope you excuse my wardrobe choice. That outfit wasn't working for me. So, I have said recently that there is a trick-taking renaissance going around. We joke about it a bit, but I am serious. I really do think that a lot of innovation has taken place in the trick-taking realm over the last several years. And so, there are more and more trick-taking games getting released, at least it seems like to me. And so this is going to be my top 10 trick-taking games that were released in this year. Let's just go ahead and get started. My number 10 is Tricky Time Crisis. This is what is known as a must-not-follow game, where every card that gets played into a trick has to be of a different suit. And in this game, one of the suits is a superhero suit, and the other ones are all kind of villain suits. So essentially, this becomes a one versus many trick-taking game, but the one changes, or could potentially change over every round. If you're the villain, you want to have a higher value than the total sum of your villains, and vice versa if you're the villains. There's some other really neat little twists to it, and some really cute superhero art. Tricky Time Crisis is a very interesting game and a lot of fun. That's why it's my number 10. Number 9 is Hipparchus, which is a 2-player only game, and it's a trick-taking game, but it also has kind of the card shedding element where you're trying to get rid of all the cards in your hand. And in this game, there are 3 suits. There's the sun, the moon, and the earth. And you're going to have cards as they're dealt to you have to stay in the same order that they were. You can't rearrange your cards. You'll see this in something like Scout or even Bonanza, which isn't a trick-taking game. But in this game, when you have kind of 2 cards in a row, twins of a card, or 3 cards of the same suit, triplets, you can't break those up. You have to play the twins as twins and the triplets as triplets. And so when somebody plays out a card or a set of cards, if you can, you have to follow with that same suit, but with a different number of cards. And so it leads to some very interesting kind of thinking, because it's a 2-player only game and you kind of know the distribution of cards, but you don't know the orientation in their hands. Leads to some really clever and thinky gameplay. And the scoring has a really neat twist too, where you're scoring based on the tricks that your opponent played or collected. So, very cool game, Hipparchus. At number 8 is 12 Chip Trick. I'm counting this as a 2023 release because the earlier version had slightly different rules and it was a very small print run. So 12 chip trick is a one where you've got poker chips instead of cards. There are 12 of them. And half of them are red and half of them are black, and the values on them are as follows. The 4 through 9 are your red chips, the 1 to 3 and the 10 to 12 are your black chips, okay? And so you play these chips out in front of you, everyone plays them face up, and whoever has the highest chip is going to win that trick. But if there's a red chip out there, they have to claim that one as their scoring chip first. Whichever chips aren't claimed, everyone takes them back into their hand. So the one that you claim won't be played again, and the round is going to end when everyone has a combination of either 4 chips in hand or on the table. So everyone's going to have 4 chips, and you're trying to have highest without busting, which is 21. Really, really clever game. Super simple, but a lot of decisions hidden underneath there. That's 12 chip trick. My number 7 is, I want to get it right, 10 tricks later. I almost said 12. My number 7 is 10 tricks later, which is alluding to a zombie film called, I believe, 10 Days Later. And it's a zombie themed game. Very interesting. You've got different suits. You've got some survivor suits, which are in different colors, and then you've got a zombie suit, which is one color. And so what you're trying to do is you are trying to play tricks in such a way, play cards in such a way that you are getting survivors, and you've got a little barricade thing in front of you. And so when you win survivors in tricks, they go to the top of this barricade, which means that they are susceptible to being eaten by zombies. If you have to collect a zombie, its value has to be lower than the survivors in your row, or else they get eaten, they get wiped away. So you're trying to get those survivors from above the, in front of the barricade, which is above, to below it so that you have them safely there for scoring at the end of the round. The way you do that essentially is by losing tricks. So you gain survivors by winning tricks, but they're susceptible to zombies. When you lose tricks, you're going to be moving up a little meter that is on that barricade that allows you to move survivors of that value or lower below. Really interesting kind of flow to the game and pacing where you're trying to almost alternate winning and losing tricks to get survivors and then move them down. Really interesting game. Number 6 is Jekyll and Hyde versus Scotland Yard, which is a 2-player cooperative game with limited communication. It also has story elements where you're playing through different chapters that have different conditions in them. All right. So you essentially are playing as dual sides of this psyche. One player is playing as Dr. Jekyll, the other player is playing as Hyde, and then you've got what's known as a city deck, which is basically Scotland Yard, who is trying to chase you down. And so you have to play tricks in such a way that the difference in the tricks is going to be, between Jekyll and Hyde, is going to be how far forward they move, in most cases. But again, the scenarios, the chapters change things up. But the bottom line is that to win, you have to end on a final spot exactly before getting caught by Scotland Yard. Really cool and interesting and unique 2-player cooperative trick-taking game. Jekyll and Hyde versus Scotland Yard. My number 5 is Stich für Stich, if I'm pronouncing that even close to correctly, which I believe means stitch by stitch. This is a trick-taking deduction game. Yes, what an odd combination, but it really, really works well. In this game, you have what are known as sleuths, and I'm trying to remember the name of the other person, but basically the game master for that round, okay? And, the sleuth and the culprit. Yes. So what you're trying to do is you are playing cards into a trick. And it's the confidant. That's what their name is. The confidant, sorry, is the one that will tell the people that played cards into the trick which card is the strongest, but they don't tell them why. And so there are kind of rules, hierarchies to kind of determine what is trump and what isn't trump, what might be stronger because you've got either people, I'm sure there's different names for them, and weapons, and there's a different hierarchy of strength there. So for each round, the confidant is the one that knows who the killer and the weapon is, and everyone else is trying to deduce that. So it's not a cooperative game. The sleuths are trying to be the first one to solve it, and they'll get more points. And the confidant gets more points the longer it takes the sleuths to solve the crime. And so the game ends when every player has had a chance to be the confidant. Really interesting and works surprisingly well. Number 4 is Lunar, which just came out towards the end of this year, although it is a re-implementation of an earlier game. Lunar is a 2 or 4 player trick-taking game done in teams. To me, this is really a 4-player game, but the 2-player game is interesting. 4-player to me is where it's at. So in Lunar, what you're doing is you'll get dealt a number of cards, and you're going to be passing some cards to your teammate, and that's really the only communication you can have with them, are the cards that you pass them. And then, before the round begins, the players are going to be choosing which suit is trump by eliminating all the suits until one is left, and that will be the trump suit. So people, the players around the table are going to be choosing trump, passing cards, and then one player in the team is going to be playing the suit, and the other player is going to be playing the number. And you can't say anything. You just are trying to give information based upon what you're playing. And so if you're the leader of your team, you don't know whether your teammate wants you to be playing the number or the suit necessarily. And so it can be just agonizing. Such a clever game, very quiet around the table, very intense feeling, but I love it. That's Lunar. Number 3 is Savage Bowl trick-taking game, which has a ridiculous theme of these kind of kaijus that are playing some type of a soccer, rugby, some type of game. Just know that you've got a referee that has a yellow card. And so that's kind of the hook of the game, is that it's played in 2 halves, much like a game often is, a match. And in the first half, you don't want to be well, depending on what cards you have, sometimes you do want to get rid of a card. If you are the highest card in the first half of the game, you get a yellow card, which means that you sit out the next trick, okay, because you played too aggressively. And so that happens for the first round. And then in the second half, you've got still what cards you had, but now you're playing by standard trick-taking rules. And you're trying to win a particular number of tricks per round to be able to score. And the little twist of 2 halves, first half, second highest win, second half, highest wins, is just so unique and interesting. And the look of the game is really fun, very kind of silly and over-the-top garish. But I've come back to this game over and over again. I really like Savage Bowl, trick-taking game. My number 2 is Sail, which is another 2-player limited communication game, okay? And so in Sail, what you are trying to do, and this also has a situation where you're passing cards to your teammate. So in this one, you're trying to move a boat from one side of a modular map that has a bunch of different obstacles and things put on it, and sometimes boons if you're playing with some of the expansion stuff. And you're trying to get it to one of 3 ending spots. And you're doing this by playing tricks. And whoever wins a trick is going to be moving the boat forward in their direction, either up or down. The way that the map is set up, it's going to be either moving forward, up or down. And so you're trying to navigate this ship across while avoiding, little obstacles like islands in the way. You're getting attacked by a kraken. And so the cards you play are going to allow you to either weaken the kraken by attacking them or move forward. They've got a special kind of mermaid suit where if you play 2 mermaids, you move straight forward, which is a more efficient way. Very clever game with beautiful art and production. The art by Weberson Santiago. Sail is just a really solid game. It's also a re-implementation of an earlier Japanese game, but been some pretty significant changes. My number one trick-taking game of 2023 is called King's Trick Takers. And this is kind of a iteration from an earlier series of trick-taking games called just Trick Takers. And it's still going on, this series of games. King's Trick Takers is related, but it's its own unique game. And in this game, you're going to be playing 3 rounds. At the beginning of the game, every player is going to be drafting a kind of face cards, king, queen, and jack of a particular suit, okay? And you're going to keep that throughout the game. Gives you some different kind of abilities and such. But every round, you're also going to be, in addition to having those face cards, you're going to be drafting characters, okay? And these characters all have some special and very kind of wacky abilities that break traditional trick-taking rules. And so you're going to be drafting 3 of these characters. You're going to be choosing 2 of them to place face up, which means that their powers are active, and the other one you play face down, which is a bidding mechanism. And so with 2 of the cards, you're playing them for their powers, and then 1 card is how many tricks you feel like you're going to be winning for that round. And then you play cards utilizing the powers of your characters. It is a heavy trick-taking game. This is definitely not one for people who are unfamiliar or uncomfortable with trick-taking games, but this feels so unlike any other trick-taking game I've ever played that not only is it my number one for this year, but it is very high in my all-time trick-taking games. It's just really, really a special game. So that is King's Trick Takers, my number one from 2023. All right, well, hopefully that gives you an idea of some of these games. Hopefully some of them are new to you, so you can maybe check out which ones sound interesting, or maybe you've played these and you have others you want to suggest. I'd love to hear them. Really quickly, I do want to state that there are a couple of games that I didn't count for inclusion, although they probably would have been on the list. If not, that is Seas of Strife, which is a remake of Texas Showdown, and while that wasn't available in some parts of the world, I felt like I just didn't want to put it on the list because it's the same game. And the other one is Hund, which is a remake of a game called Ebis that came out a number of years ago. Again, I almost put that on this list because there have been some little changes, but I decided not to. All right, that's going to do it for me. This is Mike DeLisio coming to you from the Dice Tower.